Gee. What?
The party that I pooped out on. I was so hot. I'm like, no.
Yeah, what was cracking Saturday?
You didn't see the video?
No.
Are we live? We live? Okay. So I just want all the fans out there to know. I tried to get you guys to come party with the 22-ster.
Yeah,
And nobody responded in the group chat. Last time, do you remember? Last time when we went to that one with Conrad and everybody? You remember Flocka was mad.
Everybody was mad.
A lot of people were mad at me because I didn't invite them.
I missed on accident. I asked you where it was at and didn't look back in the group chat after you said by the house.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you never looked at it after that.
Yeah. I'm like, fuck.
And it was an adult party. And there was one video in particular. So there's a guy, Alex Legend, who I work out with every morning. And he told me before the party, he's like, I'm banging at the party. And I'm like, what do you mean you're banging?
He was on the Calcany, yeah.
He went out on the Calcany. I've been calling it the Calcany long stop. He goes out on the Calcany with a woman named Lily Lou, who's quite attractive. She has pink hair. And he comes out with a just boom. And he's just shutting it down on the balcony. And so I filmed it and posted it. And I knew that if I put the caption as just a regular Hollywood party, that's what I wrote. And like I knew that would work because like the reality is it's a corn party and it's two corn stars having sex in front of a whole bunch of different corn people. And I was like, oh, okay, that's not viral. But if I just act like this is a regular party, it made it to World Star, which doesn't really mean as much as it used to, but it's still something, you know?
Yeah, it's still a highlight. Off
of a random like story post or a tweet that is like, or a snap even, like for that to reach World Star, that says something.
Well,
that's impacting too.
If you're a male adult star, you're just probably not going to make it to World Star that often. So I think that was probably pretty cool for him to have that many eyeballs on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty cool party. There was like one streamer dude at it who was like trying to get viral content. He's like trying to like ask me like, yo, like, can I sleep with your wife? But he didn't have like the confidence to like really get up and like in my face or whatever. And meanwhile, like, I can't even imagine what the clip looks like because I'm surrounded by like 5 chicks that are all like straight hollering at me about wanting to do content or whatever, and this dude's like trying to creep in and do his like IRL streamer thing, like
cornball.
I didn't even know who he was. He honestly might be somebody, and I just haven't seen the clip. But I mean,
you're sure it wasn't Yuri, right? I mean, I know he moved to the Bay, but
no,
like,
he was actually at the playground taking the kid on the slide. Actually, oh wait, no, the kid didn't pop out yet, but but I did secure him the Incredible Diaper sponsorship.
There you go.
So.
Don't let anyone ever tell you that Adam ain't trying to look out.
Is he the stepdaddy?
Whack?
No.
We don't know.
No, I'm saying is
I think Compa might be the dad.
Is she pregnant by him?
We don't know.
Jeez.
We don't know. I think it might be a Compa baby, but you never know.
You're gonna come out golden brown and covered in salsa.
It might be a Crick Casey.
Yeah? How dare you?
I got a jersey with her name on it.
For real?
I'm aware it's a Kill Squad jersey.
Oh, I like that. We're putting Kill Squads out in the street. Hey, how was you guys with
Disney store?
So what were you doing that you didn't come to this party?
I just didn't see the text.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was with my hyena just.
And I also apologize for this stream being late because I was stuck talking to a reporter. You know what Harper's Magazine is?
Yeah. Why are they trying to talk to you?
Imagine them writing about the 22-ster.
Yeah. How did you penetrate that algorithm?
I don't know. My publicist just hit me up. He's like, this guy from Harper's wants to talk to you. I'm like, okay, sure.
Okay.
Tag me in.
I was with church, drunk, talking.
You're on stream?
No.
If I had seen that,
we had Sitch's church.
Oh.
Nah, we was all
How you have
there.
Sitches? You got a baby mama.
No, we had Sitch's over. Dude, what are you talking about?
Oh, if she's out?
You're making it weird. Like, you sound like her right now. Like, it was a function.
Don't you have a girl, bro?
You can't say you have Sitches and expect me to not think you're getting some pussy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no pussy, I think. So look.
You don't remember?
Nah, but when I looked at my phone, when I'm pulling off, we fucking hide in the bitch. I'm pulling off. I'm looking. I tell Rad like we just did some gay shit. I'm like, we was right here, bro. We could have been at the porn joint, the corn joint. My bad.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Right.
Lush, let's talk about your armpit for a second here. Who bit you? Look at that. Look at this bruise.
I on my life do not know where that came from.
It's very
That
yellow.
alcoholic shit. You know how they just be having bruises everywhere.
But you haven't
I'm
even,
not an alcoholic like that.
you had benders recently?
No, I mean like there's a
Like that.
Yeah,
Like that.
There's like, was there some zest on there? There was a little lemon squeeze
That's
on
what
there.
she said.
Not like I'm not an alcoholic to the degree that where I don't remember what happened. I have a consistent amount of alcohol in my cuz stream, just marinating.
Cuz stream. You like that? He's so good at that. Oh my God.
But I don't know where this came from. But his next to the worst tattoo of all time.
What is that? A dick rocket?
It's literally- there's like 5 cocks right here, but it was supposed to be like a cactus with a chicken growing out of it. Like,
Bro, that looks like a butt plug.
yeah, this is like the worst tattoo.
Where'd you get that?
Like the homie. Like I was like, this is like a crib tat.
I respect people who end up with just all kinds of weird little tattoos and stuff, but I feel like I'm too late in my life. Like I can't just get a crappy tattoo. Like I already know like what good tattoos look like, and I know good tattoo artists. So it's like if I'm gonna get more tattoos, I kind of have to go above and beyond. Which is
He got a
I
cock
don't care.
tatted on his shoulder.
Yeah, I really don't.
That's
like,
a cock. That's
if I ever get a chance to put my cock on your shoulder,
It's a gang of chickens.
There's like this is supposed to be. This is because the thing was I was gonna get a rooster because like roosters are my thing. I'm born in the year of the rooster. I have several roosters, but there's like this.
normally a rooster sits in that chair.
This is true. This is true. But
I think he taller than him.
there's like this girl, and she like was like our symbol was a cactus. So I was like, oh no, I'm getting it for you, bitch. And like somehow I woke up. I was like on hella Xanax.
I used to have a tattoo because I was dating this girl and she was Jewish. And I got a tattoo of a little piggy wearing a yarmulke
Nuh-uh.
with her name on it.
Wow.
It got covered up many years ago, but
That's not kosher.
she thought it was really sweet at the time. She loved it.
Yeah.
She thought it was adorable.
Wow.
Sounds terrible now I think about it.
It sounds
The
crazy.
fact that it was a pig and pigs aren't kosher is like adding another layer.
Yeah, that was like the joke, I think. I can't really remember.
It's gotta be.
Nah, definitely don't get a girl tatted if you're gonna cover it up.
Oh, I've done that quite a few times, yeah. I had a few other girls' names that got covered up as well.
You gotta put it somewhere where it blends in, and then the cover up just looks so smooth. Like when you know that you're doing it on bullshit,
Yeah.
you gotta just get it somewhere where the cover up is like, I was gonna put something in my sleeve right there anyway. I go ahead and
Can I just come clean? And I hate that I have to do this because I've kept it real with the audience for so long, and I want nothing more than to have just like a real relationship with the audience. So I'm going to admit something.
Please.
I am not dating DJ Sky High. I was just having a good time with the content.
Yo, you had me riled up.
The reason why I did this, you knew it was fake. Shut the fuck up. The reason why I did this was because when Lennon was in Miami on vacation, guess who lives in Miami? Jason Love. They did a YouTube video together, and while they were doing that, like he actually stopped by while they were at the beach at one point, and they took a couple photos together or whatever, and we sent those out to the blogs, whatever. We got a little bit of OF promotion that way. And in my mind, it was like, well, listen, if you're going to have your little viral arc from prancing around on the beach with this dude, then I need to have a viral African-American arc of my own. AKA, I want DJ Sky High's BBL planted down on me. And that did happen, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't really care enough to like keep the ruse going, and I feel like most of the fans got it.
Yeah,
but
they knew it was
some of them probably didn't get it. You know,
No, of course.
Sky don't have a CCL.
She don't. That's.
Is it ass shots? That's what they always are like. Oh, I don't have a BBL. I have ass shots. Like, okay, whatever. You have some kind of fake ass.
Enhancement.
We don't care what kind.
She hasn't had.
She said it's the nat. She say it's all natural.
For real?
She is black, bro.
Nobody's that black. Nobody's gonna have two basketballs planted side by side.
I done see some natural. We got to go to the A.
I was sitting here on the last
that
episode with my hands like this the whole time.
Was it stiff?
It wasn't stiff, but it felt like a nice booty, like a BBL.
But you felt enough like BBLs to know what they feel like.
I might have felt more BBLs than anyone on the face of this goddamn
That's what I'm
planet
saying.
at this point. I feel
Right.
like I have a pretty good ability to judge.
So, and you assess that as not unnatural booty.
That was not God. God didn't make that.
Yeah.
But shout out to you for banging Clemson Street on us right now.
You can just, I'm a basketball fan. Shouts to the NC2As and all that.
So what state is that Clemson in?
I believe this is in Georgia, right?
Wrong again. So
what do
you
you
talk
mean?
about he's a fan.
Are they South Carolina? Or
Alabama.
Oh, no, they're in Georgia. Clemson's in Georgia.
Clemson's in like South Carolina. You're right. It's not in Georgia for
Oh,
sure.
the Carolinas are back on the table.
Yo, speaking of Carolina,
Look at you, the hookie.
I was tuned in last night. It's not easy to get the 22 show to watch a 30-minute Instagram live call, but you and GMK had me going.
We went crazy.
Man, he must hate General Motors with that name.
Yeah. He's a Ford man.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
a Ford man. He's a
Exactly.
Ford son.
He hates having a good morning.
For only riding dick. That's what Ford means.
Oh wow.
But no shade. But nah, because I just thought about who we was talking about.
Yeah.
So many people are probably like dying to hear us address that topic. But it's kind of weird because when I watch that Instagram live, I'm hearing this dude blaming me and like acting as if Bricc was just wilding because he's in front of me. I wasn't here for any of the shit about Young and Ace's crew, the Fulio shit, the GMK, however he came
from our conversation.
But I don't think I was around for any of it.
Well,
They clipped us talking about it. That's where it started from. A clip from the Tuesday show.
the original conversation from the previous Tuesday show, yes, but the extended version of that,
The banning from the Carolinas.
yeah.
I invented Atlanta. They said I wasn't around for any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, kind of have to fill in the pieces.
Bricc
as we
Baby is
went.
But see-
Andre 3000's big homie.
No. See, that's where we gotta listen. We're talking about something else. I can't get into detail. I'm not talking about they city and who runs what over there. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not from Atlanta, but my influence in Atlanta created a whole nother wave.
This is true.
So it's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But people who don't know, ain't nobody the king of your city. But when it comes to what I'm talking about, I invented it.
You were an innovative trapper.
Something like that.
You just winking me? What the fuck?
It made you blush.
Yeah, I didn't know how to do it.
Third eye blind.
But I mean, okay, wait. Was your main contribution to Atlanta? Did you invent drug dealing in Atlanta, or did you innovate in the drug dealing field, or are you talking about you brought some of the organizations, the gangs, if you will? I don't know why I'm holding my tongue. The gang stuff to Atlanta.
Plead the sixth.
I mean, I feel like you've said stuff like that to me before, but I can't really fully remember.
Well, you could look from like
the only thing is like, you know, that's some other shit. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't finna even get into that. But it's not the drug dealing.
From a documentary standpoint, and not anything that you need to say or anything that will possibly incriminate anybody, is the fact that you were the only rapper from LA that was a part of that huge ATL neo trap, melodic trap wave that started, and you like were very instrumental in that connection between LA and people
the
from
Bluetooth.
There you go. So, you know, and that's something that people really need to acknowledge, because there was nobody from LA out there like that, like nobody.
And it was like a cultural change after that.
Yeah.
Or right before that, and then going into that. Like, it was a cultural change. Like, they didn't believe in certain things down there when I first got down there. Then they start believing in those things. You get what I'm saying? Like, that didn't exist.
You made Pee Wee Longway join the blue team?
That's
You
my
invented,
brother-in-law.
you created the blue Eminem.
Blue Eminem?
Air it out.
I didn't create nobody, but that's my brother-in-law. Yeah, we created each other.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, we fed off each other's energy, and it started NPA. You know what I mean?
But so, okay, wait. When you banned them from Atlanta and the Carolinas, like what? A lot of people heard that, and it's understandable why they went viral, because it's hard for people to imagine that somebody who lives in California would be able to have such a level of control over 3 different states on the other side of the country.
I said 3 states.
What did we get wrong about that?
I said 3 states. It's so many states that you could like name. Like, I said 3. I just was saying the surrounding areas of Georgia. Like I was just saying,
but
they take everything specific, and then you was in South Carolina, like y'all, I didn't know you had a show out there. I wasn't. They thinking that coincidentally, I just said it because he's going out there this weekend. I'm not invested into that beef enough. I'm just telling you, you gonna have to go run into homies. They ran into homies out there. If I felt like I wanted blood out the situation, I would have got my ass on the plane and got blood off the rip.
It wasn't that serious.
It never was that serious. When I was talking to my people everywhere, including out there, I'm telling them, like, nigga, that shit ain't that. Like, them little niggas just think they just created gangsters when they created them. Like, nigga, this shit been going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, get with him and put him on the phone. So the whole shit played to how I wanted it to play. Like, just put them niggas on the phone. I ain't tripping about all that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know Julio. Nigga, I'm not taking up for nobody. Like, every time I spoke on it, I didn't have no bias in the situation. You get what I'm saying?
But the root of all of this was you basically referencing a YouTube video that you saw that ended up being cap, and you were a little too quick to speak on it without realizing it was fake.
Yeah, I think I watched it the night before that we was talking about the shit, and then I'm like, damn, you see, it's like, see, it really said like 26 people died in the area, but 6 of them was related to the people. You get what I'm saying? Like, alleged. And so I'm watching it, and they bringing up little clips and shit, and I'm like, oh shit.
They're tripping on misinformation being spread, essentially, in their eyes, from what, like, because I don't understand really what else.
Yeah. They like, you making us look bad on the biggest platform ever and all that. Hey, made you look. It made you smile when you heard that when he said it.
Well, it's like to them for sure. This is like the alpha and omega, right? This is no jumper.
So basically, I got where they was coming from, like, but at the end of the day, I knew where they was coming from off the rip. It was like, you just putting too much on that. When you like, nigga, whoop, ain't nobody died and all that. Like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Like, what did you talk about? Like, the situation got thrown out the window. It had nothing to do with fucking Julio and who got killed at that point. It's like, nigga, who the fuck is you talking to?
Is there any of these
like, who are you talking to?
Are there any of these zoos that are involved in this back and forth with you that are older than 25 years old?
Yeah, the age gap is crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the age gap
They're calling you old and shit.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, bro, I'm not beefing with my nephews, nigga. What are y'all talking about?
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Nigga, you don't shut the fuck up. Like, they like, yeah, Peter Rolock. Like, whoop. I'm like, nigga, who the fuck is that? But nigga, I didn't know. See, this how out of tune they are with the gang politics. They up under the double M, sex, money, murder. I didn't know that Pistol Pete is who he was talking about.
You talking about East, like New York?
Yeah, he talking about like, pistol, 2 gun pistol. Yeah. Like, I didn't know that you was talking about double M Pete. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know his last name was Rolock. So
when I hear Peter Rowe, I think it's something completely different.
Yeah, when he said, I thought he was saying Peter Rowe.
Yeah,
so I'm like, damn, nigga, you saying on blood?
I thought he was talking about what kind of watch he had, right?
No.
But it was a reference to who
we was throwing our Rolock. We was doing our roll. I guess they was throwing their guns up or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I still, because, all right, bam, I didn't know it was him. I looked it up. I'm like, damn, he's so out of tune with politics. That shit don't exist over here.
Yeah, sex, money, murders in New York.
None of that shit exists. Right. 9 Trey, all that, the UB, the whatever blood shit they got going, it don't exist over here. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
We only really honor in our eyes, like, the people that branch off from us. The other shit ain't even right. We washed our hands with. We not saying y'all not real gangbangers.
There's almost nobody in America who you could seriously say has like a full understanding and grasp of the street politics in all of the different states, and that's just America.
Besides Trapler Ross.
Trapler Ross is somebody who, from an academic standpoint, might have made some inroads, but I mean, like, even the most deep in the weeds Southern California gangbangers, including dudes who are 50 plus who've had tons of time to study and learn about what's going on, they don't know what the fuck is going on in Florida. They might have like a little bit of an understanding, like, from going there and shit like that, but then throw Atlanta in the mix, throw New York in the mix, throw Texas in the mix. Like, if you really want to understand all the street politics, like, there's not enough room in your brain to remember all that shit, dude, honestly.
Yeah, it's really time consuming at a certain point.
But see, I understand how the wind blow damn near in most spots. I'd have been to 30 states out of the 50, probably more than that. I'm not saying like tour dates. You get what I'm saying? Like tour dates, I'd have stopped a little bit everywhere. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? But I done been out there, like, and I kind of know how the wind blow. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm telling them is, like, you just got to be careful how you know what I mean? And I understand what they saying. They like, oh, yeah, nigga, you speaking on some shit. How the fuck I'm supposed to know?
Yeah.
Get mad at a reporter from Jacksonville that say some shit like that. Get mad at the Florida media. If a motherfucker in LA sitting here reporting on y'all shit, and it was like, I think they got what they wanted. They wanted a response. Because it wasn't Ace and them, it was the up and comings around him.
Right.
And that's why I said this don't go for Young and Ace. So everybody talk about, you said Young and Ace. Like, bro, I'm not trying to see another artist die due to internet drama. Period.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to fucking see it. I don't want to see nobody trying to get their money and feed their family, making millions, die due to bullshit.
Yeah, and like, what do people expect? Obviously, this is one of the biggest stories that happened in hip hop this past month. People are going to talk about it. People are going to react, and people are going to pull from whatever information is available online. Most of that information is provided by y'all fools, y'all-selves. Y'all, like, and this isn't like specific to them, but just in general, people are putting out the information. They know that they want to get as much traction and virality as possible. So, if anything, like
beef with the biggest eye.
But don't you feel like, in terms of you quoting a video and basically like not doing enough research to make sure that it was accurate? I mean, that was the weird thing about seeing you on the FaceTime call or the Instagram live call with the GMK dude, is that it's like, I know you, and I know you got a lot of pride, and I know you don't want to apologize, but you did have to basically say, like, yeah,
I was
fucked up.
wrong.
Yeah.
Like, cuz I always I can't take it no other way. Now, had y'all reached out like, hey, big bro, you wrong, or hey, nigga, you wrong, that ain't what happened. I would have DM'd you back like, oh, my bad, I'm going to clear it up if y'all want me to, or shit, now I know. You get what I'm saying? It was the video that threw, like, wait, who the fuck is you talking to?
Yeah.
Like, so hold the fuck on. Like, that shit don't got nothing to do with none of that now. Like, nigga, on the hood, like, you chest poking, so, nigga, it is what it is.
Did you expect the reaction you got as far as the other people that are from them areas? Like, what's Academics homie? You know what I mean? From Carolina.
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
Yeah, he was
The one that touched the kids?
That's Lil Boom.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
what I thought they
different
were talking about.
But dude,
buddy with the hat on, man, go sit your drunk ass down somewhere, bro.
I seen that dude making a video hollering at you. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What's going on?
Like, you don't make nothing shaking cackalack.
Yeah,
I have no idea what that dude's name is. I've just seen him a little bit over the years, and I'm just like, what? This guy's tough now? Like, holy shit, everybody a gang member now.
They think that I got enough time to argue with everybody. Like, that's not the case. And then it's like, even at that, it's crash dummies around, gang. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it what they don't know, and they did see, it was a gang of homies at your show. You recorded at a studio where the homies frequently go to. You might have been recorded by a homie. You get what I'm saying?
Is it
like,
possible
I ain't
that
finna
those
just
fools,
say too much. You get what I'm saying? You might have had the homies recording you.
Is it possible that they don't know like what to look for as far as identifying?
They not even worried about that. They worried about Julio Fulio and all that. They don't even know what the other smoke look like. You get what I'm saying? Like, not like that, but not to say they not gangsters, they ready for whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? The element of surprise is crazy. The element of surprise wins the fight damn near every time.
Well, hopefully, this cross country beef can be quelled at some point because, like,
I think it's quelled.
Yeah, you guys are straightened out.
Is it? Because, okay, I felt like, so I was watching like an Instagram story or some shit of the GMK dude talking, and I'm like, oh, this guy, he's pretty entertaining. I like this guy. I'm starting watching his videos. I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's cool. I follow him, follows me back. Then I watch the Instagram live call between you and him, and I'm like, okay, now I don't know if I can fuck with this dude because he's being super disrespectful to Bricc. Yeah. But then this morning, Remo, group chat, me and Laura, hey, can I get some dates for GMK? I'm like, oh, Remo, goddamn, he trying to set Bricc up. What's going on?
I thought that was the play. He was coming down here to holler at me.
Listen, I love it, but I'm just saying, like, I would not set up an interview with him unless I got from you approval, like, yeah, nah, it's cool. It ain't like that.
He said we was gonna come together and we was gonna chop it up.
Oh, okay. Because I only watched a half-hour version of the call, but it didn't seem like it ended when you guys ended.
Oh yeah. No, that was the end of the shit. He like, we'll come fuck with the 60. We don't come pull it down. Whatever.
Okay, I don't think I saw that part.
The resolution was that. Yeah, we got this. He got his stave off. I let it. I just was like, cause at the end of the day, me going into the call. Yeah, I'm mad because I watched the clickbait that said something about it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
on the
I kind of got to give you the floor to talk. Because the root of the problem, this is what a motherfucker don't understand about a real leader, though. In any situation, a real leader got the whole nation behind him, right? Like certain leaders, right? You got to look for peace in every situation. Every dispute that you have or a problem, you got to look for peace first. You got to try to resolve it with peace. You don't beg, but if you can't come with a resolution and find the middle ground, then you result in war.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? No matter who you are, if you a leader, pay attention to what I'm telling you. To make sure that your whole nation is not hurt by your emotional decisions. You have to look for peace.
It's bigger than the individual.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that's like saying Trump's mad at somebody and fires off a nuke.
Right.
You can't just do that. You gotta have talks with Russia. You got to have, or North Korea, whatever. You have to go back and forth, negotiate. You can't find a middle ground. And hey, man, look.
So before we blow up Jacksonville, we're gonna have to go talk to the higher ups.
It's only right.
I feel like the mayor might be behind this.
He might be.
Take them all out.
This is big for the tourism department.
Talking about the world I come from.
Right.
So before I get to dissing my side and this side and all that, like, you get what I'm saying? In the 60s, and these dudes are permanently smoking with each other, like, cause it's up to the person who started the problem to come up with a resolution, because you got everybody crashing behind you. Do you got enough money for that?
Isn't it though another reminder though as well of just the gravity of the platform that we're on? And sometimes, I know for me, it took me a while and I still am confronted by it, where it's like, damn, so many more people are putting emphasis on what we're doing than anything I've ever said. Now my opinion matters just because, for the simple fact that all these people tune into this platform. So I need to be a little bit more like precise and impeccable about what I say, factual with what I say. And I think that gravity is kind of like, it's easy to get caught up in the moment and lose sight of that.
Because like, okay, lying is basically normal. Like in the real world, people just lie about shit. You can't really afford to lie too much on here, because it's like somebody will make a goddamn compilation of you saying this and then saying this. And even if it's like completely different scenarios, they'll start putting it together. So it's like, you have to figure out ways to be like ideologically consistent once you have everything that you're saying on a platform being recorded and stuff.
Right.
So
how they mad at me and not Flocka?
What did Flocka do exactly?
He do bullshit. Oh, he lies.
What about them?
No, everybody. I'm just saying the word. Like, everybody be mad at me. Like, are you guys looking at Flocka? No, we'll say whatever. It doesn't matter. He can see something with his own eyes. He knows that's not entertaining. He got to switch the story up for the clicks, and he's gonna say whatever.
But they hold you to a different standard, because they all look at him like a square, and they look at you as like, oh, he might not be from some gang shit that's related to our Florida gang shit, but even if they would never want to admit it, they kind of look at California gang shit as like, oh, that's supposed to be some official ass shit. So they're gonna like hold you to a standard, or they're gonna like expect something of you that they wouldn't expect from Flocka, you know?
1,000%. And fools be tripping on Flocka constantly, regardless. There's not a day that goes by where he's not held accountable for it. But obviously, when you say something, it has a very different accent to it.
Not gangsters though.
But yeah.
Oh shit! Drop my wax.
But gang members.
Yeah. It's like all
in your cigarette.
Yeah, at the tip of it.
You sure that's not like PCP or something?
Nah, it's definitely PCP. You dip it.
Oh, okay. I just feel like
that's water.
There's been too many times on this podcast where somebody told me they were doing one thing when they weren't. Like the ESTG interview, he pulls out a Black and Mild, and then he takes a 5-hour energy and starts like putting the 5-hour energy on the Black and Mild, and I'm like, that's what you do? I'm like,
with
that's
syrup.
it was lean, but I didn't fucking pick up on it in the moment because I was kind of intimidated by ESTG because he got like a serious demeanor about him. So I'm thinking like, that's how you get energy. You put. I don't know if that would work.
The smoking lean.
That's smoking like crystal. If you smoking caffeine, you might as well pipe up the meth and go ahead and go crazy.
I can't imagine.
But honestly, even like the smoking syrup thing, which was very frequently done, I don't think it actually does
anything.
It doesn't.
You don't think?
No, like you get more high from like tasting the syrup on the tip of the blunt when you're smoking it than you actually do from the consumption of any smoke that comes from it.
I got a friend who went to a Vegas pool party and he had 2 blunts in his like pocket that had been dipped in syrup and they fucking threw him in jail for it.
What?
Yeah, like way worse than this is like 10 years ago, but it was like way worse than if it was just weed because they're treating it as if this was like some really dangerous shit.
How did they know?
I guess it was like kind of freshly dipped, so it like clearly looked a little weird. But
I would have told him that was honey.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he probably could have lied or something like that. But I feel like they were like kicking people out and arresting them for even just having weed. But even for me, bro, do you guys used to smoke blunts with coke in them? Mm-hmm. We used to do that all the time. Mm-hmm. And there was a couple of times where we would like find a blunt around the house and not realize that it had coke in it.
Oh yeah,
zoom it.
Love me a good chewy.
Yeah, chewy. That's what they used to always call it, a chewy blunt.
Smoke chewy like a motherfucking nut.
But that does something, right? That gets you fucked up. Yeah.
Is that a primo?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
Oh, not ready right.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, there's
So when you and because I remember I watched you and Eyekon interview.
Yeah.
And you guys were talking about smoking primos. Mm-hmm. That's a blunt with coke in it, or
yeah, well, like,
crack.
So, yeah, like the P dogs. Like,
yeah.
That's actually with crack, but there's been different terminology. Like back in the day, I remember like we would call primos like the same thing as a
where's
chewy.
the topic list?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But as far as
in the South, they
and we called it
dirty.
if it was hard, like you're smoking crack in a blunt. We used to call them Grammys.
But you can't put crack in there. What do? You get
sure
the crack
you
rock and then you like smash it up.
Yeah,
you can't have like a chunk in there, right?
Yeah, you break it down.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Fools use crack.
That's how the young niggas started smoking crack, like around my age. Like you like, damn nigga, you smoke crack? Like they go smoking primos with the essay on me. He's like, oh, cuz.
Yeah, that was like a very normal thing.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day, and like it's, to be honest with you, I don't know why, but just crack never did it for me like that. I think it's good that drug is getting slowly phased out by the powers that be.
Well, we don't. It's not right. We're just saying that it's back.
Yeah, like
it's
what?
around, but it's not like it used to be.
That shit bike.
Bike?
That shit bike.
Yeah.
We bike.
This is the thing, because cokeheads is dying off of fentanyl.
Yeah,
so they cooking all the impurities out of it when they put the baking
So
soda
the only way
on
you
it.
can get the butter is if you get some crack.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
That's why I'm glad that I'm not going to say my cocaine jersey is hung up for good, but it's like,
You for sure have done coke in the last week.
No, not the last week, last month and a half.
You been mething around?
Nah.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
No, Comba's straight. He's straight.
Yeah, look at
Don't got the sack no more.
Exactly. Daddy ain't been around.
Look, me and Comba were playing with our noses a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. A little bit. Allegedly from here and there, but like, hey, I don't know if y'all been peeping. My guy's like he's like having concise conversations.
Sick ones.
I ain't seen that. I watched you guys together. I watched the clips from last week with you guys.
He's doing
That's the same old Comba.
Nah, he's doing way better. Way.
He gotta step his internet literacy up.
Yeah.
He has to go watch this shit. He has to know what's going on. We're talking about shit that he doesn't know. If it doesn't happen on fucking Food Community or something, he don't know nothing about it.
But then if the conversation is something that he doesn't know about, instead of just kind of like falling back and letting the conversation proceed, he'll just ask a shitload of like elementary questions about that thing / questions that have nothing to do with that thing. And to be honest, like that's why I really consider Compa a liability on the podcast side of things, because it's just he just derail. I've witnessed him derail so many good conversations when we're doing like the No Jumper Show type content, where it's just like, bro, like you can't do this until you learn how to podcast. It's not good.
He's really trying. He's really working on his shit. Like he's improving his crafts. He's like, I encourage anybody that was watching the The Bender compa he's on a whole different arc. He's trying to.
But that's why when like I get hit up and he's messaging me and saying I want to do a sit down on no Jumper with Gold Toes and bands, and like to me that's a pretty serious conversation considering I like banned bands from the platform for a period of time at least. Certainly not a permanent ban, but you know, told him that we're gonna have to take some time off. The Gold Toes thing, obviously he's kind of like the face of the Northerners or whatever to a lot of people. It's like what exactly has Compa done podcasting wise that would give me any faith that he would be capable of handling an important high pressure conversation like that? I don't know.
It is kind of dope.
It's politics. That's why.
Yeah,
if you politicking like Southside Norteño versus Sureños, like he knows everything about that.
Yeah.
So he can't really be derailed. But like I said, he's naturally on the sick one.
Yeah, well, like we know, bro is you know, he's definitely on his own wavelength and frequency. But I think the simple fact that he's even trying to attempt to have lofty conversations of that nature and do things like unifying, you know, the at least on the music side of things, expand the market so rappers from Southern Cali could have a lane up there and vice versa, rappers from up there. You know what I mean?
You got to give it to Lush. Lush is a down ass foo. When he likes somebody, he's riding with him.
He riding with him.
You know, like fucking Lefty Gunplay can't get Lush to say a bad word about him. Comparator can't get him to say a bad word about him. It's like when you fuck with somebody, you fuck with them.
If I fuck with somebody, I fuck with them. But I'm not. It's not that I'm not able to see them through the lens that the comment. Like I have enough self-awareness and awareness of the way that other people are perceived to understand like why people form the opinions they do. Yeah, exactly. But I do, like, I genuinely, and this is coming from somebody that was encouraging him to take time off and was hesitant when he was like, yo, I'm ready to come back. I was like, are you sure? You know what I mean? Like, are you sure? And he was like, he's been doing better, and I think he's in a good path. He's on a good path. We gonna see. Shouts to Raider though.
Sorry, I gotta.
My boy. I fuck with him though. That's my boy.
Yeah.
Why do I send in a topic list and then like the links I put in the topic list are not in the fucking thing? We gotta figure this out sooner or later. Anyway.
We like media.
Do you pay attention to this page?
Yeah, it's the homies.
I didn't even know about this page until the other day.
Shouts to Howila Media.
But I found out. Let's check this out. Let's throw some headphones on. This is my new thing. I realized that LA Eyekon is going on a Duno arc. So this is like Duno 2.0 arc. Wait, no, it's not him quitting the food community. And also, what's going on with Busy Bone? You seen this one? That's interesting.
Damn.
OG Crip exposes Busy Bone as I'm not even gonna say it.
Wow, that's crazy.
That could be a
I don't know about all that.
We should listen to that.
Yeah, I want to do a little more research before we zero in on that. Why can I not find this right now? What the fuck? Like, how much shit have they actually posted? Fucking.
It's not so you don't want the Eyekon.
It's not. No. Well. No, because it's like him having a fucking conversation. The one that I and we wouldn't have this problem right now if the link that I had literally sent in. Donnie, I'm just gonna email this to you. What email is it?
Donnie at No Jumper.
All right, we got to figure out why my links are not being included on this because.
Donnie, you're out of your fucking element.
Well,
no, you never saw Big Lebowski? All right, you got it.
I have.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the list for like an hour. It never was.
You were waiting for it? Why the fuck is Remo putting it together if it's not being sent to the team? This is troublesome. Anyway, I just sent you the link. Let's pull that up.
We're finished, guys.
We got a good. I got topics. I got shit going on.
I'm feeling good about this today.
But you see the comparator face right there?
Yeah.
like look at his permanent stories on this page. He's got comparator, damn homie. He's got a whole feed worth of. Look at zesty met. Oh, what? Okay.
Oh, he got 14K.
Here we go. I don't know why I couldn't find this earlier, but let's check this out.
I don't like the way it feels when they're working there. Well, tell me what pushed you over the edge.
So just an explanation. Eyekon has been the host of the Food Community podcast for, I don't know, like a year. Done a lot of great content on there, basically taking Food Community from just an Instagram account to a force in the podcast space as far as this Raza podcast space that has been forming and coming together. And Eyekon announced that he was leaving Food Community around a week ago. He tapped in with me, told me he's going to be doing his own thing. And then when I asked him why, he told me basically that the Instagram post was posting a lot of stuff that he wasn't necessarily comfortable with, which it didn't occur to me till today that this makes him Duno 2.0, because this is very, very similar to the Duno and American Cholo situation in which we posted something about American Cholo and Duno later revealed that that was basically the inflection point for him where he decided that he wanted to leave No Jumper. But this is Eyekon talking about it with his wife, and it turns out that the post that they didn't, that Eyekon was uncomfortable with was, so you know Big Boy from Strength Cartel? I realize I'm just getting deep as fuck. All kinds of different characters in here that people might not know about.
Strength Cartel in the title, but I don't know.
Basically, he's like the biggest, most muscular motherfucker you've ever seen in your life. Yeah. He had a homie who died, and we can get into it more in depth, I guess, but his sister or somebody from his family reached or did a post on Instagram where she was basically saying that Big Boy from Strength Cartel was a fake friend, and that him and his boys went to the funeral, and that they were posting it on social media, and the family asked them not to post it on social media, and she was saying that he only sent $500, and she's basically like, you know, angry at this dude Big Boy because his homie, who was kind of like working with him, I don't know if he's like under him, but he was. He basically, like, the family felt as if they didn't do enough, like, or they were being a little bit self-serving with the whole going to the funeral and taking photos and everything. So this is Eyekon talking about that with his wife.
Literally, what pushed you over the edge?
Us going on the vacation for my birthday and me having to spend all that time on the phone for no reason.
That's why you don't
There
pick
was
the
two
phone
occasions back to back.
That's what fucked me up right there. I realized I couldn't even be in peace. And I had no control over it. And then when he didn't want to delete it, that was whack. And then when he ended up deleting it later on in the day after we got into it or what have you, it was too late. The damage was already done.
Yeah, I understand.
Midnight Love.
Okay.
Great song.
So this occurs to me as being something that it's happened to me before, and it's happened to Eyekon now, and it's probably going to keep happening to people, where very common business model. You have an Instagram page where you sell a bunch of promo and stuff, and then you also do podcasts. This is like very common. There's all kinds of other pages that do this as well. And at a certain point, if you're the host on one of the podcasts, if you're like the person that other people feel like they can lean on, they're going to put pressure on you to basically like get Instagram posts taken down. Even though, like, I can imagine myself being in this situation. The Big Boy dude is not like a significant enough character in the No Jumper universe for us to be posting about this storyline. But, like, you know, if your friend dies and then his family goes on social media and basically says that you're not being a good friend, I mean, I can totally imagine that if this was Blueface, that we would have covered it. If this was, you know, a lot of different people that are in our universe, that qualifies as a post. Now, I don't necessarily know what Big Boy's reasoning would be, because he didn't get into it, for why that post should have been taken down, because maybe he thinks that the girl's a tweaker, or he thinks that she's a liar, or maybe there's, I don't know. But if the argument is just, I don't want people talking about my personal business, so therefore you should take the post down, I mean, I'm sorry, that's not enough for me to go on, you know, in terms of like what's considered newsworthy. And
I think beyond that is being, if you're aligning yourself with the platform, because Eyekon didn't start Food Community, that's not his shit, and that page already had a lot of motion before Eyekon was there, and then they wound up bringing him on to take over as the face of the podcast. Now, a lot of people that are watching, they don't have the ability to discern, like, oh, is he the face of the podcast? Or like, no, Food Community, oh, and then that's the Instagram page, like, we on your helmet for anything we don't like, because that's your shit, you're the face of it. Like, so it makes a lot of sense. My people have tripped on me because, like, I'm homies with You Ain't Hard Food, and like, he's like a part of my podcast and with the homies. But people think, like, the thing is, he, like, You Ain't Hard Food doesn't post things that I have like a strong political or otherwise objection towards. I'm not saying I co-sign every sentiment that he posts, but it's not strong enough to the point where when I have been approached, because people have been like, oh, like that's your page, you ain't harmful. I'm like, no, you have the fucking IQ of a paramecium. You're a fucking literal retard. Like, that's not my fucking page. That's like my homie's page that I fuck with. But regardless, it's nothing that I wouldn't want to stand on because he's very methodical about what he posts.
But then this is the problem, is that you as the person who's running like a news page or running an Instagram page, it's like there's a certain level of consideration and intelligence required, and at a certain point, not to throw Big Boy into this category, but at a certain point you are going to have a Neanderthal approach you and basically tell you like, you need to delete that post because I don't like that post. And it's like, you know, like you as the host, as one of the hosts, you might not be prepared to eat, like you might not even understand why that was posted. You might think that it sounds ridiculous. Why would you want to post something that hurts somebody's feelings? Well, if we're running a news organization, yes, we are going to have to post things that hurt people's feelings. So,
but first and foremost, how do you judge somebody? Okay, the family said don't post. Okay, cool. You could DM them like, hey, take that down. Remember we said, but how do you judge a friend off of how much money they sent for a funeral and he's not a good friend? $500, like that's not rubbing me the right way.
But I think that they perceive Big Boy as being rich and as if he should be doing more.
It doesn't matter. Life insurance exists, and if I don't got it around at the time, I don't need to be explaining it to somebody that's asking me for it.
Right. Because I turn people down. People try to borrow money from me all the time. Yeah. It's a no. Yeah. Like for like the large part, it's like, bro, unless we are like as tight as we could possibly be, it is not happening. I said this on another podcast the other day, but I had a homie from back in the day, like my best friend from 18 years ago, like the person I hung out the most, hit me up and he wanted to borrow $4K. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna explain this to you. My best homie in the world
is not
maybe could borrow $4K for me like one time. But it's like, that is a lot of fucking money to me. I know you think, oh, Adam makes $4K like it's nothing. Listen, I don't disrespect money. Like for me, that's my fucking mentality on everything. And I swear to God, I'm a person, I'll look at like a $400 pair of sunglasses and be like, what were you thinking? Like, that's fucked up. Like, why would you do that?
You could have 10 pairs of those glasses for the 4K.
And the older I get, the more I feel that way. The more, and I see people who are like, why Adam's got M's, so why would he care about this thing? Listen, I care about every last fucking dollar, if anything.
That's why I got M's.
And that mentality is what's going to keep you doing well for yourself in the long run. Because every time I make an amount of money, I'm not thinking about that money right now. I'm thinking about, I'm trying to be a 55-year-old guy that doesn't have to be grinding out YouTube content every fucking day, you know? And like maybe when I'm 55, I'll still want to do that shit. But like in general, like if people but then it does become kind of different when someone dies. Because people expect you to send a lot more money through to a corpse than a living human being.
Yeah, he's not Adam though, so it's like nowhere close. Not like that. I don't know who he is.
I don't know, that Big Boy dude looks like he got a lot of money. He's at least like a large human being. I don't know.
But if he's a large human, I'm just saying he don't have. I don't care what he got.
Right.
If he didn't have nothing but $500 for that funeral, that means y'all gotta ask a couple more people than y'all thought y'all was gonna ask.
And
like,
we don't know the dynamics.
No way that you're asking me for money.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available.
Eyekon.
Try again later.
Use a bitch. I wanted to fucking get his version of the story. My bad.
FaceTime and he probably on Wi-Fi.
Oh, for real? I did just try to call him.
But I know that fool is still doing his own thing. He launched his own
Big Boy or Eyekon?
Eyekon. So Eykon's got Eyekon TV now and everything. And he said he brought all the food community sponsors with him.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, those are my relationships. Those are my sponsorships. I'm still, you know what I mean, rocking with Royalty Honey. And
he's still Shaka Wear down?
Yeah. So he said those are all through the strength of his relationship. So he's continuing to rock with them.
And honestly, like, I don't really know who owns food community or whatever, but like, that's the risk that you take by starting an internet platform and you yourself not being kind of like the lead figure
face,
on it, because you turn somebody else into the face and then they leave and then they're like, okay, I'm just taking everything possible, you know?
Right. But then again, like those could have been relationships that Eyekon had cultivated for years. You know what I mean? Like that. So I would understand if I'm going to do my thing and I'm not fucking with this organization anymore, everything I brought with me is coming with me. Like I get it. You know what I mean? Like especially at the end of the day, it's not like Eyekon was a nobody as far as the Chicano rap scene. Like he been joined it up. Fool was a part of Brownside Rec. Yeah. That fool was like, if you know about like SA rappers from LA for sure, like
I didn't know who Eyekon was, I don't think, until I seen him here. Until they were like, he's on the news.
Yeah, well, because like he was a part of this.
No offense.
Well, there's this group called Brownside from back in the day. They were one of like the original.
The Brown Bag Pod? Different.
Decades previous to Brown Bag. It was called Brownside. There was a dude named Toker, R.I.P. He wound up dying, and he had a label, and Eyekon was one of the artists that was signed to him, and they were like trying to give him a big push. He wound up, losing his life. And then Eyekon like really leaned into his video thing. He was already doing the video.
Oh, right. I already knew that. Yeah, right.
And then he was here.
And then he was Food Community. Right.
Now it's Eyekon TV.
Probably one of the most awkward No Jumper shows of all time was when Eyekon randomly was like a co-host right when all those dudes left or whatever, and I got pissed at him like mid-pod.
He said,
I forget what he said.
Laughing.
He was saying some shit that pissed me off, and I was like, yo, shut up.
It was literally him laughing. It was just him laughing.
He's got a laugh on him. Let's just put it that way.
It's not. It's a great laugh. It's just very. It's very common.
Yeah.
It's very. You'll hear it every 45 seconds.
You think Eyekon's thinking like, damn, I shouldn't have dipped off on No Jumper. I should have stayed with No Jumper. Why did I try to go get clicked up with the Food Community?
Did he actually ever like leave No Jumper though? Like,
not really. Not as far as I'm concerned.
He just started narrative.
Well, he stopped coming around a lot, but I don't know if he was like told like, hey, your services aren't really needed, because I feel like he kind of dipped out before the news went away.
But it's like, but he was always.
He'll still pop in.
He was always 10 toes when it came to you. I'll tell you that. Like he was very like always defended you hella much.
I like him.
You guys cut his hours. You know what you do.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to like podcast with him on a consistent basis, but I like him as a dude.
Yeah, Eykon's cool.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Although I'm going to be honest, he's not keeping it very 22 mentality, because he's gatekeeping the fuck out of his wife. He will not let me interview his wife.
There was Duno that interviewed her over here, huh? Because she did do a podcast.
Oh, they did, huh? Yeah. I didn't even. Oh, okay, that's a pretty good argument.
I think Duno did interview, but like
I keep asking him, I want to interview your wife, and he keeps like dipping and dodging around it.
He's terrified of a potential plug talk.
That is not the 22 mentality.
Yeah, no, come on, man. That's the homie's wife. Like,
I'm not trying to pipe. I'm trying to interview her.
I'm talking to him. I'm like, you can't even think like that.
No, I'm not trying to plug talk. Hell no.
Obviously, and she's got a dope podcast.
Her neighborhood might not be feeling the 22 Street.
Oh, I don't know about that.
The Raza.
I'm fully Raza approved, yeah.
No, you're not.
What?
No, you're not.
I ain't got no problem. What are you talking about?
You are, like, to a certain...
I'm edgy, but I have no formal problems.
You said fully.
Oh, I'm fully tapped in. Yeah, they love me. Yeah. I'm popping. Yeah. In the Rasa situation, they love me.
like in most parts. Then you got it's hater pages everywhere.
Did you see my my Drex the Joint interview just came out?
I did.
Where is Drex from?
Santa Ana.
Oh, see.
So I had the best question pop into my head as I'm talking to him, because like I had it written down, like that from his lyrics, he seems like he's been able to make some money off a girl throughout his life, if you know what I'm getting at.
He right there.
I feel guilty putting that on an 18-year-old, but yeah, he's like talking about making money off pussy.
He the joint.
So I asked him, I said, it popped into my head, I'm like, oh my God, Kelpie. I've heard Kelpie talk about being a fucking pimp in like the OC as well. So I asked Drex, I'm like, you ever see Kelpie on the stroll? Oh man, he was not feeling it.
Damn.
Not stoked.
He wasn't fucking with it?
Nah. You want to see it?
Little clips. I didn't see the whole interview.
It's pretty fucking funny. I'll hit you guys with it.
Drex is going crazy.
He's dope, but that's what happens when you do an interview with the 22 Street.
He grew up with an app though, didn't he? He grew up with the app.
Judge you by like how you live. I'll judge you by like your character, you know, and also.
My bad.
Yeah, that's the one that him talking about.
You ever see Kelpie out there on the stroll?
This fool.
You know
I don't even
Kelpie?
mention that. I don't even know who that nigga is on the hood. Fool. I don't even
You
mention
sound like you do know who it is.
that nigga's not from my city, none of that.
Oh, okay.
Hell no, that nigga.
Do you think he's making the OC look weird?
I feel a mark nigga on the hood.
For real?
I don't give a fuck about none of that on the hood. Fool. I don't even. I'm high. You mentioned me that nigga.
So when you saw him get packed out on here?
Yeah, that's like.
You felt like that was probably a good thing?
Shit, not from the county, but shit, I don't know. I don't give a about none of that shit on the hood. I don't give a fuck about that nigga.
Yeah, that was. I love the way Ken talks.
Man, Kelpie's cool, bro. Let Kelpie live, man. He ain't hurt nobody.
No, but you got to peep this title. I don't know if he might have changed this already because I fucking made. Welcome to the city of Orange County.
That's amazing. What is that?
That's good enough. Welcome to the city of Orange County.
It says that it's a county right in the name. Welcome to Orange County. Welcome to the city of Orange County is hella autistic. I like that.
Might want to edit that.
Yeah. They might want. Why are they gonna lighten up this thumbnail too? Why is it so dark? I hate when people be rocking hats and the sun is behind them, so it'll fucking cast a whole shadow over their face. That's just me.
Oh my God. Are you talking about the photo?
Just lighten it up.
You're hella IP.
No, you want.
You give him free game, low
Yeah,
key.
no, that's
No.
Yeah.
You want to see the worst thumbnail of all time?
It's probably one of mine made on my iPhone.
No, look at this. Look at that thumbnail.
Yo.
Is that done on purpose like that?
No, that's a combination of like bad lighting, iPhone, and wearing a hat, so it like casts a shadow over his face.
Yeah.
But doesn't it look like fucking Noob Saibot, like it's a mystery
Yeah.
character or some shit?
Did you
character
take
is
it with
not-
a phone back then?
Yeah. Of course,
Yeah.
Tax zone has not been unlocked
It's
yet.
screaming iPhone 8.
But I always think of this because occasionally I'll read like an article about how like camera technology is improving and it's making life easier for black people because black people kind of get the short end of the stick when it comes to photography and film because you know, a lot of times the camera is not able to like capture the full range of depth of like dark colors and shit like on camera. And that is like kind of an example of that, you know?
Yeah, that looks like it was done on purpose. Like, I swear to God.
Me and Zach got beef now, though. When he gets out, he's going to kill me.
Having a white person explain that is crazy.
I don't really know how to explain it with words. But, yeah, like at least one person liked my Mortal Kombat reference right there.
The new
Yo, but this, like in this new episode, fucking Taxstone makes a fool of himself is at least one of the top. By the way, I can't believe I've almost done 50 episodes with this fucking psychopath.
That's crazy.
But, I mean, Taxstone, he was talking a bunch of shit about me interviewing Pop Smoke's killer, so he's an op now. He got added to the list. He's
I
gonna have to
remember
come kill me.
he was tripping on that, and was tripping on Flocka right before that. And
Yeah.
all that,
For
like-
fucking with the boy.
yeah, like
What's his name? Damn, my boy. Tory. No, not Tory.
I forgot what his like gripe
Troy
with
Ave.
Flocka was. Yeah, that's
It
what
was
it was.
Troy
It was
Ave.
a Troy
It had
Ave.
to be.
Yep.
They're both locked up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they run into each other in jail, is they gonna hit?
Are they gonna hit like pipe?
Get cracked.
Oh, like fight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'd be in like very different sectors.
Yeah.
Nah, jail systems don't give a fuck. Once your ass in there, unless you request to be a keep away from him.
But Tax is
You go where
in
you
federal
go.
prison.
Oh, okay.
Troy Ave is just doing like a
Yeah.
little skid bid, right?
I thought he was.
think.
I thought they was all in state. So they charged
know.
him federally for the crime.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might be something like that.
I think like if they did wind up running into each other, there's no way that's not on site. Like that's
Who do you think would win? Troy Ave and Tax. I
It
don't know.
depends on who been doing they burpees
yeah,
and pull-ups. B.
yeah.
Who's doing the most kerpies?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you turned into a different person after a couple months in jail. Nigga be strong as a bitch.
Tax has been locked up for 8 years.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you might could
Troy Ave has been locked up for like a few months.
Yeah, Tax ain't had no pussy in 8 years. He hella aggressive.
Yeah, that's
a
why
lot of
he's so
anger.
mad.
Yeah.
He's taking out all his anger on all those Twitter spaces and writing tweets furiously like this.
Well, didn't he, like, when they had their physical altercation, intoxications aside, didn't he wind up, it's been 8 years. Yeah,
2016. Yeah. He did his No Jumper interview right after he killed that dude.
That's crazy.
And he basically, Troy was able to snatch the Woomty Wop out of his hand, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't he shoot Mano's girl or some shit?
So Troy
He
did.
shot a couple people while he was trying to get his get back in that moment. Damn, that would have been so. Yo, how different would Troy Ave's career be if he had actually successfully killed Taxstone in retribution for Taxstone killing his security guard?
He would have been. He would have been the GOAT.
Wow.
He would have been Gucci Man.
I feel like the hate for Troy Ave is so strong that I wonder if that could have superseded it.
Well, what's Gucci Man homeboy that said that he's the one that shot him?
Young Throwback.
Throwback.
You had him out here.
Throwback.
Yeah, I did, and I never heard anything about it. I've always wondered if Gucci like fully would not fuck with me, but like, I did this, and I expected more to come out of this. Young Throwback comes clean about shooting Pookie Loc, early Gucci Mane, and more. I don't know, but then I heard from a couple people that he was lying.
That would have been a hot topic. I think it's the tie between the shootings.
But this is like a year after the smoking on Pookie Loc thing at the Versus battle,
But it's a viral moment. The kids didn't do research. It's not enough articles on Pookie Loc. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, had it been us during the Gucci Man era, and you get what I'm saying?
No, if this fool had told that story right around then, but people had kind of moved past it, and Gucci, to his credit, ignored it. And nothing really came of it. Like that's proof positive of that technique working. Of like, oh, you're talking about me, I'm gonna completely ignore you, and then it's not gonna be able to become a viral storyline because I haven't commentated on it. What's that? Oh, look at LA Eyekon.
Eyekon in the building.
Get your ass over here.
I thought his name was Lakon.
What's going on, Lycon?
My white master, how are you, sir?
I have no comment on that. Hey, so what was Big Boy's reasoning for why the Foo community should have taken down the post about him?
I have no idea what you're talking about at this junction, sir.
You just talked about it on your podcast. Why are you capping?
Did I?
Yeah, you talked about it with your wife. We were just watching it.
Big Boy?
From Strength Cartel, right?
Yeah, I don't think I said anything about that.
I think he just said a post.
You said
he didn't specifically say the post.
You said you were getting tons of phone calls about a Foo community post, and
Oh no, I said I told you, or I said on the camera that I've gotten tons of complaints, period, over my time at the Foo community in regard to post removals.
So it wasn't this Big Boy thing in particular?
No, not at all. Big Boy's a good friend of mine, sir. I wouldn't even know what you're talking about.
Eyekon, this is what you got to do. You got to get used to not picking up the phone call because you're making the same mistake that I've made at times. You know how many times I came in here, and AD was on like an hour and a half of sleep because he kept getting calls from gang members and he just couldn't resist having a 4-hour conversation.
I've been getting a lot of calls.
I've been getting phone calls all morning. You just got to not pick up the phone. You know what you do? You wait for them to finish calling you and then they text you and then you text them back real quick. You're like, I got something going on. I got to call you back.
Hey, so at what point did you stop taking phone calls, bud?
I mean, I'll take a phone call here and there, but ain't nobody keeping me on the phone for like the most important call that anyone's ever going to make to me about some content shit is going to be like a 10-minute call. Like I'm still weaseling my way off the phone. Like I have such an aversion to the phone. I'm listening to you talk about being on vacation and you can't get off the phone. Motherfucker, put that shit on Do Not Disturb.
For real.
My phone's on Do Not Disturb. That's the crazy part.
And they somehow superseded where they got hackers.
Twice. You got to call
They fucking call the operator and break through like the good old days.
Dial 0.
I feel like that doesn't work on my phone anymore somehow.
Emergency breakthroughs.
I mean, I still break through your Do Not Disturb, so I don't know.
You did? You don't
All the
call
time.
me. So what do you
tell them about our late night phone calls?
So do you pause?
Oh, wow.
So do you feel bad about giving all of your LA Eyekon swag to the Foo community, even though they ultimately treated you like a peon and didn't show you the respect that you deserved? What if Lush takes your job, actually?
Lush is not taking his job.
Crazy narrative. I respect it. Hey, you're fucking dumb. Hey, no, respectfully, I believe it was mutually beneficial, you know what I'm saying? But it just comes to a point where, I just had to do what was right for me, you know what I mean?
That's a total non-answer. You're supposed to answer the question.
You like that shit?
You gave them the sauce, and now they dipped off, and they're gonna hire, I don't know, like some dude from OTR Records to run the shit, and you're gonna be fucking like,
But he
damn,
took
why'd
his
I give them the
sponsors.
sauce?
He took his sponsors with him.
They're gonna get new sponsors. They're the Foo community. They can do whatever they want.
I don't know.
They're huge because Eyekon blew them up.
Is that true?
I don't know. I'm not really paying that much attention, but probably.
Foo community realistically already had a lot of motion, was doing great, but Eyekon definitely gave it like a face.
But how did the Foo community supersede Foo's Gone Wild, which was like the original Foo page?
I mean, in reality, Foo's Gone Wild's like in a whole different category, but like that's like Foo's Gone Wild is like Drake and fucking food communities like
Kendrick.
Yeah, like, or like D Baby. You know what I mean? Like,
Were you about to say that?
It's not as much like Food's Gone Wild is the establishment at this point. That's like mainstream food media.
So Food's Gone Wild is No Jumper, and Food Community is Fuck Community World or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah.
How about this, pal? You make a little time for your original Mexican pal, and I'll go on in there, and we could have a long form conversation about all of this, if you'd like.
So you're saying you want to come on and have a chat with us?
Yeah, sure. Why not? You guys are my good old friends. If on 610 and West Side, what does Lush claim again? I don't know.
He's got it on his shirt right now.
6160.
Yeah. What? So what's the plan? What are you going to be doing different on your own platform, like versus what you were doing for Food Community before?
Well, basically, I'm going to continue to do exactly what I've been doing thus far. I don't know if you've paid any attention, but if you look, it was my office. So all I did was remove the branding from it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that was your office. What the fuck?
Welcome to 2024, brother.
Damn, I didn't know.
Yeah, so like,
I thought they must have been paying for this.
You still got the facility, you still got the sponsors.
Yeah, so it's my equipment, my sponsors, my office. I mean, right? What else?
You tell me. Yeah, sounds good.
Is there animosity, or are you and the food community like amicable at this point? It's all Gucci.
No, it's definitely amicable. It's not like I rage quit or got coerced into quitting. It was just like, yo, I think it's time that we part ways. You know what I'm saying? It's like if Adam doesn't want to stop posting negative shit and Bricc gets tired of it, Bricc is gonna split. You know what I'm saying?
But it's crazy because like Bricc is so tapped in with so much politics, and he's never got on my ass about anything on the Instagram page. I feel like he would have the nuts to stand on business and say, "Man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's Adam shit. I don't know." Yeah. Unless it was like really, really in the fucking 6-0 business.
Yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna say something.
It feels like Bricc probably wouldn't like really. He would probably just be like, "Yeah, that's Adam." I don't know, or not even really Adam. That's a bunch of other people who work for No Jumper that are posting.
All that is that you're available for comment. You're available to be visited per se. You know what I'm saying?
Who owns Food's Gone Wild Food Community? I have no idea.
The dude is like he does.
Well, I thought it was you. Are we gonna start telling you the truth? It's you. You own it.
Maybe I can buy it. That's not the worst idea I ever heard. I think I do. I need to own a Mexican page for sure.
He's a hidden character though. He doesn't put his face on camera, so he
Adam, you're gonna lie to Lush and Bricc to their face and tell them that you don't own the food community. That's what we're doing right now.
I do not own the food community. You think I'd be able to keep that under wraps?
I'm definitely gonna tell Josh to reveal the truth.
How do you feel about this new narrative that's being pushed by a lot of people, mainly me, that you are the new Duno? You're Duno 2.0 because you weren't able to stand on business for the media company that was employing you. You start to get a couple threatening phone calls. It turns out Big Boy from Strength Cartel is the American Cholo in this situation. Both intimidating dudes in their own right. And
I don't know how Big Boy from Strength Cartel came into this equation. If I was just with him like 2 days ago,
I think Hot Willa Media is paying that narrative, right? No?
Yeah, he was like, there's literally like a post on Hot Willa that has the post attached to it with Big Boys. That's where this narrative is.
So either you're lying or they're cooking up narratives.
Oh no, Hot Willa's definitely known for their fire narratives. What? No, yeah, I respect Hot Willa's narratives, but I mean, if I was just with him like literally 2 days ago, I mean, there's that, right?
So did Food Community
you
post?
chose his side because you left and the post never came. The post got removed and you left, so you could be with him because you took his side in the situation.
Exactly. You're the real homie.
Yeah, you're the real homie.
You know what? But like a lot of other people, before I saw that come out, a lot of people were saying like it was certain political things. Like if there's fools from up,
you guys are crazy.
If fools from up north were getting posted or whatever.
Anything over there, Lush, don't ever say the word politics again.
But
we got it.
So yeah,
we got
unfortunately, it's part of the young job description. But that's what people were saying. That was the rumor around the playground was like, oh, he wasn't feeling the fact that like Norteños were getting posted.
Well, it's funny you mentioned the Norteños because word on the streets is that LA Eyekon is actually starting a new page called Food's Gone North.
Whoa.
Where he he's going to be strictly covering our brothers up north. Yeah.
Wow, new gone
Before I
wild.
go, I gotta say this. Lush, fuck you. Adam, definitely fuck you, brother. Bricc, you're cool.
I love you, bro. I'm going to holler at you. Oh, he hung up. God damn it. Who's gone north? That's pretty good, right?
I think I started cooking with grease at the end. I started getting closer to the
Closer to the truth.
yeah.
Yeah, damn it.
And speaking of which,
Said you getting pressed, bro.
apparently
Calm down.
Acito from Stockton is making his first LA show on the 20th, and
Who I met recently when
John Stock.
Bands, the EBK op came through. He had Acito with him. I didn't realize till the end of the interview, like, you're the dude that they've been telling me to interview and stuff. I checked out some of his music. Shit's been sounding good.
yeah, he's hype.
He puts out a short tour, like a week-long tour or whatever that he's going to be doing. Is mostly West Coast dates, and one of them is in sunny Los Angeles. How do you expect? Like, is he a disrespectful Norte, or is he a little bit ambivalent?
I mean, I don't really know how people are going to take it. I've seen certain people's reactions, and they're not happy about it. I talked to, so when he initially had announced once the show was posted on Instagram, there's a Lefty had commented like everybody mark your calendars, like we not fucking with that, blah da 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 da.
Right, Lefty said he's gonna pull up 100 deep.
Yeah, he said everybody mark your calendars. And the thing is, so I was chopping it up with my boy Gambit, who got a podcast called Treehouse Club. He's a North Day podcaster from up there. He's actually doing really good, starting to grow his platform. He just interviewed Swifty Blue, and at the end of that interview, he winds up calling him. What he said was, because I was like, what's your opinion on that? And he said, well, it seemed like Acito's energy was kind of like, I'm coming down there like on some fuck you shit, like coming down just to spite you. So if that's the case, I can understand why that's pissing off people. And if the intention isn't towards opening up this pipeline and for there to be a common goal of everybody making more money, and it winds up becoming gang politics or just trying to draw a line in the sand or wag your dick around, whatever, then I can see why people aren't feeling that. So
do you think it's accurate that no Northerners have ever performed in Los Angeles?
I don't think, I'm sure I don't think,
right?
So this is what people are saying, that this is the first time.
But people have short memories sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure there's been examples. Maybe like that shit's on Super Blast. I'm sure fools have wiggled down there and gotten on a mic before, but nothing to the point where it's that high profile. You know what I mean? And then
right now it's hot.
Yeah,
they've been going back and forth. It's a lot of people who didn't know nothing about the South Side and North Daniel beef, like the young dudes, and now they see it like, oh shit, they not cool with the Mexicans up north. Like, it's a whole lot of light on that shit now, because it's like you said, it's the fucking internet era, like social media, like everything's on blast.
It sucks because it's like, I feel like we got to get past that if the culture is going to evolve and progress. Because like, just hypothetically, can you imagine a scenario in which all of the black dudes in Southern California were completely opposed to all of the black dudes in Northern California?
Yeah.
Like, that would be so bad overall for the music scene in general, because you see so much overlap of different people being able to work with each other and shit. And it's like, yes, the Rasa scene is much smaller.
Right.
And there's like less relevant artists, but it's still like, it's like a very bad thing overall that these two areas can't fuck with each other.
You're taking like an already disenfranchised, very, very like niche market
that needs all the help that they can get, because they've traditionally been kind of undermined and not able to get the
100%.
footing that they needed to blow up. Yeah.
And literally taking out one of the two largest demographic areas y'all got. You know what I mean? It's very counterintuitive to overall growth and long-term sustainability. So yeah, of course, it would make a lot more sense in a money perspective, but then there's a lot of things that prevent that. And we see it on a microcosmic level in the LA scene all the time with different fools beefing. And then there's a lot of artists, even like Mozzie and Sack. Like, if Mozzie's gonna do a show in Sack, that's gonna be a fucking big deal. It's gonna be there's gonna kick up a lot of dust.
It's probably just not gonna happen, right?
Most likely.
I'm sure that he's got like a Chief Keef type policy with him, wouldn't you think? I don't know.
Yeah, he spoke on it before.
Anybody in their hometown, unless you a people's person, it's like that's probably not gonna be the place to, because everybody who thinks that they made you and oh he turned his back on me and oh he's a op, he don't deserve that position. Everybody is plotting on this one night when they know you're gonna be outside in the city.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, people do it, we do it, but mostly the peoples do it. You get what I'm saying? Like Kaylin for real. You got your Beanos, you got your Blast, you got your, you know what I'm saying, that they might be, if was he like when Draco was alive, like, is he really gonna do the show? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it gets fun.
The home team, it's your home court that always fucks over everything.
I always wanted to do like Crip Mac shows in LA.
Yeah.
And then I would like think about it for 5 minutes and be like, never mind.
Why 5?
Yeah.
I just don't want to like take on the risk associated with that. But we can go to Santa Ana.
Yeah, totally.
Pop out at the observatory.
Yeah.
Bringing
We're still gonna be rolling, right? But we gotta, you could probably do it down there.
For sure, and even like when I brought Crip Mac to Oakland, like people were super excited.
Yeah,
sure.
He had never really even been up there like that, so it was and it went great.
There you go.
No politics that concern him whatsoever.
Yeah, you probably Dago, Orange County. Yep, because I mean, who has a car to drive an hour?
Yeah,
nobody has that car to drive an hour. That's
you telling me that the gangbangers in LA won't drive to Santa Ana to get their man, but meanwhile in Jacksonville they're happy to take the trek to Tallahassee to make some shit shake.
That's a good thing that you brought up. Right?
Okay. A lot of people are probably thinking, Adam, you should not have brought that up, but I'm glad that you feel the other way. Yeah.
No, you brought that up because I don't see it going that way. Either it was somebody that lived down there already or affiliate, because at this point they're bragging about it too much. So it's like the person that did do it should be shaking in their fucking boots right now, because it's like everybody screaming ATK, ATK. So it's like all they really got to do is, I'm not even gonna say it because that's the police shit, but if the police started doing something when they pulled everybody over, motherfuckers would be in trouble if they really did it. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, I feel like maybe like how we got homies over here and they right here, like maybe it was one of them calls. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because the amount of credit that they're taking for it in the time of, you're gonna get life for knocking that dude down is crazy.
So basically what you're saying is they wouldn't be that dumb if they actually really did that to implicate themselves.
I feel like they smarter than that. I just feel like it's like a third party. They might have been hands on, hands off type shit.
If I want to get somebody smoked in Santa Ana, I'm just going to ask Kelpie to take care of them for me. So
the easiest call.
I'm calling the joint.
It's over. Yeah, you think Drex gonna do it? Maybe they can come together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kelpie might not make it up out of there either.
So he
couldn't even stop moving.
Does Drex count as a Blaxican? Is that what people mean when they say that?
Well, when people say Blaxican, typically it's like half black, half Mexican. But
okay.
No, it's not.
Blaxicans are Americans who are both black and Mexican American descent. Okay,
that's a Google definition.
That's Wikipedia, but yeah.
A Blaxican is a black that's kicks it with mostly Mexicans.
But or what if they're mixed?
Yeah, that's
Rico's too smooth.
If they're mixed, they're for sure Blaxican.
Yeah, my homies that refer to themselves as such are half black, half Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that night of the Blaxican?
The blacks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak for the blacks.
Different.
Yeah. When they over there and it could be full black and they get put on a black neighborhood, or he could just be like hanging with them and got the high socks and say fool a lot and all that. You're Blaxican.
Oh, so sock check.
Sock check for sure.
Sock check. But speaking of Fulio, what about this? Like, there's a lot of weird stuff that's been going on with his Instagram account, and I think this is the first time that we've seen the family just immediately take control of the Instagram account and start doing whatever. But 3 students expelled after a teacher was caught viewing their OnlyFans during class.
So it's becoming a media page, essentially.
I mean, this is like OnlyFans promo. Like, people offer us money to post stuff like this, and like this is like, I'm pretty sure this is like fake / misleading, because like, could you imagine the story actually being true? Why would the students be expelled if the teacher was viewing their OnlyFans during class? Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
And there's no comments. So
why was the teacher caught viewing it? He didn't catch them on OnlyFans.
You're telling me the teacher doesn't know what he's putting up on here? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of confusing. But even this one, right? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I've seen
mistakes happen.
I've seen pages posting OnlyFans promo that was basically like, Adam 22 left his wife for this hot college senior. And then it's like a picture of a random girl who I've never seen before in my life. And then it's a still from a Plug Talk episode with another girl who is not the girl in the photo. And I'm just like, okay, so seriously, like people are getting paid like $400 or whatever to like post fake news about me leaving my wife. And like, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do anything. I don't give a fuck. But it's like, it's weird. Like, this is the world we live in, that's like how shit is promoted. Like, what the fuck?
He said, I'm not going to do anything.
Like, I'm not well known that like you guys are just using me in this. Like,
For sure.
okay, like I didn't know, but
you got a trophy, like a big trophy that you said.
Wow, and I would love to tell you guys about some new stuff that we have in here. First, on a more respectful note, we do have the I forget what it's called, the what's the Draco thing?
The funeral
obituary.
The thing that they give you when you go to the funeral.
Yeah.
No, the obituary is the thing that's in the newspaper about him.
No, but that's called the obituary
It's
too.
like a
when we go.
program. It's a funeral
program. Yeah, that's what I was called. Yeah.
Well, black people call it the obituary.
Oh, it has all the information about his life and everything. I always look at that when I'm in my office, and I always think I should bring that in, or not my office, but my closet at home. And I always think about bringing it in. I finally brought it in today. I might need to like stand it up a little bit better. But then also, you see that glove up there with the gum on it?
Yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck is that nasty
What's
shit?
going on?
The glove. Yesterday, I had a dude from Baton Rouge named Uncle Bang on here. He hocked to it his fucking gum onto the ground when he was talking shit about somebody. He's like, "Don't worry, Adam, I'll pick that up later." And he was wearing one glove. I don't know. I guess that's just like part of how
that was his fit.
He does his thingy thing with one glove on. This is this dude. I'm going to tell you right now, he's the white Crip Mac.
Yeah?
Like, you've never seen a Caucasian dude with this energy ever.
Wow.
We called Boosie on the fucking episode.
Yeah.
I'm deleting it out of the episode because it got so aggressive, and like from him.
Yeah.
Boosie was keeping it cool.
Yeah.
He was barking on it was just too much. Like, I'm taking it out. Like, it just felt like a step too far. Yeah.
How is it too far for no jumper? Like,
it just like it felt kind of fucked up because Boosie's like an unwilling participant in it, and I like he's kind of like making. He was saying that him and Boosie know each other super well from back in the day. Boosie gets on the phone and is basically like, I don't fucking know this guy.
I don't know you, white boy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, not even. He didn't even take it there. He was just like, I don't know this dude. Like, I don't know if he's lying or not. But I'm just removing that call because it was just too crazy. But now I've realized Boosie thinks that No Jumper is an anti-Boosie platform now because you got Wack calling him a snitch. You got Gangsta Williams coming on here and talking about him or whatever, and then you got this dude. To me, that's not that much.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, Gangsta and Boosie have gone back and forth. Like they've dissed each other.
No.
You're saying who'd he tell on?
Yeah. Why would
I don't
say
even
that?
fucking know.
Yeah. I'm about to look that up. Good.
Yeah, but I think I haven't seen anybody
That's
say
only
that
because
seriously.
Boosie ain't feeling Terrence.
Yeah, they hate each other.
Yeah, he don't feel him telling on dead people.
And to be fair, like Boosie has said the craziest shit ever about Terrence Gangsta Williams. She said he fucked 10, 15 punks while he was locked up. Like he had like such specific accusations.
I mean, how can you go against it when you got pictures of you with your homie sitting on your lap? Like,
listen,
did you ask him about those pictures when you were, or were you scared?
I didn't ask him about that because I hadn't actually seen those photos until after, or at least I had forgotten. I erased it from my memory.
Yeah.
But to be fair, this is the same city in which Birdman, the most gangster of gangster motherfuckers,
kissed his son.
You know, it's like so.
It's his son though.
So Terrence Gangsta Williams is the most gangster ass hitman on the face of the fucking planet, and he had the homie sitting on his lap. Why don't we try it? Come on over here.
Sit on my lap.
Sydney
fool.
Star, sit on my lap, fool.
Hey, don't respect me like that again, hood.
Okay, just kidding. I'm not disrespecting your crippin' because I can already hear ODM Slim starting his fucking engines about to start commentating on that one. But in general, all I'm saying, down there, New Orleans,
it's cool. Don't say that.
the Killers are doing some zesty shit.
No, wait. I've been starting this New Orleans platform thing that I'm trying to. Don't say that.
What are you doing? You're
Getting
doing
the gangsters from New Orleans to come down here and tell their war stories.
Okay, well, they're going to have to let us know how they feel about letting the homie sit on your
Can't
lap.
call them zesty Crips though out the rip.
They're not Crips, are they? Who's the Crips?
I'm just saying, period. It's like thirsty Crips.
Oh,
The thing is,
You're
like,
a Crip.
out there, like, you don't think there's a distinguished difference between like kissing someone on the cheek or like just the kissing thing that's done amongst family members.
Oh, Birdman did it on the mouth.
But that's like a frequent greeting in Europe, fools. You know what I mean? But where is it culturally acceptable to sit on a lap? Yeah, that shit was a little weird. But to me, you don't think sitting on a lap is like gayer?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
No,
I seen Birdman kiss Wayne and them on the lips like back in the day.
Don't
like,
say them.
But I'm pretty sure it's the other dudes as well, right?
Nah, you can't just say
I don't know. But either way, I remember seeing that a million fucking years ago, and it was like, I was like, oh, they're so mafia. They're so they're such criminals. They're so gangster that they're willing to push the limits of how gangster they are, or how close they are to their homies, by showing that they're willing to even cross the line into zesty territory. I don't know. It made sense to me when I was younger, even though I didn't relate to it. I was still like, okay. I guess
it was
that's
like
just
a father-son thing. Like you're never too old to come here.
But it's a mafia thing. It's like a gang. We're so gangster that I'm gonna give you a little smooch.
But it was also look at that picture, and then look at TQ. Look at his face in that picture. The look of disgust.
Really?
And, oh my! That's the best part of the picture.
Wait, that's TQ in that fucking photo?
Remember that song West Side? Like the dude from out here.
We remember TQ?
Yeah.
I remember TQ. I was just talking to fucking
see TQ's face in the back. He's right there. Like, yo, what the fuck are these guys doing?
Can I make it so that I only get to see big images? Because I only want to look at large images.
Yo,
I really want to see how large.
This is like a crazy.
That's a video.
What the fuck is this? But I just want to see the screen. Okay, here we go. That's TQ
on the right. Like,
wait, really? That's him?
Yeah, TQ.
Who the fuck is that? That looks like O Block Louie.
Look at his face, bro.
Why would TQ be around all these fools?
TQ's in that CQ.
Who is that? Turk with his head turned?
Yeah.
Turk. Like I ain't even watching this.
Yeah,
shit.
right. He just got done smooching. They are like how big this white tee is.
Hey. Turk was young and thuggy. You better watch out.
Turk was off the dog food already by then?
Yeah, they all was.
Yeah.
Bro, I guarantee you that we could find photos of Birdman locking lips with a lot of his other young hitters.
That's crazy, gang.
That's just like how they were doing it. Has
Wayne,
Birdman ever been asked about
that? Looks like
for sure he has.
An interview that you did before.
But I don't think
I've seen somebody do that before after one of your interviews for the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, look at this. Look, Lil Wayne kisses Birdman on the mouth on 106 and Park.
Yo, baby, they want to see the grill. Then you got to show. They want to see the. I ain't tripping. I put all this in my mouth for a reason. Up in there. I got 100 plus. I got 15 carats. You understand? You won't see them. They big and they swole.
So when you kiss, I gotta ask, ladies. I got y'all up here. So when you kiss a girl, right?
I'm not a person he kissed.
What the fuck?
So when you kiss a girl, right?
I'm not a person he kissed.
No, that was Wayne. Right? I'm the only person he kissed? Yeah.
That's nobody else, man.
And then Manny Fresh.
No, I'm saying you just seen the kiss go by. That wasn't them.
Oh, wait, was it?
No, it wasn't.
I believe that one of those.
It's right there. That's like Busta Rhymes or somebody.
Really? That's Baby and Wayne.
Weezy in the red.
Oh shit!
Don't try to throw Busta in the mix on this.
Yeah.
Nah,
you got enough going on.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought they did that.
Man. Whoa.
And Busta Rhymes has been
Why does this say Birdman and Lil Wayne?
That's probably a tag they got on there.
But that's like one of rap's great secrets is like, how did Birdman think that was chill?
I think you nailed it earlier. I think it's too much ecstasy.
Yeah,
fools are just feeling themselves.
Drugs was going on.
And remember on the Taking Over freestyle that Wayne did, he had the whole thing about, damn right, I kissed my daddy. I think they pissed at how rich my daddy is. And I'm scared of something with my daddy. Call Miss Lee. She with my daddy. Like, so he's basically
he was standing on business.
He was standing on 10 with that.
There's a lot of daddy.
This is what
he has a lot of daddy for a great freestyle.
This is what is like hard for people to understand is that before the internet, you could have like a weird tradition or a weird status quo in one part of the city or one part of the world, and it was okay. now we have a monoculture online where it's like everybody is weighing in on everybody else's shit. Yeah. So it's kind of like
more in the closet shit.
There's just like, you know, there's not going to be able to be something that's like completely unheard of in New York and then it's totally normalized in LA. Like they're going to kind of like converge on a little bit more similar moral terrain.
Yeah.
Because it's just everybody's connected through the internet.
Back then,
I'm saying a specific weird thing like that was allowed to like exist because they
filmed it.
If there was quote tweets at that time, it would have been a little different.
It would have been different.
Yeah, it was definitely there was less people weighing in on any given situation. We're still getting our media from the blogs, from like websites and things like that. So you could be in the comment section, but that had a way less emphasis on it.
No, totally.
Now the comment section is a career.
No,
like produced by Zach.
Even right now, there's so many different like wormholes that I'm tempted to go down because I could just start. There's like people just naming off different videos where there was Baby and Wayne kisses that went down. If I wasn't,
they used the kids thinking.
If I wasn't on a podcast right now, I would start digging into some of this stuff.
Didn't they do it on stage before too?
Yeah, that's not the only. That's just like the most iconic.
You think he ever spitting? We gotta start normalizing shit, right?
Yeah,
his mouth is crazy. What the
At
fuck?
that point, it's
like Lush and Carmen Karma.
Like Blood Brothers. You remember when we was kids?
Yeah, of course.
Cut yourself in.
Did you ever do that?
Yeah.
I was convinced if I did that, I would get AIDS.
Yeah. I did too.
I never would have done it. Like,
then we started thugging a little bit when we was like 10. We had to lock in.
But like, how many of the kids who were in 6th grade with me do you think had AIDS?
None.
Probably none, right?
Probably none.
We probably could have just done it. It would have been all right. Yeah.
Or you could have started a new super strain of AIDS that wasn't even invented yet, you know? But if you did get it, y'all would have been bonded by the same AIDS.
Let me ask you something.
They would have butted.
This is something I fully expect you to already have a dossier of information ready about.
You're probably unfortunately right.
Are you buying in to the theories about one lefty gunplay working with a member of the trans community, or is this fake?
I mean, like that shit look very, very fake.
We've all DM'd a trans person by accident.
We have.
What the AI voice? They did the AI voice message too.
Yeah, like I don't. It's very possible to do that. There's an AI that
I'm saying.
We don't know.
They hit the button and it went up. You seeing bar for bar.
But all he's saying is like, "Hey, come hang out with me."
Yeah,
it's not like, "Hey, come over and suck. I want to suck your female dick."
But
like,
also
he's not Jack like Jess in it.
He's. I think he's out here right now.
But the thing is,
he's going to be coming in soon.
When you look at it could have done the exact same thing that the one Heine did to Comparator, where it's like he was hollering at her, he was kicking it with her, and then she changes her profile to say, I'm 17 years old.
But what
you know what I'm saying? Like he could have been really talking to Shorty, but like he might not have known that she was, you know,
if Swifty's behind
a robot in disguise.
Swifty might have got somebody else to do it too.
That's what I'm saying. You never know. Like I don't know.
That's the only thing. But they showed the picture of the person.
Yeah, that picture
all on the page.
Yeah, that picture that is circulating definitely looks like it's.
It was like a couple pictures on that page. This is what we gotta understand, man. He probably just didn't want to fuck him or her. He didn't want to fuck her. He was just talking. You know, he gets high and he just.
He might not could have known though. It might not have said like how it says like trying.
But when he's high, he probably like.
He's like, I was looking at a bitch. That bitch looked kind of fly. I didn't realize the bitch had a dick.
3 days up. Off the shit.
By that third day,
they're like, shit, you pulling up?
Saucy Santana starts looking like scissors.
Like damn. Where the fuck the beard go? All I see is ass at that point. Damn.
But I don't shit, fool. The fact that people even give a fuck is funny, but I get it. Like,
hey, and for the record, Turk has a Birdman interview, a Vlad interview in which at least one of the clips is titled "Turk on Birdman kissing him." Every man plays gay games with his friends.
What?
Gay games? I didn't consider that.
Wait. A lot of men do. You play a lot of gay games.
I do. I play the gayest games.
Yeah.
Yeah, this podcast isn't really like helping to disprove his theory necessarily, but
Like when you told me send you a selfie when I get in the shower, that was wild.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I don't remember saying that.
Oh, yeah.
sounds accurate.
Look at Turk on Birdman kissing him. Every man plays gay games with his friends. And then the other clip is Turk admits kissing Birdman looks bad today, explains why they did it. And I guess his explanation is basically like they were so mafia. They were just keeping it so organized crime.
So that was like a joke. Every gay man, every gay man plays gay game.
No, I think he's dead serious. If I had to guess.
I don't understand how Vlad gets away with using the exact same thumbnail on every clip. Like, are these different
There's
even
two different
slightly?
ones.
But they're almost exactly the same. We have to like put an image in there. I don't know.
Look, bro. Gay games and kissing a man, that's not a game. Straight up, you're not playing when you go lip to lip.
Where's the line drawn? Like it's a very
Adam. If I play kissed you wouldn't feel no type of way. Like just playing.
What situation would we be in which you would even be able to do that playing? I don't want my face even like that close to your face.
Exactly,
No offense.
Exactly. Your beard. What do you mean?
Would you do one of these like kiss me on the cheek?
That's even gayer. That's even gay. Anybody who has a mustache or a beard that has to be sick. Like tonguing it up like y'all two. You just hear beard just.
Bro, somebody just sent me a screenshot of one of Lefty's homies arguing with the trans girl.
Oh shit!
You knew he was on drugs and you exposed him.
Fuck.
Like his homie's like banking it out like he was fucked up and you should have known that he was fucked up. Why are you putting him on?
Because meth is a gateway drug.
Yeah, it is.
To homosexuality.
I just said it's a gateway drug. You know what I mean?
It's definitely a horny. Is the horniest drug in the world.
But to where you just don't like it's pussy for sale. They got fucking all type of prices. Like if that's the case, whatever you was gonna spend on gas money, go to your local Blade and buy you a piece of. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, or just
jump in the back seat, get that off of you, and.
Yeah, like.
But if this is my thing, if I pull up the Fig while I'm on meth trying to get some top, I might as well just break her off like 10 times what she normally gets paid because bitch, you're gonna be in here like an hour trying to make this limp ass dick come.
They cool with that shit.
Yeah, no, there's it's for sure not gonna be.
At least they gonna be inside for an hour.
I'm gonna keep pulling 20s out the whole time. Keep sucking. Keep sucking.
Yeah. Look, they feet ain't on that pavement. They ain't walking trying to find another car. They'll be all right.
Yeah, they can just hang out with a 22-ster.
Yeah.
You could probably work out like an evening rate or something of that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Take them back to the crib. Take them back here.
Yeah, I mean, anything you can't do in an hour, just give up. It stops being fun after like 25 minutes, 20 minutes. Like fucking.
All of the longest sex sessions I've ever had in my life was when I was on like Molly or like the one time I did meth. I'm pretty sure I fucked for like 8 hours straight.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
I fucked off of Molly when I came home. I fucked like from like 3 in the morning to like 8.
And you won't
like
even realize
2
it.
nuts.
You won't,
2 nuts.
Only 2 nuts.
You'll be hitting it for so long you won't realize how much time has gone by.
I was playing sleep in the pussy.
Yeah, it'd be
I would never pull my dick out. I was like, all right, we're going to sleep.
Oh, that's some hard shit. Just go to sleep with your penis left in there and just all mushy and shit. Can I tell you guys about a crazy experience I had this weekend?
Bust it.
Friday, I wake up in the morning. My ear hurts a little bit. Now, I'm known to get like swimmer's ear type infections on the side of my ear if I go swimming. If I go, I know if I go underwater and hold my breath and like try to like stay underwater for a while, for sure I'm getting a fucking ear infection. It's the worst. It's because it ruins swimming. Because it makes it so you have to put like earplugs in if you want to fucking dive and shit, right?
Yeah.
I know it's not how everybody chooses to spend their time, but I like to hit the pool. But anyway, my ear kind of feels weird, but I hadn't been swimming in a while, so I knew it wasn't that. So Saturday morning it hurts even worse. I go to the walk-in clinic, and luckily I only have to wait like 15 minutes to get in there. She looks into my right ear. This bitch is horrified by how much earwax I had inside there.
Oh, wow.
So she orders in one of the assistants, right? The assistant comes in and she fucking starts doing this process by which they start removing the earwax. This is what they do. They take some kind of chemical, they have you lay on your side, they dump the chemical in there, you hear it just sounds like fucking Afghanistan in there. And then once you're done, they sit you up, they put this like head-shaped little like bowl under your ear, and then they take this syringe and they keep filling it up with water and just blasting. It feels like the ocean inside there. It feels fucking crazy.
It's loud as hell.
Yes, she does it 2 different times, and then she goes to look in again, and she's like, "We still can't get it. There's just a big obstruction in there." And I'm just blown away. Like, what the fuck? You telling me I got this much earwax in there? Like, what the fuck else is going on in my body that I don't know about? Wow. She does it. They send in another girl. She got all kinds of gang tattoos, bro. She got no-ho tattooed on her fucking neck and shit. I'm like, what's going on? And so then and finally this chick, this burly woman, like clearly like stronger than the other ones, she actually does it. She blasts my ear full and finally pulls out this thing. It's like no bigger than like your pinky nail. Yeah. But when it comes to earwax, that's like a pretty significant little ball of that. And I realized, because all of a sudden I can hear way better.
Oh shit.
And I've had the problem, I'll be laying in bed and I'm like covering this ear, but this ear is available, and Lennon will say something to me from like 3 feet away, and I won't be able to hear her, and it's because this ear's covered up. But this, and I started to like kind of just think as she's doing this, I'm like, it's the earwax's fault. Like, I'm not actually going deaf. It's just the fact that my eardrum has been like obscured by this ball of hard fucking earwax. Wow. She takes that shit out. It's gray. It's like dark gray. You know, earwax is like brown. Light brown. Yellow sometimes even. This shit is dark gray. I'm looking at like your shirt, literally. I'm horrified.
That shit
Did they say what the cause was?
They told me, all right, wow, I'm just going to come full circle. I'm just going to admit some shit that I've never admitted on here, I don't think, before. Before I met Lena, I would clean my ear with my key.
What?
Wow.
I know it sounds crazy. I'm pretty sure I heard Homer Simpson talk about it in an episode back in the day, but this served me well for about 15 years of my life. You take the key, you put it in there, and you scrape it around the perimeter.
So
you do it too?
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't crazy. All right, so you do that, and then like it would like knock all the earwax loose, and I would kind of like just go like that, and it would like a lot of it would come out. Never really used Q-tips most of my life. Once I started dating Lena, she sees me do this one time, and she's just like, "What the fuck are you doing? What is wrong with you? You're putting a dirty ass key in your ear. Use a Q-tip, blah, blah, blah." I go into the doctor. They tell me this happened because you've been using Q-tips too much.
Yeah, that's horrible.
You've been pushing it down.
I need to go back to the key.
Yeah.
I've heard that too.
That's why I use the straw from the grabber leaf, because the Q-tip just pushes everything down. The straw, that's why I'm always scratching my ear with the straw.
That's funny you mentioned the straw, because one time I was sitting there by my keyboard in the back house in the Jack Shack, and there was like a metal straw. Yeah. And I took that metal straw and I started kind of using that, trying to clean my ear, and I felt like I was actually getting a pretty good scrape in there. And they told me that the best ear cleaning device is like a little hoop, like a little like hoop piece of metal that you kind of like put it in there and you can like drag it out like very effectively.
So it replicates the shape of your inner ear.
Basically. Yeah, and you're able to kind of like pull the earwax out.
Yeah, scoop it up.
Yeah, it's so funny that you said that, because my chick started the other day. She's like, "What's wrong? You have so much earwax," and I've never really had anyone bring that to my attention. I was like, yeah, maybe I like don't practice good ear hygiene to the degree that I should. I didn't realize though that there was any consequences.
One of those candle extraction.
Candling,
but that shit doesn't do anything.
That's what I thought.
It's fake. I did it back in the day, and I was impressed, kind of like it looked like there was a little bit of goop on the inside. But then I just started googling it, and it told me it was all fake.
So that's not what you did. That's that whole process you described. That's not what ear candling.
No, although the candle thing makes total. Not yet. It's for like in a little bit, but that doesn't really. I don't know. Like when you actually think about it, it's like it sounds like it makes sense. Like you're creating like a suction tube thing going on, but I don't think it actually works.
Yeah, that's crazy though that you had so much debris that it literally affected your ability to hear.
I know. And my dad is like damn near deaf, so it was kind of scaring me. Like, holy shit, I'm 40 and I'm already having like pretty significant ear loss. And now I feel all right with it. So I don't know.
Now this shit is certain shit too loud.
No.
Cause like your regular volume on shit, like if you got right back on the computer, like with your headphones, and it's like,
wow, that is an interesting point though. Cause I'm the type of person where I go to a party and I'll be talking to someone and I'm just like, I feel like I want to shove my fucking ear in their face because I can't really like hear them that good, you know?
Is his hood name AWAX now?
He's from Pyro.
He's already on AWACS, right?
He's from Pyro. I'm not giving him no more names. I asked him if he was a Crip minutes ago, and he told me no.
I'm not a rooster either.
Oh, damn, okay.
No rooster.
Interesting developments.
No 60s.
Adam denied. He dropped his flag. There's no jumper Crip.
I'm just a bisexual white man.
There you go. There you go.
What is that? You're giving him fucking loose leaves mid-pod?
Yeah. He act like we broke a law.
We're paying Bricc and loose leaves now. I turned Uncle Bang onto the loose leaves.
Listen.
He only was fucking with the bagwoods.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta get yourself a loose leaf. We got them in the machine over there.
Stop wasting time.
Why don't we get the machines fixed? People come in here and they're pissed that they can't buy stuff out of the machines.
They look so cool, and then nothing happens.
Yeah,
It's
what
the
is
biggest,
that?
most
Like, Josh, what are you doing?
anticlimactic thing ever.
Fix the fucking toilet seat while
You
we're at
should
it.
sell beef with me in a can in the
You and Loose Cannon?
Nah, beef. Like I'm selling
Beef
Bricc
in a
Baby
can.
beef in a can.
Just a can of beef?
Yeah.
Like the shit that I watched that homeless guy cook downtown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or spam.
Like spam,
Yeah.
but a can of beef with Bricc. You buy that at the kiosk and I argue with you, and then you come back for an interview.
I have a question for you.
GMK.
How do you feel about Flocka potentially squabbling ODM Slim down?
I feel like that's an idiot move for Flocka.
Right.
I feel like if he was gonna he should do everything but try to start fighting gangbangers and everything.
Yeah, right? That's like the worst idea ever, right?
Yeah, like I don't give a fuck if you think you could win. If you win, nigga, you're gonna lose at sometime your staying here. What? How do I say it?
Yeah,
you gonna lose while you here. Yeah, you're in Los Angeles.
How is this gonna work in the long run? He's just gonna beat up every 55th Street Crip, and at the end, he's gonna be in charge.
That's what he ain't gonna do.
I don't think so.
I don't think that many Crips finna fight.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Yeah.
But do you think ODM is ducking it, or do you think that Flocka like maybe made some moves behind the scenes to shut it down?
Requesting no homies to come is kind of like obscure, and you saying come to another Crip's house in his backyard somewhere, but don't bring none of your homies.
Yeah.
Even though you feel like that's a middleman, like no, nigga, like y'all too deep. I'm coming to the house. I'ma at least have one homie with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like nobody's gonna jump in on a fight between a verified member like ODM Slim and Flocka. I think everybody else is just gonna kind of allow this to take place. If ODM does get his ass whooped by Flocka, which I have a very hard time imagining, I think that they would have enough decency to just allow the fade to continue, right?
Yeah, I mean, you would hope so.
But when you get in a fight around all the homies, you know what they start doing? They start instituting new rules. Oh, no, stand them up.
Yeah.
No, you can't hit them when they're on the ground. Like they start doing all kinds of little moves, or like they'll end the fight before before their guy gets hurt, right?
Yeah,
I've seen these types of things.
Nobody on the ground though. On the friendly fade, like the ground and pound is out.
Yeah.
Like that'll start a shootout. Like,
once somebody down, you let them get
you
back
gotta
up.
let them get back
Yeah.
up. That's for sure. But at the end of the day, I just feel like we are so programmed to not let the non-affiliate win that somebody might do jump in. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I know Flocka wants that to be like, oh yeah, like a man, we can fight. Okay, cool. If ODM decides to do that and y'all fight, let's say that Flocka does win. And Flocka gets on the internet and starts ranting about it.
Oh boy.
Where are we going now?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like the best.
Well, also, ODM's like significantly older than Flocka to the point where.
That don't mean shit.
I mean, if he wanted to, he could be like, "Hey, you got to run it with like, yeah, we got to pay, but you ain't getting my pay. You're gonna have to run it with one of my little homies, or that's more your size."
When Flocka moved out here and people told him like, "Listen, be careful what you talk about in terms of LA street shit. It's in your backyard now. Be a little bit more cautious than you are with Memphis or New York or whatever." I think that like what he didn't necessarily internalize from that was like, also don't challenge them to fist fights. Like, accept your media guy role, because as soon as you go outside of that, that's why in the past when I've kind of been tempted, like, maybe I should give so-and-so a fade. I think about how that's going to play out long term, and I'm like, okay, if I give him a fade, then why don't I have to give like 80 other people a fade?
Everybody a fade, right?
Right.
That's what I like. Not like that is like, nigga. So if somebody got the power to give me somewhere to squabble, right? and I showed, now everybody feels like I should pull up and fight them too. Like, I'm only laying demonstrations down at that point. Like, if it's out of hate, now if I break the rules of cripping, I will pull up anywhere and squabble and do what I gotta do. Or if me and one of my brothers disagree, like one of my close homies, I'm pulling up squabbling. Anything else, like, bro, I'm a grown man and I'm gonna handle it like a grown man that wants to go home and see his kids tonight. You get what I'm saying? Period. And that's just how I'm coming.
Yeah, like the rules of engagement tend to change based on whatever the scenario is. People wanted, like you said earlier, it would be great if it was always just a fair fight and done the quote unquote honorable way, but there's like a lot of other factors that people aren't even considering, you know?
Yeah, go watch a couple World Star fight compilations, and you're definitely going to see some fights that don't seem to be officiated at the level that you're used to seeing Herb Dean do.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, though, like, all the fighting, like, you're not going to be able to please everybody for the most part. Like, Flocka, ODM Slim, if you fighting somebody because the way that you act ain't pleasing to their lifestyle or the mentality that they in, that means that y'all two different people. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all not supposed to come across. You only supposed to be around people that's on what you own. You get what I'm trying to tell you? So if it's disliking or leaves a bad taste in your mouth how I'm living my life, and I ain't, like, that's called hating. Like, I'm not gonna be able to please you, nigga, because I'm living my life.
I feel like ODM Slim would be able to dominate Flocka because I feel like he's got such longer reach, and I feel like he's a lot more nimble, and I feel like if Slim even gives him like 3 minutes of sort of like dancing around and like shadow boxing with him,
not even that,
he gonna tire his ass out bad. It's the MJTV method.
That's the MJ method for sure.
Yeah, Flock, I just watched you. Your footwork, bro, don't jump out too early. Go to a couple more boxing lessons first, bro. You gotta learn how to use them little
Flocka has
chicken drums you got.
Flocka has sheer strength.
For sure. If he harnesses that
strength means nothing.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not the most useful thing. You would way rather have cardio and a little bit of agility than like pure strength. You know?
Because you have to hit somebody. You have to. People don't understand that you got to connect when you strong. But if you don't got no type of dancing in you, and a motherfucker playing with you, watch out, like, nigga.
As soon as you miss,
hit him.
As soon as you miss, it's a Rehab.
I watched Flocka just look like Baby D in Day Day.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, on Friday when Lady Ray chases Michael Epps around the car.
Right.
He like, and he threw the cookie. That's what Flocka looked like when he was trying to. What was his name? MJ.
Yeah.
He like the MJ keep running like this and juking him and shit. And Flocka like, stop running.
Yeah.
Stop running.
He was getting out of breath right away.
I don't know if he was getting out of breath, but he was wobbling.
Really?
He wasn't out of breath yet, but I would be difficult to sustain that type of energy for,
His legs don't allow him to move straight to the side like that. He got to kind of.
I saw a picture.
Am I lying, Daddy?
I saw a picture of Flocka like with me like 2 years ago almost, and I was just like, holy shit.
Completely different human being.
He's packed on a few pounds.
Oh, you're saying he's like
he's beefed up a little bit since back in the day.
Because to me, like, I feel like he's he's his most presentable version that he's ever been. Like, he's actually taking care of himself.
Is he?
More so, it seems like he cares about his like appearance more and things like that.
He getting money.
Yeah, like
money on.
Look at this. Adam 22, Jim Bradley Martin. Wait, no, that's 5 years ago. That can't be it.
I remember a couple years ago when you brought fools to do
I'm here. Bro, I'm telling you.
Big fucking legs. I know, right? Yeah. You have big.
Look at him right here.
Yeah, man.
Looks really
and they put me down.
Bro.
Yeah, let me just show you this. I try to
because he does a
beast.
Oh, this is him doing the leg press, but he really impressed me when he did the deadlift. I don't know if it's in this section. Me, Blasey, and Flocka at the gym on a Saturday morning. Things have changed.
Things have changed.
No problem, bro.
Yeah, you can. You're a little more. Yeah.
think Blasey might be doing a little babysitting coming up.
After all those rows, this is easy.
One of his homies producing children. Anyway, I'm not gonna fucking. Wait, where is it though? He did a fucking deadlift in this shit. Oh yeah, here he is. Here it is. Could I? Maybe, but I'm not doing it. That's pretty heavy. I don't know. I'm so scared to fuck my lower back up that I have like a good reason to be pussy on half the shit. Yeah. Look at right here.
You always got pussy ass excuses.
He had never done it before.
That literally looks like it was gonna be like permanent sciatica.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
He did some bullshit too. That could have threw his back out there.
Do you remember when Blueface went and worked out with Bradley Martin, did the exact same thing? He went viral for how funny he looked doing the deadlift.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
bro. I have personally, it was like almost 20 years ago, but I fucked my back up deadlifting probably like 350 or some shit. So Flocko's all proud of himself for being able to do that. I'm like, bro, I've done the thing where you deadlift too much. I don't want to play like ego games with my my deadlifting.
There's literally vertebrae that have still not recovered from that.
Hell no.
You gotta keep your back straight. That shit all legs and shoulders for real. Like you gotta keep that back just like that while you deadlifting. Anything else, any type of sway.
Yeah,
I feel like Blasey was like a little bit buffered back then. I don't know what happened. Like he's like.
What y'all do in the gym at COVID? What was that?
That's like right after COVID type shit.
This is September 23rd, 2022. The good old days.
Yeah, right after.
That was an era,
I guess. Either way, you see that? I just liked my own video. I like
that shit all the time.
I'm so used to liking every video I watch because that in my mind, it's like if I watch a video, I know YouTube's gonna stop showing the red bar at the bottom after like a couple years. So in my mind, it's like I want to like this video so that in the future I can remind myself that I already watched it.
Yeah.
Although obviously that's not the case for my own video.
So how long does it take for the reset for the red?
I think it takes like 2 years before it stops telling you that you already watched this.
Yeah.
Which I find unbelievably annoying. I want it to still have a red bar on some shit I watched 8 years ago.
I can imagine though, like that being a lot.
I just want to know.
It's like a lot of data for YouTube to store. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's they know that you're gonna forget that you already watched it, and that they're gonna show it to you. You're gonna watch it again, and you're not gonna fucking remember.
Yeah.
Should we check this out? Poetic Flocka calls out EDM Slim for a fade. Also, you have any camels?
That show me nothing. That show me nothing, dumbass boy.
Not anything.
Homie, shut the fuck up. Right? I train.
If you don't got a gun and 100 niggas with you, Slim,
you're a good listen, bro. You're a good talker. When I was in your face, cuz, you was nice as fuck. On neighborhood crib, when I was in your face, you was nice as fuck. Yo, neighborhood crib. On neighborhood crib, when I was in your face, you was nice.
You not tough if you don't got a gun.
You was a bitch.
Hey, Slim,
oh, okay, Slim. All right.
Slim, look
how ass nigga. Wait. You was nice as fuck, bro.
Wait, Slim. Slim, hold up. I'm about to give you what you want. Wait, can I speak real quick? I talked to P Nice the other day, and P Nice told me, and P Nice told me, hey, bro, I know Slim personally. I can have Slim in my backyard. I want to invite you, me and you, in P Nice backyard, no cameras, no nothing.
Let's go, cuz.
I'm
gonna show your bitch ass. On neighborhood crib, I'ma show you. Nigga.
I'm gonna beat that Monday, all right, Slim? All right, listen.
You are,
no, wait. Wait.
Bring your ass. I don't give a fuck. Bring your ass.
Slim.
Don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Bring your ass. I know, bitch. Come on.
Watching right now, Slim.
I don't give a fuck what everybody watching me, bitch.
If you don't show up.
Bring your ass. Bring your ass. Watch this. I'm any kind of money, nigga. You won't come out that backyard, nigga.
No homies, right, Slim?
Dead homies. For my kids.
Bring no friends and no homies, right?
Man, listen, bro. Bring your ass in the backyard, nigga. On my kids. Watch this. I'ma show academic what you do to a troll nigga, cuz, in your city on neighborhood crib. I'ma show it.
Why is Flocka putting himself into these situations?
How did he? Yeah, it's wild.
He's tripping. I mean, at the end of the day, like when enough's enough, like I feel you, but like you doing the wrong shit because on the back end you flashing money and shit. Now just be cool, cuz live your life.
Yeah.
You
Like,
don't
why?
target yourself. I don't know if he's like doing so many videos about Bricc Baby that he's picking up like the big op energy.
Yeah, I've heard some people say that about me too. Adam spends so much time around street dudes that he's starting to think he is one. And I do think that's like a risk that you kind of take on when you're doing a lot of this content, is that you spend so much time thinking about life from the perspective of a gang member that you almost start to like think about what you need to do as if you should have the same considerations. Yeah. Guess what I do a lot of now? I'll see that somebody made a video about me. I seen one. A dude I know made a video the other day. The many victims of Adam 22.
Yeah.
I didn't click it. I didn't even think about clicking it. I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I'm just not getting involved. Like, you want to make videos about me? I don't fucking care. Unless it like seems like some new shit. You know, whatever.
I don't do it either. When I see it's some bullshit, I'll be like, man, whatever was said. Like, even with the phone call, haven't listened to that phone call. Neither one. Not the DW, the first one or the second one.
Okay.
It's like a motherfucker recorded me like, I don't even know what I said on the phone, but fuck it. It's out there, whatever it is. I'm not finna do no in-depth reaction to a phone call I had. It just is what it is. Shit. I said it. However a motherfucker gonna feel about it, they gonna feel.
A lot of people, I noticed this happening with YouTubers. As soon as if there's a YouTuber and they start out with this humble arc or whatever, and then they start popping off and they start making a lot of money, that's the number one time where they start losing their core fan base. Is when they're like, we've seen it happen with Rice Gum, we've seen it happen with Fousey, like a lot, and still to this day. And I know as tapped in as Flocka is to the YouTube streets, like I know that he's aware of that phenomenon. So I would hope that doesn't become an obstacle for him, because I personally love to see Flocka winning. I love to see him getting money. Like, it's inspiring. I'll be like, damn, like you're doing really good. That shit
that's why
make me want to get on my shit more. But I can see like certain fans getting turned off if he leans into that in excess.
That's why Kai is still like keeps
I was just thinking about him too. Yeah,
he keeps it grimy for you. Like no new seat, dirty carpet, air mattresses. Like, you know what I mean? Like he keeps it like he's still in college.
And you can't drag Kai Cenat into the bullshit, and that's why Charlemagne told him, "Don't be responding to these dusty ass old heads in hip hop." And he's right. Kai Cenat, you're bigger than hip hop. Like you don't need to be dragged into these conversations with these old ass journalists that want you. And I remember that. I think about that from time to time, like that Charlemagne told Kai Cenat that, because we could all learn from that. Yeah, a lot of us are like bigger than the people that are trying to turn us into content. And it's like you just have to have a little bit of that self control to be like, nah, I'm not gonna respond, because Kai Cenat ain't responding to anybody in hip hop from like the media side, whatever. He don't respond. The media cycle moves on, and nobody remembers that he didn't respond, besides somebody like me who's obsessed. And I think that Flocka should probably do a little bit of that. Like, Flocka should be 100,000% focused on making great content, and a very tiny percent of his attention should be going into the people who are criticizing him for his content.
And then you become the content at a certain point, and then it's like, are you reacting to the comment, or are you reacting, like, where do you draw the line? But with Flocka, I really hope, because it's not even just mutually exclusive to the urban or younger demographics. Like, look at, what was that other podcast? Two Bears, One Cub, or whatever. Even those guys, they started off back in the day, and they were like, oh, well, like, I'm not into buying things. I'm not really tripping on finances. I'd rather invest my money into new content. And then fast forward a couple years, those guys are doing well, and they're talking about buying Rolexes and private.
And there was like one thing that went viral where Tom Segura basically like was kind of hating on somebody at the airport, I think it was, and he called them broke. He called them a poor. Oh Lord. You do not get into the game of acting like people who have money matter and people who don't have money don't matter, because guess what? 95% of your fucking fan base does not have as much money as you. Once you've become this multi-millionaire comedian, dude, you're doing comedy shows. You're getting 6 figures for a comedy show. You don't want the audience to know that you have now entered into the headspace of a multimillionaire, because that's immediately going to make you unrelatable. I don't know if I ever seen Kai Cenat talking about how rich he is. He's way richer than almost anyone we could think of.
He does. Yeah. He does.
He don't talk about it. Like, and if he does, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, he's not gonna talk about it. Like, you can see the deals when they go through and pay attention to that, but he's not gonna let you know. He'll pop out with an outfit like, oh yeah, I forgot he was rich. Yeah, I mean, or he'll put his jewelry on when he wants to. Like, that's how you know he's rich.
That, like, gifts that Twitch gives him.
Yeah,
like,
he's
like,
sitting there with fucking socks on and basketball shorts and a fucking wife beater. That's
you might see him flex a Nike Tech. That's just like crazy as he'll go.
But it's all about what world you're coming from, because if you're like a rapper, people expect you to floss, for you to be on some rich shit, whatever. That's cool. But if you're a streamer, they want you to be relatable.
Yeah.
As a comedian, they really want you to be relatable. They really like don't want you to be showing off and acting like you're some big shit all of a sudden.
Like, especially if you lose the core integrity principles that you came in the game with. Like, for Jay-Z to be talking about the level of wealth he is and talking about Richard Milles and things that we can't relate to, that's not outside of his wheelhouse, because he came in the game talking about big money shit, even when, you feel me? So it's not outside of his trajectory. It makes sense. But if all of a sudden, but like it's like
but he grew into that. We grew with him.
We grew with it.
We salute Ho for being like, you know what I mean? We watched him chase that down.
Or like, you know, Lil Baby can be rich as fuck and act rich as fuck. We're not holding that against him. I'm watching Boss Man D-Lo shooting a video in the hood. He's holding this much money. He's like, it's like the most uncomfortable amount of money I ever seen somebody hold in their life. It's Boss Man D-Lo. He's rapping about being rich. I'm accepting of that. I don't really want like a local YouTube streamer to be like taking on that persona. That's not cool for a streamer.
Or even, we don't want someone like Eminem.
Woo! I was about to say that. We got to talk about Eminem before we get Jess in here.
Yeah.
I made it perfectly clear that we needed to be able to discuss Eminem and the album on this episode. I would just like to apologize, because that album was a very painful listen for me. I hated it. I fucking was like thinking about listening to it again, and I'm just like dreading it so hard, and I'm just like, bro, I don't think I can do it. It's just like,
now
the shit sucked.
The initial thing that scared me the most about it was when he referred to it as a concept album and said you need to listen to this album chronologically, like it's fucking Pink Floyd's The Wall. You know what I mean? Like, it needs to be done. And at a certain point, I respect the art that goes into making a concept album.
And I know you respect Eminem's lyrical style probably more than anybody else on this podcast, because he raps like a motherfucker. He's still putting together words in the most complicated ways you can imagine.
1000%. And the thing is, him being like, beyond the lyrical ability though, if you're gonna make a concept album, it has to be listenable, or else at a certain time it starts to be reminiscent of like a high school science project. You know what I mean? And you're just trying to check boxes, and it's a cool artistic achievement, but is it actually listenable?
Well, okay, this is my thing I was thinking about last night. Is there an Eminem album that's not a concept album at this point? Because I can't imagine Eminem making a project of 17 songs of him just rapping about being good at rapping and you know, being very, very successful. Like, I feel like he needs to have a theme. He needs to have some kind of like arc that he's documenting through the music. I don't like the I'm good. I don't like the direction that he went, because to me it seemed so boring. Like, you're literally like 50 fucking years old and you're still going back and forth about like weighing whether you want to be like a grown-up or this like prankster version of yourself from 20 years ago. And it's just like, no, we want the grown-up version, because all of this shit that you think is offensive and edgy is gay. It's all fucking lame. And there are some things that would actually be edgy that you could say. And it's not like that shit is like unheard of, because we see Andrew Tate doing it. We see Andrew Tate saying the N-word. That's way more offensive than anything Eminem's going to do. We see people like Sneeko and Fresh and Fit talking about the Jews. Do the Jews run everything? That's some edgy shit that Eminem's not going to touch. Like, making a song about Christopher Reeves is not offensive or edgy. And also, that song is from like 10 plus years ago, which is hard for me to wrap my head around, because in particular, like everybody always says about Eminem that he just goes to the studio every day and just works on music. Why do you have to use a song from 10 years ago?
I didn't realize that song was...
That song's old as fuck, and it sounds like other songs from the Encore sessions.
It makes a lot of sense. It does. And the fact that he's still referencing poor Christopher Reeve.
Jesus Christ. That's making me feel bad listening to it, right?
And I get it. It's kind of like self-referential because he was so used to... We heard him talk about Christopher Reeve in so many different songs over the years, but I just like, let it go, bruh. At this point, let the man rest. Like, you scandalous.
But it's like the point of the album was for him to basically like kill Slim Shady.
Right.
You should have done that a long time ago. Like, this is just, it's not working. Like, the low points of the album is all the Slim Shady stuff. And the high points to me is some of the more reflective stuff towards the end. When he's talking, he made a song that's like for his daughter, like after he dies. Okay, I was moved by that. I found that very fascinating.
I was just about to say, like, Stan and shit like that. That was like...
Right. And that's the thing, too, is that he's had a lot of adult shit over the years. He's had a lot of self-reflective records. I feel like it's like an insecurity thing that he's like incapable of making a record without leaning on all that shit.
I think that what he hasn't been able to do...
That's his lane, though.
But I think he hasn't been able to make those... records while still getting the adulation he initially was from his first rise, because he hasn't been in that conversation as top dog. I mean, he is from afar, like, you know, from motherfucking Mount Olympus. Eminem could hit you with a lightning bolt up there with Jay-Z and shit. But really, he's not in the active day-to-day competition for who's like the dopest rapper, who's really moving the people like that. And I feel like he wanted to reconnect with that, but in order to do that, he has to kind of not be his mature self, because what we fell in love with was the Slim Shady persona. But what I will say is this: the way he rapped, although it's like, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be spinning the album and continuing to visit it, that's the best he's rapped in a significantly long period of time. And he brought back his old flow.
If you want to revisit the album, go ahead. It's music.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not gonna please everybody.
I will never revisit it.
He is.
I will never go back to it.
Bro,
Eminem is your guy.
Bro, just by proxy, he's not even my favorite white rapper. You feel me? Like, to be honest with you, like shouts to Paul Wall, R.I.P. Mac. Yeah, he had a crazy run. Like, he's definitely, there is no Lush without Eminem, of course.
All right.
Yeah, like,
that's all
I'm never gonna like disrespect what he's done.
He gave the dirty white boys on the west side.
Of course, yes, absolutely.
But he says on the album that there are a lot of rappers who are infinitely worse than him at rapping, and that when people review their work or when people commentate on those artists, they don't hold those artists to as high of a standard that they hold Eminem to. Yes, you've made classic albums. You've put out some of the biggest songs of all time. We hold you to a very high standard because we expect so much of you. But it just feels like on this whole project, there's only a handful of songs that I could ever imagine myself listening to again. And like the Babytron one stands out to me. But even that, it's like, that's a song that doesn't have like a big narrative to it. It's a song about being good at rapping.
Yeah.
And that works like on a one-off level.
And it's dope that you gave Tron that look. To me, that's like the coolest part of the whole album. Like, wow, you got a sick ass verse from Babytron. He deserves that recognition, you know? Like, and he kept it Detroit, had Big Sean on there as well. You know what I mean? Like, the lyricists he chose to showcase, I get it. It's all a really cool look for what I guess the final statement he wanted to make.
But why he didn't get none of the Ghetto Boys? Or Vez, like
that would have been tight.
Like Vez or something.
But Big Sean did the whole Detroit cipher, and he had all those.
I understand that, but it's like you go Big Sean and Babytron. Like, no disrespect to Babytron because he's making noise, but I don't think Big Sean is the face of Detroit right now.
But he's in between Eminem and Babytron.
Yes.
You got like a Big Sean right in the middle.
Generationally, yes.
I get that. I guess for one record, but it's like at least give them a feature on their shit.
No, I would love to see Eminem doing more shit. With the Ice Ware Bezos of the world.
But okay, why during the most exciting era of like Detroit rap in recent memory, why does Lil Yachty have to be the one to come and do like a Detroit compilation type album? Like, there's so much amazing energy that has been coming out of Michigan for the last like 3-4 years. And I feel like one of my favorite eras of Eminem was like when G Unit was going crazy on Ja Rule and Murder Inc. And Eminem was just like one of the guys getting on those tracks. And like he had a real purpose. He had some shit he wanted to rap about. He wanted to go in on his ops. And it was just like Eminem with a bunch of other dope rappers, and they were all rapping together. Yeah. And it's like, I would love to hear an album of Eminem where he like kind of embraces that more and takes a little bit of a step away from the obnoxious cringe narrative stuff.
Well, he's never, besides like early in his career with D12 and Royce, he never really, and Obi Trice, he never really like was rocking with Detroit rappers, or at least, and there's a huge generational disconnect, I feel like, and I don't know.
Blade Ice Weird, he was a joint.
Was it Sada or Ice? There was one of them who said in an interview like, no one in our hood slaps Eminem. Like
I feel like they've all said that at some point. And that's like the number one question you ask a Detroit rapper when you interview him is like, so did people listen to Eminem where you're from? Nah, we don't really listen to Eminem. And it's like people go crazy about that. I feel like that's kind of worn off. But it's like nobody's surprised by that now. But that was like a big narrative for a while there. Yeah.
Right, but it just shows like he had, for whatever reason, like he's tried to put on Bobby Creekwater, Stat Quo. Those are like fools from the South, Atlanta and shit, right? Like he tried to put on Cassius. I think he's from like Orange County or something like that. Like
because he wanted to grow all these artists from scratch, but but like like just
said nah.
Take a Icewear Vezzo who's already established himself and say, listen, you're dope. Let's do a song together.
Yeah.
We're all going to be applauding. Now, granted, he's like trying to hit an audience that's bigger than the audience that like realistically we constitute of. Like the people buying Eminem's albums at Walmart, like, do they do that still?
No.
That might be over now. But that's like, I remember
streaming in certain cities.
But I remember hearing at a certain point that Eminem was selling like an absurd number of albums through Target and Walmart.
If anyone's album's getting bought at Walmart, it's Eminem for sure.
You got a middle America audience.
Like what the fuck?
The same reason Taylor Swift sells hella records out of Target and Walmart.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Or literally
like where else who else but a Target shopper?
Yeah.
That's literally
a good old Target shopper.
That's your target demographic.
Woo, see?
Yeah,
there you go. All right, can we get the mic set up? I think we got to get Jess in here. We got to find out what's going on in the world of Jack like Jess.
Don't jack Jess.
You might be jacking Jess by the end of this podcast if I had to guess.
Bruh. I like your little rhyme, but
do you like that? I might hit this blunt while you
go ahead.
I'm glad that Jess is popping up.
There he is.
Hey, in the building.
That nigga got that cough syrup on.
Yo, what's
Stop
up, man?
that dub before you got it.
What, the Justin Bieber's? Oh, the shirt.
Shop with me, big dog.
Shop with Jess. How you living, dog?
Boy, God, mother, you guys got anywhere to go? Because we got a lot of shit.
Yeah, tell me it all. I want to know everything, Jack like Jess. How you feeling, man? Hold on, we got
motherfucking sour, bro.
We gonna get this mic plugged in real quick.
Yeah. What's up?
So, Jess, when you you peeped like when I brought you up on the pod.
I appreciate that, yeah. Much respect to all you guys, bro. All you guys are solid. I appreciate that.
That's dope. And since you're here in person, I'll just say, face to face, man, I'm rocking with you, bro. You feel me? And I think if that's still how you feeling, that slimy that happened to you, and where you
fucked up.
So break it down. Turn his mic on.
I think it's a play. We gotta talk.
Yeah.
I think it's a play, cuz? Nah, we ain't moving like that.
Oh, he just cussed him. Oh my God.
It's serious.
Nah, we gotta get your cuz card back another
we got a lot
day.
to talk about.
We gotta do that another day.
Okay.
I got a surprise for you guys out there too.
I heard.
Oh,
he got a new one. But anyway, all right. So break it down. Last time you were on here, you were still extolling the virtues of dating trans women.
Yeah.
And it would appear things have not gone so smoothly.
Yeah.
What
has changed in a fucking second in one phone call?
Okay. So what was the phone call? I thought you were going through a phone.
Huh?
I thought you probably were going through a phone because you found out about a bunch of conversations that were taking place between her and another dude, right?
This is what it is, bro. Everybody knows, man. You know what I mean? Bro, first of all, I got Cassidy, who's a trans woman. I got her on a platform that doesn't even accept all that shit. And the reason I wanted to come on your platform in the beginning, I didn't want to go on an LGBTQ platform. I wanted to go against the grain, homie. You know what I mean? Because that gives me a reason to fight for something. Everyone thinks I'm out here doing this shit for clout. This is just what I do, bro. So, what had happened was, bro, really, realistically, since January, shit had just got all wacky, bro, you know, in our relationship. You know, having an open relationship and whatnot, going out, partying, you know what I mean? Not being sober, not having clean, sober nights leads to a lot of crazy shit. There was a lot of times, bro, where I gave her a lot of freedom.
Sober people cheat.
What's that?
Yeah,
I know,
exactly.
I'm just saying. Like, there's a lot of times, bro, I'm cool. Like, I had an open relationship. If Shorty was out and she wanted to have fun with somebody, she would text me. Like, hey, I'm out at the bar. I got this guy. I bet, I bet, yeah, FaceTime me. Let's make it hot. Let's do something like that. But then it just started getting less and less and less. Next thing I know, dude, some days I'm waking up and she ain't even fucking bed with me. I wake up and I'm like, where you at? I'm looking at the GPS and you're at some dude's house.
She escorting or she just fucking around?
I don't know what she does personally for her own bag. I'm not even gonna get into it. She does what she does. I don't fucking know. But personally, there's.
It would have been no if it was a no.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, yeah, because I'm not here to bash Cassidy.
Not a snitch.
I got a lot of fans. I'm fucking viral, and I'm gonna tell the truth right now. What the fuck's been going on? I don't come in here to lie, so I don't want no one to think I'm coming here to bash on her. I'm coming here to tell the truth, because I truly, really embrace that woman all the fucking time. You know what I mean? Constantly going hard. Like I said, you said it. I lost my family, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, Dad, I'm sorry. This is the third time I'm going viral about this shit. But, like, bro, I lost my dad for this girl. My family, dog. I come from brotherhood, bro. Same shit as you. Same shit as your family. I come from, like...
But that wasn't your approach the last time. Now it's kind of like you lost your dad. But go ahead.
No, I mean, bro, it is what it is. I don't get, but this is the point. Like, these are the sacrifices.
In retrospect, you're going to look at it differently. You feel me?
These are the sacrifices that I made. Like, she don't owe me nothing for that. No trans girl they don't owe a man anything for their family and friends walking out. But, like, you don't know like the shit that I gave up, bro. Like, my reputation back at home. I used to love riding motorcycles with my dad. I can't ride next to that man ever again. So, like, what happened was, bro, just here and there, bro, just, you know, instead of nights of just having fun, like, she's out full-blown cheating on me, bro. You know what I mean? Like...
So is it the lack of communication primarily that you have a problem with?
Yeah, bro, because I put all my trust in you. If you're just going to have some fun with a man and leave it at that, cool. But nah, not when you're texting the man like... Yeah, he just got home. I'll text you later type shit. That's crazy, bro. But I mean, I give you your freedom. I let you explore your sexual, journey. I let you do things with me, without me. You know what I mean? And I think that shit's whack, bro. That fact that, like, bro, I'm a street dude, bro. You know how it is. You got some guy that's fucking you, right? And he knows I'm on the internet, and he's sitting there telling him or his friends or to himself, like, I'm fucking this dude's bitch. Like, nah, bro, that shit's whack to me. There was a few times where the dude would get on the phone and be like, yo, bro, I just want to let you know, she told me the situation. I got much respect for you, bro. We're just going to have fun and leave it at that. I'd be like, all right, cool. You know what I mean, what man could do that, bro? It's very, very difficult. But this is the type, I don't own her. My girl's not my property. I never treated any of my girlfriends like that. Now, I'm not perfect either, bro. From January till about now, I just got out of rehab in May. I got off the Suboxone. I'm still going through this, bro. I'm still withdrawing from Suboxone. I swear to God, like, I'm sweating from it.
I believe you.
So, like, from January till May, bro, I wasn't an angel. I did a lot of dumb shit too, but I've never fornicated with another woman behind her back, in front of her one time because she allowed it and she wanted it. But, like, I did a lot of weird shit through my addiction, bro. You know what I mean? Smoking meth and doing weird shit. Bro, I've done weird shit with men. I fucking regret it. It's disgusting to me. Now that I have somewhat of a sense of clarity, yeah, she could talk about all that. She's out here on the internet telling people like, oh, he was cheating on me with dudes. No, I wasn't, bro. I was fucking so lost in my addiction, bro. When you smoke meth, weird shit happens, bro. You know what I mean? Anyone that smokes shit, bro, weird shit happens, bro. You know what I mean? That's why you see a guy walking to Walmart butt naked, drinking the milk and getting arrested for it. Just an example. And he was on meth. You do weird shit, bro. So, like, we weren't having sex like that from January till now, like never giving it to me. And then I would ask, and she'd be like, "You gotta stop asking me." Like, and then like a month and a half goes by. It's like, "Yo, you said not to ask. Like, what's good?" You know what I mean? Right. So, like, realistically, it was because she's been tapped out since then, bro. But you allow me to embrace you every day on the internet. You allow, like, bro, I got her OnlyFans. I got her OnlyFans, I should say. I'm the reason she makes $60,000 a month.
So when you were over here for the last interview, is this already kind of...
I mean, we were still in good terms. I knew she was young. She had some nights where she did some things that were probably wrong, and so did I, but we generally worked on them. We knew we loved each other. And I didn't propose to her for fucking no reason. You know what I mean? Like, bro, recently, like, she was in Vegas with her friends, right? She was supposed to go to Vegas for 3 days. So when she's in Vegas, she's all drunk. When I proposed to her, bro, I didn't have bread like that. I got a $300 Swarovski ring.
That's right.
Because at that moment, I pulled the stunt. I told her I was going somewhere. I ran to the Beverly Center and got what I could get. Because I'm like, yo, I feel it. We're about to go on no jumper. Our life's about to change. I want to propose to this girl. The energy was so real. I truly felt the feeling of like, I want to make this move right now. I want to make this woman the girl for the rest of my life. And I meant that. I bought what I could buy, bro. And a lot of people are so stupid. For all you ladies out there, bro, it wasn't the money behind the ring. It was the heart that was behind it, bro. I got on my knee. We had a viral video going around of me proposing to her, and I asked her in the video, bro, when I talk to you and I look at you in your face, I'm being dead serious. I said, are you sure? She said, yeah. I said, okay, cool. This is for life. You know what I mean? To find out she's in Vegas, all drunk, making fun of me, bro, telling people, like she got all drunk and she's like, look at this ring this faggot got me.
Damn.
Yeah.
She called you that?
Yeah, this broke loser bought me this ring and she's like holding it in the air, making fun of me.
But how'd you even find out about that?
So this is what had happened, bro. So pretty much, bro, since January to now, a lot of shit had happened. Like I did some bad shit, she did some bad shit, but I never like really cheated on her with other women. I would never touch another trans girl behind her back. You know what I mean? I did weird shit. I go to rehab in May. So we're gonna go from May till fucking now. So in May, I get out of rehab, I'm clean. They kicked me out, bro. When I went into rehab, first of all, too, it was 180 people. I got like 120 kids. Yo, you're that kid from No Jumper. What's good? So you know me,
We're
bro.
lit in the rehabs.
Bro, I'm playing the No Jumper shit at rehab, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I probably had like 20 or 30. I had probably 20 or 30 dudes come up to me in rehab privately. Bro, can I talk to you? You inspired me to be more open, and I want to finally talk about some weird shit that I did in my addiction with men. Ooh. Bro, yeah, you inspire me. I had one guy
Did they sleep in your room?
What's that?
Did they sleep in your room too?
Yeah,
Nah, we ain't doing all that. Nah, bro, like, I had men telling me, like, bro, I had a guy break down hysterically crying to me. He's like, your openness inspired me to let everything I did during my addiction out. And he's like, I called my wife today and I let her know that I was messing around with men behind my addiction, and she accepts it. And now it's a fucking relief off my shoulders, bro. So I'm in rehab. When I'm in rehab, bro, I'm seeing she's going on yachts. I'm looking at her GPS because they be giving you your jack in there like that. You know what I mean? At night, they like, yeah, your phone's in your bed. I'm like, what? I didn't even want that because it messes with your head. I came off Suboxone cold turkey, 16 milligrams.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what that's like, bro? I didn't sleep for like 10 days, crying. Bro, I literally took my bed sheets on day 2 or 3. My man Kobe knows, Kobe, you know. Bro, I took my bed sheets and I wrapped them up. I was literally gonna hang myself off the balcony. To find out, bro, that night when I was going through that, the next day I hit Cassidy up. Found out she was at some dude's house, right? So, when I'm in there, I start getting clarity, bro. And I'm like, yo, I don't want this open relationship no more. It's not cool. You and Leonard do what you guys do, but you do that for work. It's totally different.
Right.
I realize I don't want this no more. I fight for this fucking girl. These guys don't deserve her. I fight for her. I don't do this shit for clout. I don't do this shit so she can buy me things. I do this so she can feel like she's fucking important, bro. That's the truth. So I was like, look, hey, I need to talk to you. You know, I called sat down my counselor. I was like, look, sweetheart, like I'm going through a lot of emotions, getting sober. You know, going through the withdrawals, really. I'm like, I'm supposed to be feeling a lot of different things, anger, rage, happiness, joy, but all I can feel is a broken heart because I know you're out there cheating on me when I'm fighting for my motherfucking life in here. Can you please not play around with men? And when I get out, can we? No, I can't. I can't promise you that. No, I'm not gonna stop. I'm like, what? Bro, my counselor was like, she started flipping out on me. My counselor was like, oh my God, you wanna go home to that? I'm like, this is who I love. You know what I mean? Now you gotta understand, she's back in her demons now.
Fully.
Fully. Hardcore. So I gotta understand, when she was dead sober, watching me go through my shit, I understand now how it is to watch somebody deteriorate themselves, bro.
Yeah.
And it hurts. And I'm sorry for that. But like now I'm clean. Let me set the tone here. I'm like, look, when I come home, shit's gotta change. So eventually they kicked me out of rehab because they were giving me fucked up different medicines, and I wound up having seizures. I had 2 seizures. They kicked me out on the day 3.
What did they have you on?
They had me on a bunch of psych meds, and then some other shit. I forgot exactly what it was, but I went to the hospital and they gave me Ativan to calm me down. when they found that out, I come there, my bags are packed. They said, you're gone. Bro, I cried.
They could just kick you out?
Yeah.
For having too many seizures?
Yeah. And bro, yeah, White Sands Rehab, bro.
Aren't they supposed to be like helping you in a time of need?
Nah, but you know what they do? They kicked me out. I was crying, bro, because I was scared. I didn't want to go home to the real world yet. I wasn't ready, bro, because I really want to stay clean, bro. It's important to me, right? So they sent me home with a box.
Ativan's like a Xanax.
Yeah,
that's why they.
Bro, but I wasn't like, I was like, hey guys, I'm faking it. Let me get some Ativan. I'm not like that.
You
Some dudes do that. Some dudes do that.
That happens all the
They'll
time.
fake a seizure.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't fake a seizure. That's corny. I don't fake shit. Everything's real. So now what happens is they send me home.
But what was that dance that was like a good?
Nah, bro, yeah, I was like, bro,
what was that dance?
it was almost.
That's
I know what you're talking about.
It's not the Bernie.
That's like the
the dude in the Block Boy JB video. He's like. He like rolled his eyes back.
But take in mind, I was the only one out of 180 people to come off shit like that cold turkey.
Yeah,
everyone in there,
right?
Everyone, and bro, I'm sitting there doing push-ups. I'm going hard as fuck, bro. When I was going through it in there. It's funny, bro. This is how I get. When I get clean, bro, I get so powerful. It was like day 5. This kid kept coming up to me in there. He's like, yo, big dog, we see you on the internet. When are you going to work out with us? This is like a Justin Bieber skinny boy. He's like, he's a little fitness trainer, so he thinks he's a shit. I say, look, bro, I'm trying to let my ego go. I don't care about getting jacked in here. I'm really trying to like get better up here. And if you ask me to keep working out, I'm going to feel like I have to prove myself. And now I'm not working on myself in here. So please understand, I'm trying to let my ego go. I don't care about being jacked in rehab, bro.
And I fuck with Timberlake. Fuck Justin Bieber.
Yeah. But look,
Timberlake, he drives drunk.
Yeah,
that's why you relate to him.
Yeah. So, bro, it's funny, bro. This kid comes up to me one day. We're having a pool party there. There's mad chicks around and everything. He's like, yo, Jack, like, Jess, when are you going to do some push-ups? I said, you know what, motherfucker? Now you're pissing me off. Get the fuck up. He's like, all right, let's do push-ups right here. I said, nah, we're going to do them in front of everybody. So, bro, I'm going through Deadwood. Bro, I'm sick as fuck. I got down, bro. I banged out. I told him, I'm going to do 100 push-ups by the time you hit 60.
Straight.
I did 100 push-ups in under 60 seconds. Bah, 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 bah.
That's hard.
Dope sick. That sparked the light in me right there, bro. When I did that, I snapped out of withdrawal mode. I was in like, let's go, motherfucker. It's go time. I'm in there writing things down in my notebook, manifesting, trying to write things, trying to figure things out, podcast, da-da-da-da-da. So now when they kick me out, these fuckers, White Sands Recovery out in Plant City, they sent me home with a box of Suboxone.
Oh, wow.
I just came home. I'm still going through the withdrawals.
Why'd they give it to you?
Because I brought my prescription in when I got there.
Okay.
They're supposed to throw it out. But now they sent me home with it because they want me to come right back so they can have the insurance. Because the most expensive part of rehab is the detox stage, right? So now they kick me out. They're gonna hope I fuck up, come back, hit my insurance with the detox stage again, then put me in residential. So they sent me home with a box of Suboxone. I ain't take it. You know what I mean? When I got home, I got rid of it. So now when I get out, I pull up to the crib. I knock at the door. It's my crib. I knock at the door, though. She comes to the door. Come in. I said, nah, come outside.
Square up.
Before, We're gonna shoot the 30 real quick. So I said, yo, before I come in here, is this a safe place for me to be? Because I was literally gonna go to a fucking sober home.
Yeah.
Right? She said, is it safe for me? I said, sweet, are you clean? Are you still going out drinking and cheating? Because, bro, everyone thinks it's a joke, bro. Dog, I used to be a dangerous man, homie. And like, if you hurt me like that, I can't tell you. If I come home to a man in my bed or something, bro, I'm gonna smoke somebody. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do it nice. I'm gonna cut the guy's fucking stomach open. Like, that's how I'll get. So I said, please, just, if you're cheating or if you're seeing someone, just tell me now. And I'll go to sober home. I really wanna live, bro. I don't wanna die no more. It's real shit, bro. So she goes, yeah, you're fine. I said, okay. So now I'm in there, bro. Now take in mind, she says she pays for my rehabs. You said that, we've been to rehab 5 times. She don't pay for my rehab, homie.
Oh.
Blessingly, she still pays my health insurance. That costs $17 a month. Thank you for paying that. I appreciate it. But I'm just trying to say she's trying to get clout. Like, I paid for his rehab. You'd be broke if you paid for my rehab by now.
Right.
And like, like I'm gonna say it now, Cassidy, yes, you saved me. She's helped me through a lot through my drug addiction. Like, all these cats on here are laughing and talking all this bullshit. Bro, it's not funny when someone's going through it. But like, she truly did help me many times. She never gave up. Watching me in and out of rehab, in and out of rehab. People think it's a joke when you go to rehab, bro. It's because I'm not giving up is why I'm going. If I was giving up, I'd load a fat thing in a needle and kill myself. But I don't want to die, bro. I want to live.
Because when I was watching you guys, that struck me like, holy shit, like this person is so committed to you that they were willing to like help put you through rehab 5 fucking times in a year. That was like unbelievable.
Because she saw the faith in me, bro.
Then do you think at a certain point the mentality went from like, I love this guy and I'm happy to be in a relationship to him or with him, to I'm going to keep stringing him along? Because realistically, you were the one making her go viral. She's just a regular trans girl.
Thank you.
Realistically, if it's not for you coming on here and talking your shit and doing the legwork to make shit go viral, let's be real. That Ava girl who came on here, the trans girl who was in the relationship with the black dude.
Bro, they're cornballs.
Let's be real. Like, she out here caked up making dumb money because of the fact that this dude sitting there awkwardly while she talks about it is the thing making the clips go viral. Let's be real.
What's funny about them? Remember, I shouted them out. Remember? Bro. They saw that you said we have a better couple than them. They started throwing shade. I literally shouted you out and your homeboy, and they're throwing shade at me. I saw, right? Talking bad about us. I'm like, what, bro? Corny, man. Wow. So. Yeah, that's the truth, bro. I'm the one that got us to go viral. I'm the one that did all this.
But beyond that, do you feel like at a certain point that just she started to feel resentful of all the shit?
She has resentment because, like I said, when I was in my drug addiction, bro, there was times where, like I said, I would take my pistol when I got no bread, and I would put the gun to my head with her head next to me, and I'm like, I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out if you don't give me money. You're gonna watch my brains go over your fucking face. Yes, I did things like this, bro. And I'm disgusted at it.
What the fuck?
This is why I tell people.
She would just be what, like laying next to you?
She would be traumatized.
Killing that money.
Because she'd be like, yo, this man's, bro, I would take the gun, put it out the window. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking wake this whole neighborhood up right now if you don't give me bread. Yes, it was like that. Not because I'm a bad person. I was stuck in an addiction, bro, where I'm deadly sick. You know what I mean? And she's got all the bread. So now. And I'm wrong for those things, bro. But I'm talking about them. So now
you right.
No, I get it. Trust me.
So, bro, now hear me out.
Yeah,
she never, like I said, she paid for my. The deal was, I had so much trust in you. I get us to go viral. I keep us up there, right? Like her OnlyFans management company, it's funny. Like shout out to their cool people, but like I would always tell them, yo, look, man, let's get less of a percentage because like. I really am the one that brought in all the work. They'd be like, well, we made her Reddit. I'm like, bro, I got articles being written on us in fucking the UK, Russia, Europe, Australia. Like, we're really big in Australia, you know? So I'm like, the deal was you pay the bills. She talks about how she always pays for everything. Yeah. You use your card because I get us to go viral. I don't ask for a percent. I don't know how you and your lady got it worked out. You guys are married, it's different. But like, I never asked for a percent or nothing. You pay my car. You pay the insurance. You pay the bills. You pay the rent. And I have my own OnlyFans. Jacked_like_Jess. I got my own OnlyFans, right? Take in mind, since we got popping, my bad. Since we got cracking, my bad. The deal was she never made no videos.
You can still say popping, right?
Nah, it's all good. I'm fucking around.
Popping's not like the opposite of
it's
tripping,
all
right?
good. Yeah, it's all
Out
good.
there it is.
Really?
So look,
it's popping fine.
So look,
good.
She never made videos with me when we got lit. I'm like, yo, people are my fans, and my shit blew up, bro. I hit $12,000 a month at one point. That was big for me, right? She doesn't make any videos with me. So shout out to my boy Jacoby. I wound up having to go the route where I had to do videos with men. I had to choose a creator who was a dude because they wanted to see that. So I wound up working with my dude, Jacoby. His thing's just Jacoby. Solid dude.
You piped him or he piped you?
What's that?
Yeah.
Nah, it was like oral shit.
Oh.
It was oral shit.
69?
He gave me top or some shit like that. Bro, personally, no disrespect to homie. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to, bro.
Yeah. You felt like you had to.
Bro,
to show your bitch what's up.
Like, I had to make money, bro.
I'll get head.
I got to pay tax on this money. This is my business. She told me, I want you to quit. We both agreed. Should I quit my plumbing career? Yeah, quit. It's lit. I said, okay. So now I quit. Now you're bitching about how I don't pay for shit and you want to be spoiled more. You're not helping me with my business, but when you need a video, I'm up on your shit. getting you lit, but you can't help me with nothing.
Right.
So like over time, she feels like she's not getting spoiled. But I spend my last dollar on that girl all the time, dude. Like I'll come into a little $2-3 grand, boom. I got my sugar daddy gave me 10 grand one time, took care of her right off the bat. Here, bang, here's 2 grand, and let's go shopping. I did my part.
You have a sugar daddy?
I had a sugar daddy.
You're deep in this game, Jess. Holy shit.
It has the layers unraveled.
I know, right? I keep figuring more shit out.
Like, bro, actually, it was my customer. It was my last customer before I quit. I was working at his house with no shirt on. I'm up on the roof, I'm snaking out his drains. I'm working with no shirt on. Bro, look,
he went from plumbing to snaking the drain.
That's nasty work.
That's how I work, bro. Me and my dad always work with no shirt on. That's just the way it is. If it's hot, I'm taking my shirt off. Right? So now I'm in the work truck about to leave, and he goes, yo, can I squeeze your arms real quick? I said, I'm like, why, what's up? He's like, no, you're just really hot. I said, you're gay? He's like, yeah, it's like, this is a 70-year-old guy. I said, or 60-year-old guy. He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, you should follow my OnlyFans. So I started showing him that. Bro, I hit him up 3 days later. I said, yo, what's up, man? He's like, what's up? I was like, look, I need help. He's like, with what? I said, money to start my new career. He said, come over. I went to his house. He gave me 10 bands right off the rip. I ain't do nothing with him. 10 bands.
And you met this fool while you were with your dad?
No. I'm with the plumbing company.
Oh, my bad.
I'm just saying, me and my dad used to work.
I was just thinking,
did my last customer. So, bro, right off the rip, I took care of her. You know what I mean? I got flies, fuck out here. You know what I mean? And I wound up getting some extra bread from him. But the point is, bro, I had to do these things to keep my shit afloat. But like, you want to sit here and tell people like,
stop getting bread when he started asking for sexual activity?
Bro, he was just old, and like I would be disgusted, and like, you know what I mean? And I wound up just flipping out on him a bunch of times. You know what I mean? Like the guy would get naked and be like, go ahead, do this, and I'd be like, nah, man, we ain't fucking doing this, bro. You're fucking pissing me off. He's like, what's wrong? I gave you 10 grand. I said, I don't give a fuck. You gave me 10 grand because I'm in your life. I'm not doing this shit with you, man. You fucking, I'm like, you're 70 years old. Haven't you had enough?
Oh,
We're done, bro.
He a tough sugar baby.
Yeah, I was smashing, bro, literally. Like,
wait,
bro,
what?
He would be like, he would like get on the bed or some shit, and like I would just be sitting there thinking like, I'm about to do this right now. And I told him, I said, bro, how old are you, man? Like, that's how I'm talking to him. I'm like, yo, how old are you, bro? He's like, I'm 70. I said, haven't you had a fucking enough of this shit? He's like, what do I pay you for? I said, you pay me to fucking hang out with you, is what you pay me for. You want to take me out to dinner? That's when I'm not working, making money, so you're paying for me to be around. But anyway, bro, so to go back to it, like she's telling people, bro, like, oh, he's a bum, he don't pay for shit, da-da-da. Nah, that's fucking false, bro. And, you know, all of her friends are sticking up for her, like, yeah, the girl takes care of him. Boy, what I have sacrificed, you can't put a price on that. Fuck out of here, bro. People want to think it's a joke. Bro, my reputation out in Long Island, you know what I mean? I just still go where I want. I can still pull up and wine dance whenever I want. Where I used to bang out, but I'm just saying, people look at me and say things about me. Bro, you see the comments I get?
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, bro, listen, if you don't give a fuck, you don't give a fuck. But, like, even on, like, you know, one Shade Room post or one Hollywood Unlocked post, it might have 10, 20,000 comments. And let's be real.
Shout out Jason Lee.
90% of the fucking comments are going to be roasting him.
Right.
But he's standing on business for his bitch.
Yeah, bro. I truly, I don't let the comments affect me. They don't hurt me. I laugh at them. And I could snap back and say some wild shit, but I tell people, I hope you find that peace in your heart, homie. And I mean that.
Well, what wound up happening that day when you knocked on the door? And
so what happened? So now back to this shit. Yeah, I'm sorry, getting off track. So I'm in the house. I'm taking care of her. I'm doing what I got to do. Bro, when I was in rehab, I was spoiling her. I spent like $1,000 on her in rehab. Who's doing that? People go to rehab broke.
Yeah.
But I'm sending her flowers, da-da-da-da. Like, bro.
I've definitely sent some desperate rehab flowers.
Bro, I send. The point is, like, it's the little things. I send flowers, a big-ass 5-foot teddy bear, and you post it on your Instagram, but you don't even tag me and say happy 2-year anniversary. So now it's just looking like somebody bought you them. It's just shit like that. She would never post me either. Ever. I'd be posting her every day. This is the most amazing woman in the world because I believe that. And she was a great person. But now she's fighting her demons, and I don't know who she is anymore.
But she's just a drunk or what? She does all the other shit too?
I personally don't know what she's doing anymore, bro. I don't. But I just know it's no good. And I'm scared for her.
You think that it was you, or you think she was just addicted to fucking around?
She's going to say that I'm the one that started her addiction again. So can I blame somebody? Can I blame that my addiction got out of control because I lost my family because of you? Can I say that? Right? Okay, now I come home clean. If you go out, drink, and do coke, And I say, well, I'm going to do it too because you're doing it. What are you going to say? No, you're relapsing. We're done. But you could do it. So my point is, bro, I'm back at the house. I'm doing what I got to do. You know what I mean? I'm working out. I'm buying things. I'm clean. I'm taking care of the house, the little things. And, you know, she goes out one night. And she goes out. She comes home at 5 in the morning. I don't know how she got home. She said, can you get me a beer? I want a fucking beer now. And I'm like, well, she's like, to go to sleep, I need a beer. I'm crying. Because I'm like, wow, bro, this is me. I'm looking at myself right now.
Yeah.
The whole gun thing, I need it now. I'm like, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I can't get you a beer. I can't do it. I'm like, you're going down a bad path. I wind up, I'm like, we'll go together. I'll drive. Like, damn, this sucks. I already saw it, bro. I don't even recognize who she is anymore, bro, and it's sad.
It's an unfortunate cycle because it's essentially, at one point, you could look at what she was doing as enabling your addiction, and then...
I'm not going to say she enabled it. I mean, maybe after May, when I got out, she did. I'm not going to say she enabled it, bro. She would leave me out of the loop of things. If I wound up relapsing, it was because I wanted to do it or I wanted to go out with you guys and try to fit in and drink and stuff. She never enabled it. She truly did try her best to get me sober and clean. And I know that Cassidy really wants that for me.
Absolutely, and shouts to her for thugging it out for that long. But
of course.
Just people would say after the second or third stint in rehab, that could be considered, her even continuing to deal with you could be considered enabling from a clinical perspective.
No, bro, because I always told her, if you left me, I'd probably kill myself.
Right.
I'm like, this is the one. And thank you, God, because ever since this has happened, bro, I found so much peace in myself. I feel relief. It hurts. It hurts because I'm like, damn, man.
How long you been apart? 2 weeks?
Nah, we've been apart. So this is what happened, bro. I'll get into it. So I'm doing the right thing. So eventually, this is the big shit. Right? Eventually, I'd say about a month ago, for my birthday, she hit me. She was like, hey, look, you want to have a foursome for your birthday? Or a threesome, whatever. I said, yeah. It was actually a foursome. I can't say what guy it was. It was a random guy.
A guy, and a girl?
And one of her girlfriends,
okay.
Right? So...
Trans girl? Okay.
So
that
it's a surprise.
Nature boy.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So this is the fucked up shit, right? I'm like, oh, well, that'd be great, because that's what I was thinking. Yeah, like, let's have a foursome, like, let's have a good night, realistically. And one of her girls put me on. She said, Jess, she didn't give you that foursome for your birthday. We went to the male strip club a week ago, and she found this really, hot dude. The motherfucker was jacked, homie. Homie was looking solid, way bigger than me. So that's the first time I'm in a bedroom where I'm like, wow, this motherfucker is the bigger one in the room, right? Ooh. So realistically, it was because she wanted to fuck that guy. She told her girl, look, I'm gonna do this so I can get him. You could have Jesse. He'll be on for it. It's because she truly wanted someone else, bro, right? We played around, but then me and her friend played around like, it's all good, but I never knew those are the motives.
It was like a whole...
And bro, and this is like, at this point, before this, she's already cheated on me like 5-6 times, like fully texting dudes, I want to be with you type thing. Don't do that to me, bro.
So, and it's not the physical act that bothers you as much as the deceit. It's the lying. Because you guys were...
It's like, how could you forget about me? How? I don't care what I've put us through. What have I done for us? The reason you're driving that X5M series is mostly because of me. The reason you got that nice house, the reason that you got a name is because of me. I lost, bro. She gains. I lost. My name gets made fun of. She gets embraced. She makes money. I make less. Her family loves her. My family's gone. But I sat there and I still never regretted any of it. I never regretted coming on here that day. I always tell people that that was the best thing that's ever happened to me. So now...
I talked to your dad, right?
No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
You're tripping.
Oh, my mama, I talked to your dad.
On God.
On God. But go ahead.
What, he hit you back?
Yeah.
What?
The next day.
Get
Adam,
the fuck out of here.
Am I lying?
You
Why
told
didn't
me.
you say something?
He did tell me that, yeah.
What? We gotta call him.
He's in the
We gotta call him. We gotta text him right now.
You got his number? Hit him up.
Dad, I know you're watching. Get up on here and let's get to it, bro. For real. Get up on here. We could call Cassidy too. Whatever.
Yeah, go ahead.
So now we do this foursome. It was a wild night. We went to this swinger motel for 18 hours.
A lot of foreskin.
Yeah, for 18 hours. We had a great time. Then we took the party back to the house, and that was it. So, now she's getting ready for her Vegas content trip. So Now, me and her girl at the crib. The next day, she said, you know, me and her girl could play around. So we're in the bedroom. Cassidy was supposed to be in the bedroom, but Cassidy was just packing and doing her thing. She literally left us in the bedroom and went to sleep on the couch. She left us up in the bedroom cuddling everything. So it was weird. It was like, are you passing me off to your girl? Because
Is she trans also?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
we only fuck with the finest.
Yeah. Wait till you see what I got out of store for you guys. Man.
We don't fuck with biological, lame ass cookie cutter women.
Raw uncut. Now, shout out to the natural women. I still I love natural women. It's just, you know, these are the types of chicks that I'm around.
I got so much pussy, I might switch to pussy.
Broad Ben, bro. Talk about I've been with over 1,000 females. Straight, over 1,000 females. I've been with a lot of chicks, man.
Yeah, you like a record.
I'm a lot, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, bro, now she's packing for her trip. Now you gotta think she's probably really already broken up with me. She's probably been done with me for a while, right? Like I said, bro, it's dangerous because like if I catch you in your car with someone or something, I'm smoking that dude, and you're gonna watch. So now. She's packed. She goes to Vegas. Before she goes to Vegas, she says, hey, look, while Jesse's gone, while I'm gone, can you please watch Jesse? You know, he just got out of rehab. Can you please hang out with him? He doesn't have any friends here like that. Make sure he stays clean. You know, and you guys could hang out. You guys could film OnlyFans content together, whatever. She said, of course, I got you. Because her girlfriend loved her. She said, I got you, of course. So now her girlfriend comes over the next day or 2 days later, we film. Right now, at this point, Cassidy's already in Vegas turning up. I'm barely even hearing from her, right? Because she's probably doing whatever. So me and her girlfriend, we make the videos. You know, we're talking to Cassidy and stuff. We're FaceTiming here and there. So like the next day after I made the videos, I wasn't thinking. I sent Cassidy the videos, and I'm like, check them out, see if you approve of them. But you got to see them at some point.
Right.
What?
Cassidy, that broke her heart. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you guys something, bro. One of the reasons when I was in my deep addiction, even though Cassidy gave me a pass to play with women, when she wasn't giving me sex, that's one of the reasons I would fuck with men, bro. Is because I truly could never look another woman in the eyes, bro. I swear to God. It sounds gay as fuck. I could never look another woman in the eyes.
You were that in love.
Yes, because I know for sure it's gonna break her fucking heart when she sees me going hard on another woman. So when I was high on the drugs, I just wanted sexual pleasure. I didn't care who it came from. It ain't about gay, straight, or anything. I just took what I could get that was some freak ass shit. I didn't want to do it. Now that I'm so like I'm just, you know, I'm generally disgusted at that shit. Not gonna say none of it didn't feel good or pleasure me. It's just not what I like. But I truly did that. I swear to God, I truly did that because I didn't want her to break her fucking heart.
So was not what you like. Was not what you like.
I don't like fucking with dudes like that. Like everyone wants me to make content with men. I don't like fucking with men. I don't look at men like they're hot. I don't like it. I'll do it and then I'll regret it. The videos. I'll do it and then regret it fast.
So only trans.
Nah, I work with natural women too. Absolutely. You know what I mean? But I work with natural women too.
I feel like Bricc is having a hard time deciphering the difference between like a man and a trans woman. To you, it's night and day. From Brick's perspective, he's apparently equally you're equally uninterested in fucking a man or a trans woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
To Jess, they're different. He's like not into the dude, but he's into the trans woman.
Yeah.
But you could do the dude if it comes down to it, especially for money.
But not even for money no more.
No.
Nah.
Leaving that in the past.
Well, like Bricc, think about it like this.
What about Diddy?
Man, I said it last time. I'll run Diddy for his bread, bro. You know what I mean? You want to put me in a Maybach or something? Maybe I'll fuck around with that.
What's your definition of a zest monster?
The fuck is a zest monster? Like a zesty corn, like a little flamboyant guy or something?
I feel like a zest monster is a gay dude who's really big and intimidating, and you're scared. You're scared that he could forcibly rape you.
Like a celly, like a worst celly ever.
Jake, he's saying you are the definition.
Nah. Well, maybe it's like a little bit.
I mean, that shirt's throwing zesty off a little bit.
What? This is hard.
Zesty
back.
Come on.
Zesty don't mean, he ain't saying sassy.
Oh, okay.
No, zest monster is just like an intimidating gay dude.
Yeah.
Because in that video, the big homie CC dude, he's saying that about Busta Rhymes, which no comment. Not saying that that's true. Yeah. But that's what his assertion was.
Bro, I gotta get back to the tea. Though.
Okay, right.
Back to the fucking tea.
Pour it up.
So now in now at this point, she switched up on us because before she left, Her girl's bad. Wait till you. Her girl's bad. So we said, yo, now that her girl's back in the OnlyFans game, when you come home, us three are gonna work together. We're gonna fucking kill the game. But now Cassidy's not answering us. She's not answering us at all. Not answering her. Right? I know she's out partying. Then now a bunch of drama happens. She texts her friend, tells her don't ever talk to her again. She hits me up. You got this fucking girl in my house. Like, I didn't say you guys could play around all the time. Da, da, da. I'm like, we're not playing around all the time. We're hanging out as homies too. Like, I passed out on the couch one night. She went up in the bedroom one night. Like, it wasn't like that. I felt comfortable to kick it with her girl. I'm like, this is family. Fuck it.
And she sanctioned it.
Yeah, she's. I got the receipts. We're texting her. Hey, girl, I'm on my way to go.
Let me in the house with simplicity and say, not that I understand your situation, but my bitch leave me in the house with simplicity and say, you can fuck her.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
but like, bro, but hear me out.
You can't control how many times you get
right.
But hear me out.
On the dead homies. On the dead
But the true intentions were, me and her never looked at it like, okay, she's gone, we can have fun now. Nah. It wasn't like that, bro. We both would sit there and say, man, we love Cassidy for letting this happen. Like, you know, we really respect her. We can't wait till she comes home. We were texting her, we miss you, we love you. Hey, I'm going to hang out with Jesse. Is it okay? Hey, babe, you know, Elena's coming over. Is it all right? Like, we're going to hang out, film, da-da-da. We might go out tonight. Yeah, it's okay. Like, now she's not even answering at some point. So I'm like, all right. So one night, it's 4 a.m. Bro, take into mind, I bought flowers because she was supposed to come home on a day. So I bought some nice flowers for the bedroom for her to come home to. She never wanted her coming home. It was supposed to be a 3-day trip. These are the things I'm talking about. If you would have went to work and didn't party and fall into these vices, you would have worked and came home and things would have been great. But instead, it became a wild party. She's still in Vegas. She's been in Vegas for a month.
Oh, wow.
We got a dog at home. She wanted me to leave the house. My neighbor is just taking care of the dog. The neighbor just walks in, lets the dog out, and leaves. The dog's just in the house with no one around for 30 days now.
That's crazy.
She tells
30
me,
days?
Yeah. So
Holy
like during this
shit.
breakup, she goes, get the fuck home and take care of the dog. I'm like, what? Who are you talking to? Now I'm gonna raise my tone. Who are you talking to? You told me to leave the house, get out. I'm a loser, a faggot. I'm broke. Da 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 da. That ain't my dog. I didn't buy the dog. It's not my dog. It's her dog.
How did she reserve the right to call you that?
Yeah, I'm confused about that.
Because of the weird things I've done with men. Which I openly talk about.
She do that shit.
Which if people are listening, I was confused. Bro, I was lost, not confused. I was lost. I know what I like. I was lost on drugs on a 4-day bender, 5-day bender.
Hey, to the regular community, gay is gay.
That's cool.
She doing the same shit. She can't accuse you of that.
Well, that's the one thing which I'm gonna say. One thing that I don't think is cool that some trans women do. Dolls, don't get mad at me, but some girls.
He's canceled.
Some girls would do this. They'll fuck with a man. They'll openly let him explore the things, whether it's her fucking him or anything
They'll
like
hold
that.
it against
like,
them?
whatever it is. But once they go through a breakup or something, she blasts everything out about him. It's not cool, bro.
Yeah.
It's not fucking. That's how people commit suicide, bro. Her girl told me, we're getting ready to unload all the stuff about you. We have a plan. You know what I mean? I wasn't even gonna come here and do all this. But now that our friends tell me, oh, we got videos of you doing this and videos of you doing that, you're fucking done, you faggot. I'm like, bet. You wanna put any video out there, you gotta be doing some weird shit. It won't hurt me.
It's just weird that she would choose that slur of all words she could possibly. Yeah,
because you know why? Because years ago, there was a website that came out about me on Long Island years ago when I started fucking with meth and doing weird shit with swingers. This one swinger couple paid me $3,000 to go home with the wife's dildo and her panties and make videos. That shit got out to the public, bro. When I moved to Florida, it got out to the public. That was when I just got done cripping. That was a little after I folded my flag, and that was right after I was done just kicking it with the pagans. My dad's
Where can I see those photos?
I don't even think they exist anymore.
Check it out.
There's shit like that on my OnlyFans.
Those need to be in the No Jumper Reddit.
There's shit like that on the OnlyFans. But bro, at the time, I was hanging with the pagans, and I just got done banging Crip. So, you know what I mean? I had them coming at my
So
neck.
the Crips made it clear to you that you were not allowed to fuck with the trans pussy?
It's not. When shit came all about, some of them.
That's fucked up.
Some of them put me on ice.
Closed-minded
And then
Crips.
some of them didn't. You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying, no, it's not.
Closed-minded Crips. Like you are part of the problem.
Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you. So when you felt yourself like start having feelings for men, you just told the homies like, I'm done with this shit.
Nah, so what happened, bro? The trans thing, didn't happen when I was just got done banging. I haven't banged Crip in a long
Just
time.
like regular gay shit from time
I was
to time.
doing weird. I was like now experimenting with swingers and doing weird shit. This is before I was openly with the trans thing. I'm still a guy that's hiding it because I know when my people find out about this, it's gonna be bad. Bro, like I said, like my dad's the president of his chapter. You know what I mean? Like the Pagans MC, they don't fuck around. And shout out to them. They're a bunch of solid brothers. They're dope. I got no disrespect towards that club at all. I think they're the most badass 1% MC there is. Like my dad's bringing me around the club. You know what I mean? I'm around things I'm not even supposed to be around, but I have so much respect and love. They loved me. But now this website comes out about me. I made these videos on my dad's couch in his crib when I was staying there. So, bro,
Lena had that problem too. Her first OnlyFans photo she took was like in her dad's living room.
This is what happened.
Did not go well.
When I originally moved to Florida back in 2017, I dated a girl, Christina. Shout out you, Christina. She's a real one too. I dated her. Shit went bad. I got so bad on the blues. I moved back to my dad's crib.
Everybody hit that like button. Continue.
I wound up moving back to my dad's house, living on his couch, going to work with him, da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? My uncle let me borrow his bike, so now I'm hanging out with my dad in the club or riding around, da-da-da-da. Now I'm back gangbanging. Now I go back to the set, I'm back in the hood, this and that. I stayed there for like 2-3 months. In those 2 or 3 months, that's eventually when I made these videos for that couple, right? So eventually I moved back to Florida. And those videos come out like a year and a half later. I forgot about them. When I made them and sent them, I'm like, oh my God. When I saw it up, I'm like, what the fuck did I just do, dog? I'm on my dad's couch with all this crazy ass shit. So.
You ever bang Sketch?
Who? Who the fuck is Sketch?
He's like a streamer, never mind.
Oh yeah, I've seen that guy's name. I don't know what the fuck that is. So personally,
Shout out Sketch.
Like, this
Y'all
is when
probably go crazy with some content together. Right?
Yeah. Somebody photoshopped that.
Oh, you're talking about that little kid, that little kid. Yeah. So look, this is what happened, bro. One day my man hits me up. One of my dumbass old friends, he hits me up. He goes, yo, I'm with my natural woman of a girlfriend. I'm sober at the time. I hit 60 days. Yo, Jess, I love you, bro, but there's some shit on the internet about you right now. It's everywhere. I'm like, what? Just, he sends it to me, and it's all these pictures and videos, conversations I was having with weird ass dudes and shit. Weird shit, bro. Weirdo ass shit. Gay ass shit. Leaked? I still don't know. So this is what happened. I was in MacArthur Airport up in Ronkonkoma, up in Long Island. When I was in the bathroom, bro, I've been taking a shit. Before this, 2 little kids and their dad walks out. I'm taking a shit, and I see a phone looking up at me. I'm like, what the fuck? Guys, videotape me. Oh, you got the wrong one. I'm like, yo, what's good, dog? What the fuck you doing? You videotape me on me?
You wipe your ass or no?
No, I pulled my pants right up. His phone scrammed. I said, don't you fucking move.
That's
you stay right
dedication.
fucking there. So, bro, I'm kicking this fucking stall. Get the fuck out of the stall, dog. Now I take my phone. I'm recording him, right? I'm like, yo, we got this faggot-ass motherfucker up in here recording me. That's some faggot shit right there, right? When he's in the video, when I'm recording, afterwards, after the marshals came and shit and kicked him out the airport, you look, bro, he had like 30 videos. How many of those are little kids? So I posted him on my Facebook years ago. I said, yo, who's this faggot? We got to find out who he is. He's recording kids in the bathroom. The gay community saw that. They didn't like that I was doing that. They thought, why are you doing this to the poor guy? You know what I mean? So
that's an odd response.
Yeah. Why are you doing it to this poor guy?
Communal hype thing.
Yeah,
somebody had to drop on these photos and videos of me, and that's when shit got blasted. Bro, do you understand? My girlfriend grabbed the phone. She goes, let me see what this is, because I fell. When I saw them, I fell. My ex, Christina, grabs the phone. You're a fucking faggot. That's why I don't like that word. That's why Cassidy calls me that word. That's why I was going. That's why she chooses that word, because she knows, bro. I cut my throat in my bathtub over this shit years ago. I didn't have the balls to do it deep enough, but I wanted to die, bro. Because you know why? I had everyone making fun of me. Nobody called me, but the one person who definitely didn't call me was my dad. My dad probably knew this kid's gonna kill himself. You speak about how tough of a man you are. You can't pick up the phone to make sure I don't fucking off myself. Everyone loved Jesse before this. I was the cool, tough motherfucker, da-da-da-da. They want to be around me. But now, you see, you can't even pick up the phone, Pop. That shit's whack, bro. That shit hurts me still to this day. So, back to this bullshit with Cassidy. So, her fucking friend, now we're beefing. She's not involved no more. So, me and her friend were like, yo, fuck it. Like, whatever. So, her friend calls me at 4 a.m. Jess, I gotta talk to you. One of her girls in Vegas. Her friend calls me in Vegas. What's up? Look, I can't watch this anymore. Cassidy is talking to a guy out here. He stood her up tonight, and she's fucking hysterically crying that the guy stood her up because she liked him that much. She was talking about how great he is, how she wants to start talking to him, and talking about how she's gonna break up with you and leave you when she gets home. I don't have anything, bro. She has it all the bread, everything.
Damn, her homegirls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's grimy, right?
Yeah.
This is what started.
Gonna hit a lick with
this
that
is what
bitch.
started.
Hey, she's crying hysterically, like telling on him for that.
This is what started it.
Let me call your boyfriend.
Drugs and alcohol.
Oh, you're heartbroken? Let me tell somebody.
Bro, drugs and alcohol. This is my message. Drugs and alcohol. They were all fucked up on a fucking 3, 4, 5 day bender. They told me she didn't sleep for 5 days at this point.
We should have got Compa in
Right?
there.
Yeah,
So now they're all doing things that they probably wouldn't do normally. She said, yes, she's talking to this guy, and like, I'm not gonna lie, the other night she was with this guy or something like that, or she was talking about how she needs the man of her dreams, and she's like, girl, you got him at the house. She's like, what do I have at the house? A fucking faggot? He's broke. He's a fucking loser. Ew, I hate Jesse. I fucking can't wait to leave him. And they're just sitting there like, wow, man, this kid has no idea. 2 days ago, I'm posting how amazing she is. Right, then she's talking about that's when she brought the engagement ring up. This, you know about this engagement ring this fucking faggot got me? It's fucking $300. Like, honey, if you're gonna put a ring on my finger, come correct. So then she's telling her friends, like, see this ring I bought? This was $40,000. She ain't never bought no $40,000 ring. You know what I mean? It's fake, the one that she bought for herself. So like, that's whack to me, bro. You're gonna go do that? And I find out, her friend's like, I'm not gonna lie, she's been saying these things about you for the months. Every time we go out and she gets drunk, it's like you're her enemy. Like, she talks bad
It's
about
the
you.
resentment, I swear to God.
Yeah,
She's like
and bro,
holding
Cassidy,
into all that
you
shit.
can have resentment towards me for doing the things I push you to through my addiction, but that doesn't mean that I ain't fucking love you. You know what I mean? I'm here. I don't leave, bro. I wouldn't have left her if her addiction didn't stop. I wouldn't have left. I would have stood there and fucking fought and fought and fought and fought.
But it sounds like you weren't willing to enable it, though.
I don't know how many times I'm gonna
I was not, 'cause
stay
I
with
know-
my girl after she whip out a pistol due to her addiction. I think I'm gonna find it.
I mean, bro, these are the sick things. Do you think I want to do that to the person I'm dating? It doesn't matter when you're on the drugs and alcohol and you don't have them anymore and you're withdrawing off opiates.
And if she didn't want to be with him, she should have just said, hey, we're done.
Yeah, you should have told me.
You pulled the gun on me.
She
We're
should have
done.
been like, yo, here's 10 bands, go set yourself up. Because like I said, I don't get any of the bread we get, 50, 60, 70,000 a month.
Yeah.
I don't get none
It'll
of it.
never go like that.
You know what I mean? But no, if that, I would have respected that. Hey, here's 10 grand. Let's get you set up an apartment.
She kept that dangling.
Yeah, you know why? Because, hey, you know what? He lets me play around.
She had you right where she wanted you.
He can't do shit. You know what I mean?
And she gets the clout.
And she gets the clout.
It'd be your own home.
And now, all of her fucking friends, and Cassie's trying to say, she made me. What? When I made that video that you saw on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Where I was in my work truck, when I told her about it, I said,
I was
hey,
like, this guy's a star.
I said, yo, should I post this? Should I post this video? She goes, nah, it's fucking stupid, babe. I wouldn't post it. I said, nah, I feel this video is gonna get their attention. I'm gonna fucking do it. And I did it. And every other video I make is truly, when I make my videos, bro, whatever it is, motivational things, something like this. Bro, you ask my girl now, I'm like, hey, I got something to say, record me. I'll be in the middle of a restaurant. Record me right now. Like, when I have something to say, I got something to say. My shit comes from the heart. I don't sit there and go, hey, you know, I think I'm gonna talk about this and that. It's just spur of the moment things, bro. You know what I mean? So now she tells me this shit. So I call Shorty. I'm like, I maybe shed a tear or two, honestly, maybe. She's like, don't cry. Why are you crying? I'm like, she's like, look, Jesse, she hasn't been wanting to be with you. She's like, before we had the foursome, she was at my house for 4 days, like heavily drinking, didn't sleep for 4 days, like talking about how she doesn't want to be with you anymore. And her girl's telling her, like, girl, why? Like, look what that man does for you. Seriously, bro. Like, dude, getting kicked out of a studio thing. Now I gotta get back too deep into that. I don't want to talk about it. But like, these are the situations I could have lost my life. I could have got cut that day. I could have got marked. You know what I mean? All for dating you. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I got fired from a plumbing company for dating her that I'm still in a lawsuit with. Like, I can't go to my grandma's wake. She's about to croak. I'm not allowed to go. Like, and you're gonna sit here and do all this to me, bro? You're gonna tell me you made me? No, my fucking heart, my wisdom, and my voice is what made me. And that's what's still making me. And just because she's out of my life doesn't mean I'm gonna stop fucking standing on the trans community. And like, real quick, I'm not here to push a trans agenda. I don't fuck with the kids, the schools. That shit's all whack. I'm just here to say the ones that I'm around, the one that I'm dating, they're dope. Like, they're fucking strong, man. Like, they literally have been through some shit. And that is it.
Okay. It was Jay, right, who said, if you made Hove, make another Hove?
Make another
Was he the
Hove.
first one who said that?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
You made Cassidy. Can you make another Cassidy?
Well, we're going to get into this right now.
Yeah.
We're going to get into this right now. So, that's what it is. Me and her girl started fucking around. She had cut her friend off. You're done. Stay out of my fucking life. She's breaking up with me. Taking in mind, she doesn't even come home. Still in Vegas, partying.
It's not rational.
Not worrying about if what I'm doing with the Beamer. Not worrying, bro. I could have destroyed the place. But I'm a plumber, so I think like the worst thing I can do is unscrew the hose on the toilet on the 3rd floor. This place would be ruined.
Revenge.
Could have did that. I didn't touch it. It was a leak. I didn't do any of that because we both worked hard for the stuff we got. It wasn't just all me. We both worked hard. I could have ruined the place. I could have took her Beamer, dropped it off in the hood to the homies. Said, yo, just take it for fun. I don't give what you do with it. I could have done so many things. But I did
a striker?
I fucking literally was like, wow. She told my mom. My mom's like, give him money, send my son $10,000 and get him on his feet. You know, she's like, no, sweetie, your son's gonna be homeless. My mom's like, look, bro, my bank account was negative when she did all this. She's like, he's literally hungry. She goes, well, then your son better eat his food in portions.
Damn.
This is not Cassidy though. This is Lost Demon Cassidy. Whoa. This is not her. She was a good person. She really was. But now what? You want me to fucking like starve? You're gonna just
someone's been in her ear, kind of.
Yeah. Well, this
voice of
her
dissension.
and her girls got into a big fight in Vegas over fucking who's getting more money from the clients, and supposedly a fucking bag of something went missing. Someone stole pocketbooks. Now they're all beefing with each other. So supposedly her girlfriend called me to amp me up, but it was true. Cassidy's been wanting to leave me, and she did find someone out in Vegas that she likes. Cassidy told me eventually I talked to her, I've been looking at places here this whole time.
Damn.
I'm like, wow, what were you gonna tell me? Like, did you know I'm probably gonna be in a bad state if you do that to me? How could you do that? I didn't know how I was gonna tell you, you know? So her friend pretty much started up what she really wants. She likes getting validation from other men. Well, I'm sorry, bro, but if you're into universal shit, if you think you're gonna find peace in yourself by giving validation, giving your body away to people who don't deserve it, God's never gonna gift you with that amazing feeling of like, I'm okay with myself when I'm alone. Right? You break up me, you're not breaking up me because you need to find yourself or be alone. You're breaking up me because you're going on a fucking run of getting laid and partying.
Right, and you're not truly content if you can't find that
the universe
peace
is
within
gonna
yourself.
fucking smack her fucking face so hard, it's gonna hit her so hard. Because everyone's saying, damn, yeah, Jesse put her through some shit, but she lost a good man. I'm a rare man, bro. People can say what they want. She lost a real one. And I promise her one day, I promise you, there's gonna be a day where she fucking really regrets it, bro. Because I am one of a kind, especially when it comes to dating women like that. Bro, do you know how many trans girls message me, big time trans girls? Come to LA, come live with me. I literally put on there, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty much homeless right now. I'm not now, but I was for a little bit. Come to LA, baby. I'll take care of you. I got bread. Mommy's got you. Like, bro, I could go with any of them.
Yeah.
I'm not a scumbag, though. I'm not going to sit there and go fuck every trans girl in the world now because they're vulnerable because they want to be able to say that they're fucking the guy. That's taking advantage of them.
How do you feel about this comment right here, this $2 donation? Imagine risking it all for a man and then losing the man.
Personally, I didn't risk it.
How do you respond to that?
bro, all right, how do I respond to that?
He says he has a jack like Jess diss out. I kind of doubt that.
Personally, this motherfucker's a straight pussy. He's a straight, nah.
And he called you a mustache warrior.
Let me talk about this little bitch motherfucker personally. Bro,
let's go.
Homie, you're a pussy. Like, I gangbang on Long Island. Bro, I'll call my Sig Well right now. I've been in every hood. I've been good in every hood. This motherfucker's a pussy-ass rapper. I ain't gonna get into his shit from my hometown.
Oh, bro, shit, really?
That's the kid who said he's my top op. Homie,
that's the dude?
Homie,
he came up to me in New York and told me I'm Jack like Jess's op.
Bro, homie tracked you down from Long Island to personally do that.
Whoa.
That's thirsty. Homie, if you're saying you're a gangster, then why are you beefing with the supposedly gay dude that fucks with trans girls? Why are you beefing me? That's gangster? That ain't gangster at all. Bro, this pussy motherfucker is from my hometown. I don't even know him. We went to the same school. I ain't never banged with him. I ain't never seen him in the same hood. None of that. Homie's a sit trapping. Like, he used to bang hard body, folk. He's the reason My man John Estrada got stabbed at Long Island because he was banging folks so hard and some shit, and some real folks came up there, and he didn't step up to the plate when they came up to press him. My man John Estrada did, so he's the reason why. Bro, I'll make a phone call right now. My man will tell you, bro, that dude's a straight snitch.
Really?
Paperwork, informant. Rush YTG. You want to rap about all that gangster shit, cuz? Try me, homie. Try me. I'll put all that paperwork out about you. Homie set my people up that had a gun in the house. He's a straight informant. You ain't gonna find no paperwork on me, bro. You're gonna find shit on me. Bro, I almost caught, bro, I was involved in something where I had homicide come to a fucking job site that me and my dad were at. Homicide, y'all know what's up.
Damn.
Y'all wanna talk about Jesse never gangbang? Homicide ain't pulling up for nothing, bro.
Nah.
I'll call my dad right now, I'll tell you. They came right in the basement of the customer's house. They didn't even tell us they were there. Me and my dad are doing a fucking job. Call him. He'll tell you, right? I'm dead serious.
Call him.
Bro, call him. Yo, Pop, answer. This is some real shit.
Wouldn't you be mad if you were the customer and the cops are coming to like holler at the plumber?
Bro,
about
I got a
potential
fucking
murder?
You got his number, right?
631. Bro, call it. Bro, I got a homicide asking me about a fucking murder. I ain't gonna get into specifics.
You had a bang out?
I kept that. Ain't no one got in trouble for me. This is a rapper. Come on, homie, you're right and bring it, bro. Matter of fact, set up a fight with me and this kid, cause I'm gonna whoop his fucking ass.
I'm down.
He's a pussy. He's a pussy. I'll smack the shit out of you, bro. You can't fuck with me, bro. The kid, bro. This is somebody who doesn't take care of his child. He sleeps out of his car.
What?
He sleeps on couches. He's a rapper. He's trying to use my name because it's somebody from his hometown to get clout off me. What? Get the fuck out of here. Bro, I could have got clout off the whole studio thing. I never brought up cousin's name because I ain't here to do that. I don't get clout, bro. I'm doing this all on my fucking own, dog. You know what I mean? So, like, personally,
this is a diss.
If he answers, bro, if you're gangster, you'll answer and you'll clarify like that. Yeah, like it was really like that. I was really out in the streets. Homicide comes to the crib. Da da da. Bro, this person's a snitch. I'm gonna put his. Bro, I'll call my people right now.
This person.
I will put his paperwork out and ruin your career. You better fall back. You're trying to get clout off beefing with a guy who's on the internet who's supposedly gay and fucks trans women, and that's gangster. Like that shit ain't gangster at all. There's nothing gangster to beef me about because I'm not a gangster. I'm not a street gangster, bro. That's my past. So why are you beefing with me? He made a song about me and Cassidy.
Yeah.
What? You don't even know me. I ain't never seen him in no hoods. On Long Island, some of the worst hoods is Wyandanch, CI, Brentwood, Bayshore, Bellport, Hempstead. I've been through all of them. My man Rax, Tree Gang Rax. They'll tell you I used to be on Hempstead. Rax is my man. I know you know Rax. Rax is my man. Shout out Tree Gang. I've been in every hood, bro. I ain't never seen dog. I ain't never seen him. He used to be blood, this kid. Then he claimed he was a Crip. Then he's a folk. I never did that. I banged 8-Tray Gangster, Back West Kill Gang was crack, and J Loke. I always banged that. That was my handle, bro. I never set tripping on that shit.
The dude that you guys sucked each other's dicks, Jacoby, he donated $10 and said, "Damn, Just, thanks for the shout out."
Yeah, Jacoby's my man.
Yo, that's crazy.
I made a bag off working with Jacoby.
Yo, what is going on right now? What the fuck?
Let's get back in this shit. Hey, Rush.
Yo.
Cause I'm telling you, you want to square up, I'll knock your fucking beak off, homie. But let's get into the other shit. So now I'm dating Cassidy's ex-best friend.
The girl that you were posted with.
So, like, what's up? Is there another chair in here?
Yeah.
I got one.
Michael,
Can we get another chair here?
Yeah, we can find another chair.
Yeah, we're gonna spill the tea.
Just have her sit on your lap.
We're gonna spill the tea. Sit on my lap?
Yeah.
Hey,
sit on your lap.
So look, we're gonna stop talking about fucking Bricc. We're gonna talk about Marlboro. Baby girl. Baby.
Bricc.
Come here.
Bricc is confused.
Baby girl. Or a chair, whatever.
It's like Rick Piana, right?
Oh yeah. I never want to forget that.
I'm fucked up right now.
Jacoby in the chat
they
is
thought
insane.
Tony Willrich was
Jacoby, I told you I got you, bro.
Tony Willrich ain't got shit on Jess.
Have a seat.
Hey.
Yeah.
How you doing, shorty?
Chilling.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Elena.
How you doing?
How you doing?
You got the Newports?
I don't.
Okay. Out there?
Yeah.
Let me grab one real quick. Go ahead, introduce yourself to the fellas.
Yeah. Introduce yourself. How'd you meet this guy?
Sober, right?
This character.
I actually met them both at the same time at a porn convention. That's not really my thing. I'm literally getting my bachelor's in science and nursing. So their situation was not really my vibe, but I fuck with what they do, you know what I mean? And I supported them. And I was originally, her best friend at the time because we vibed, we clicked, we had the same mentality, so to speak. I'm a hustler. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, Bushwick.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You ever used to hang out with 6ix9ine?
Actually, his mom actually used to babysit my sister and I.
Wow.
That's
dope.
Gangster.
But
That's
you know what I mean? It's not like I know him. We were young.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Shouts to 6ix9ine.
That's lore.
That's what I'm about to say. That's great.
Random lore, but lore nonetheless. Okay, wait. Is she the one who snitched on Cassidy?
Nah, that was her other friend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
This is the one
from the house
that Cassidy gave me approval to have fun with and record OnlyFans content.
Let's move this because people want to see them fangs.
Yeah.
You know?
It's all authentic around here.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, look, real quick, shout out my boy Will. We can get the diamond tester out right now.
Will Smith?
I had a fan. I had a fan at a gas station. Yo, you that kid from No Jumper. Another little gangster white boy. Yeah, I pull up on him.
Can you switch hands?
I inspired them so much. This kid hits me up the other day, right? He gifted me this paddock, 60 bands.
What?
Super cool guy.
Said keep it.
Super cool guy.
And when he found out Cassidy left me with no bread, he hits me with fucking $2,500 on the Cash App.
Right.
Bro, I'm on No Jumper too.
That's real. I would have took the $2,500 watch.
I'll be out here with
I could have been booked, but I didn't. He says he's a friend.
Yeah.
I could cash this in right now. The little kid that sells the lemonades out in front of your store over there.
Oh, yeah. That kid's sick.
I got it on video. He hit me with the diamond tester the other day. He said, yo, are those real? I said, yeah, he hit me with the diamond tester. Boom.
He said, big one.
I got a fan that became a friend and gave me a paddock because he's like, bro, you changed my life and my views fast. Like, that's gangster.
Dude, my fans fucking suck. Bro.
I think I'm out here as a joke.
How do you feel about this piece of work right here? Would you be interested in this?
Who's that? Who are we talking about?
Gracie Jane.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Good friend of mine. Member of the trans community.
Okay, she's bad.
Yeah, okay.
She's bad.
I'm gonna line that up for you.
So right now, what I got in store, I got TLC working with me. I did I wanted a reality show for us. That was what I really wanted. The day I found out Cassidy's cheating on me is 2 days before, TLC hits me up. Jess, we want to give you your own TV show. We love it. Then I found out she's cheating on me. I'm like, oh, fuck. Shout out Catherine and TLC. I said, you know what? It's not over. Because like you said, Hove make another Hove. It's not over. I said, wait a minute. Now, the show ain't over because Cassidy's gone. I'm the star. I'm the motherfucking star.
Facts.
And I got another one right behind me, right here.
Period.
I said, Cassidy saved my life. This girl saved my life too, personally. It sounds like everyone saved my life.
Yeah.
I had nowhere to live.
You got a pack of life.
I had nowhere to live. And she took me in as a friend. We still weren't even dating at this point. I slept in the guest bedroom. Took me in as a friend. She said, I'm sorry. And she was going through a breakup with her man at the time. She's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna let you be homeless. You're too real for that. You know, you really stand on what you stand on. The reason we're dating is because she truly knows that I'm a good man. You know what I mean? She sees what I do. She's seen how I treated Cassidy the whole time, even through my addiction, because I'm not perfect. I've done a lot of bad things.
What do you see in him? Tell me about what you see as his potential. Why is he special?
Well, it comes to terms with his energy. He walks into a room, he lights it up. He's confident. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
He wears his heart on his sleeve, just like I do, because, you know what I mean?
Thanks.
Before all this, I was confident in myself, before all the surgeries, because that doesn't really make you. It's what's inside, you know what I mean? And I saw him deep. I saw all of the things. I was an innocent bystander, which is why I took him in at the moment, because I was just the only one there, you know what I mean? I had no intentions of stealing somebody's dude or anything like that.
Nah.
But
like that.
When they broke up, we did have a lot of time together, and I fuck with his vibe. I feel like we didn't even realize what was like right in front of us. You know what I mean? The person for you could be right there, and you don't even know. But
yeah, like
Cassidy kind of lined it up for y'all.
She set it off. She passed me off.
Truth be told, I would have never messed with him because that's not my thing. You know what I mean?
She's John Stockton.
Yeah. Oh, but I said the reason I fucked with dudes is because she would not be able to handle the fact watching me fuck a girl. I sent her the videos, and it breaks her heart.
Does it bother you that he has done zesty activities with dudes?
People have a past, you know what I'm saying?
Who am I?
Let's just say now that we're together, if he did do something like that, you think I'm gonna be about it? Absolutely not. And he knows that.
You demand loyalty.
I absolutely do.
I'm not sharing this girl like that.
Wait, so would you give him permission to do stuff content-wise with other people?
Well, business is business, and
but not men.
But truth be told, I don't think he has to. I mean, you got me. Why do you? Why do you
baddest girl in the game right now?
And fuck Tom, Dick, and Harry? You know, when you got all this, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. How do you feel about this donation? The only hood you've been in is the one you found the transmission at. Take this boy lover to the Tronics network with Ray J. We don't want to hear this
Look,
shit.
homie, I ain't find her in no fucking hood. I found her in a motherfucking penthouse on the 16th floor we live. Yeah, we live in a fucking beautiful place in Miami. Like, man, we're not in no hoods no more.
Right. Okay.
We're around millionaires. So you got me fucked up and you got her fucked up. You don't think she looks like she's from the hood? You guys are fucking stupid, bro.
How long y'all been together?
Well, like, really? Yeah, like, I asked her out the other night. We went out to a steakhouse. I'm old school. So I was like, yo, look, I'm not dating her to get over Cassidy. Bro, I'm telling you, I got a blessed transition of getting out of a relationship. I didn't feel a broken heart really for a second. And
It literally just happened.
blown away by it.
How it's supposed to happen, it just happened. Do you know what I mean?
So we went to a steakhouse the other night, you know what I mean? And I had the lady take pictures of us with a professional camera. They printed them
So
out.
you were living with her before?
Yes,
Yeah,
we were already living
before
together
y'all were dating.
as friends. You know what I mean?
Sleeping in separate
When he came in, I was like, listen, you don't have to sell me no story or whatever the hell you. I won't kick you out. I'll get you on your feet because I've done this to multiple people in my life. Before him, I had a best friend, and she did me hella dirty. But I just can't look away. If you can help somebody, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? If you could do something, why wouldn't you? It's not gonna affect me, him being there. I'm gonna be doing my thing. I'm gonna be sitting here. I'm just gonna be me. And if you don't fuck with it, then there's the door.
So you really, like, it formed organically as a friendship.
Yeah.
Did you kind of have an inclination, though, when Cassidy was first like, yo, why don't you just stay with my man? Like, after I'm gonna go to Vegas, you guys stay together. So you kind of have like a thought in your head, like, damn, like, low key, she's passing me on to him type
No,
shit.
it didn't seem like that to me because, like I said, I didn't have any ill will. And personally, I didn't see it like that because she was my best friend and he's also my friend. We were equally at the same level. And I'm just helping her out. I wanted him to be the same man that she left. You know what I mean? I promised her to do that, and I still did that. When she sent me a text talking about, don't hit me up anymore, da-da-da-da, I still kept my promise. I was still making sure he was sober, and he's still sober. So I'm saying, at the end of the day, I don't regret a thing, because
I like this girl. I do.
Remix. Let's go.
Do you think that I would intentionally want to hurt Cassidy's heart? No. Ask any of my girlfriends. Any of them. I've never fucked with their friend ever. Bro, I never had makeup sex with girlfriends. When you break up with me, you're gone. You're done. Bro, like if I could not sit here and I could have my dad walk out of my life, you could get the fuck out too. Cause that was my best friend. So you can leave too, sweetheart. Get the fuck on. Go fuck with your guys in Vegas. I don't care if they're bigger, more jacked. They don't got the heart like me.
Hey, the only Cassidy I like is the one that made the song "I'm a Hustler."
Oh yeah,
like period. Shout to the hustler. Nah, but
I still serve work from the AM to the PM.
We got no ill will towards her.
No, I get it.
Right.
Look, but you're on the internet talking wild shit. Trying to make fun of me, trying to make a bro. She posted on her Instagram, "My truth will come out when the bruises are gone." When she posted that, how long was she in Vegas for already?
She's probably there.
A week and a half.
Did you ever throw hands with her?
I'm my motherfucking mother, because I know you're watching, Mom. I never laid a hand on that girl. I have grabbed her in times when bro. So I'll tell you a true story. We're in Vegas. The last time we went to Vegas for content, which turned into a fucking party again, right? We go to we're in the hotel. She likes the fetish of guys beating her and
rough
forcing shit.
Yeah.
I don't do that rape shit. I don't like it. You can't pay me to do it because I act, bro. If I act, it's gonna be too real. I might snap and be like, now you're fucking scared.
It turns into De Niro.
Yeah,
Watch out.
I'm like Joe Pesci to the motherfucking foes.
Yeah, no rape fetishes.
So, we're going up the elevator to the fucking hotel room, and she's like, "Oh no, don't chase me in my room and fuck me." So I'm running down the hallway okay, I'm gonna come get you. Yeah. So we get up in the room, we get up in the bedroom, and she's on the bed. I throw her on the bed, and we're tussling around, but she's keeping her legs tight. We're wrestling, bro, for 20 minutes.
No tap out.
I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what is this right now? She's what? Like, plastered though. Like, fuck. Like, I'm not fucking you. And like, I got into a whole fight, right? And she goes, I lay in the bed. I'm like, what's the deal? Why don't you fuck me anymore? She's like, you want to know why I don't fuck you? You want to know the truth? Because you're a fucking faggot. And you fuck black guys. And I'm not going to say what she exactly said, but like.
The N-word.
Yeah, you fucking faggot. You're a fucking loser. I don't fucking like you. So I started crying.
Damn.
Yeah. So she's like, oh, you want a big black dick to wipe your tears? Bro, it's disgusting. That's disgusting.
You're probably finding more practical tier.
So now,
like a Kleenex.
Yeah, Kleenex.
So now I stand up. I'm like, yo, you're gonna chill the fuck out. Bah, 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 bah. Rocking my shit, hitting me. So now, bro, I lay on the bed. She's fucking hammer fisting my fucking jaw, dog.
Damn.
She's lucky I ain't take her fucking head off that night. It ain't about female or male at that point.
Yeah.
You're hurting me bad. And I'm sitting there taking it. She's so drunk, she's laughing while she's doing it. I'm telling her to stop. Because if I snap, it's going to be bad. That's how these stories happen. Someone dies.
The laughter is maniacal. That would be the scariest part to me.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, dog. I'm gifted fucking so with a supernatural strength. It's not a good idea to fuck with me like that, bro. I don't care if you're a man, whoever the fuck
You're very muscular.
I'll give somebody a run for their money, bro.
Are you on testosterone?
Me, I'm currently on like minimal testosterone. I'm trying to just come off of all of it, bro, because doing steroids is just not good for me. But bro, she does this shit to me. So it's like.
Which is why I stayed too, because when she did that, he has nobody. So, truth be told, if I wasn't there, the whole thing would have been different. You know what I mean? He would have went back to relapsing. Probably. And I couldn't sleep knowing that I could have did something. You know?
No, that's dope. Shouts to your heart and shouts to you for not relapsing through that. Because that's
been hard, bro.
That's like.
It's been hard. You don't think I want to get some blues, bro?
Man, it's not going to make you better ultimately.
I'm about to get the Sublocade shot from my doctor, so that's cool. But I mean, bro, personally, like me and her, we just clicked, bro. And like, this girl was not in the light ever. Now she's fucking with me.
And I didn't want to.
Like, you know me, I'm like, sweetheart. She was fucking with like almost a billionaire before me. She just cut his dumb ass off. He's watching it too. I'll smack the shit out of you too.
And she told him everything. When shit went down, she hit him up and spilled all the beans.
This is the guy.
That's my livelihood. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, I didn't do shit to you. You put me out to him, and I'm still being the friend that I am.
Now the whole time she was.
So that's the reason why I did the podcast, because I knew she was going to, and I'm not gonna let you defamation of character me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like the guy she was fucking with, she's been tapped out and broken up with him in her head for 2 years now because he cheated on her. He's fucking loaded rich, and he's such a sick fuck that he pretty much owns her. And she couldn't get away. He pays for all of her shit. She came to a point 2 years ago where she's like, yo, I'm not gonna ever find true love. I'm just gonna have to deal with being this man's toy and having him spoil me, because the guy did buy her a lot of beautiful shit.
And I was gonna marry him if this didn't happen, because I checked out of like finding the one and all that stuff, because it is what it is. Security is more important. I'm a hustler. I didn't want to be a celebrity or influencer. You didn't think I could be just like all the rest, but truth be told, that puts you in a light where you're a bullseye for negative situations, and you could have such a better life privately, and that's what I usually do.
It's not for everybody.
It isn't. Yeah.
Do you like? So, is there a place that you feel like you can get to where you could be amicable with Cassidy? At least,
actually, she hit me up recently. The other day, she DM'd me, and she told me, you know, she
DM'd me too. She wants to come on.
We gotta get you to do a trans collab.
I DK about that. But what do you think about her coming on this podcast?
I'll come on here and have the whole conversation.
You and her?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Us three. Us three.
Yeah.
Let's run it.
Legendary.
Bro, I will admit to anything she brings up. If it's fucking wrong, I'm gonna tell you it's wrong. But if she wants to bring up anything I did that turns her off, I will admit to it. I admit to everything I do.
Okay.
Just not the police.
So this is all I'm saying. I believe that both of my co-hosts on this podcast are both, at the very least, intrigued by the notion of being with a trans woman.
She would turn you out.
You said the same thing last time.
She turned you out.
No, but sell me on why I should switch to bussy.
We don't even use that term.
We don't. Why not?
That's for fucking.
It's a butt pussy.
I mean,
right?
At the end of the day, personally, I think everybody eventually will, because putting it this way, cisgender women are like horses, right? There's 1,000 horses in the world. Transgender women, I categorize it like a unicorn.
Those don't even exist.
Well, they're zebras. That's why people you put a cone on a zebra's head. There's a unicorn.
The thing is, they almost look the same, but unicorns have the little something extra, and they're just more prettier extra. You know what I mean? They put a little bit more on.
A little stronger.
Fucking with horses.
Better at swimming.
Day. Sometimes, you need a little something more. You know what I mean? Spice it up.
Somebody tweet that. That's real shit.
Has somebody ever said no to you?
No.
All these straight men.
Listen, I've been so open with saying that I'm transgender because, truth be told, anyone that I've ever told that I was, they do it whether they did it before or not.
Really?
Facts.
Really. Never. And I don't know about other people and their experience, but that's why I'm a proud transgender woman. You know what I mean? I'm not raising a freaking sign saying I'm trans because that's not anybody's business unless you're coming between my legs. So, but I'm proud about it.
Her being trans.
That's what makes me special. I would never change that.
Of who she is. Like you said. And I love you for that, motherfucker.
Look more.
You fucking with trans girls is the least fascinating thing.
It really is. Like, it's the least fascinating thing about you. That's like super normal and vanilla compared to the array of history you have. What the fuck, fool? Like,
bro, these cats don't believe my history.
You can't even speak a sentence without 5 side quests.
He's a liar. The Crips don't accept white boys. Where the fuck you been at, bitch? And you definitely don't gangbang, okay? Because there's white boys out here doing it. You know what I mean? The Crips would never accept a gay guy. First of all, I'm not gay. Never. And I wasn't doing all this shit when I was banging Crip on top of it.
Well, yeah, and you had said, like, what you said last time was essentially that you, after having a conversation with one of your OGs, like, willingly, like, just gave up your flag because you didn't want to have.
Shout out my man.
Yeah, because that's essentially what the story was, right?
Yeah, I got pretty much blessed out. But they're like, yo, go to Florida, do your thing. You know what I mean? I still got my flag at the crib, actually. But bro, I had paperwork. I had paperwork.
Yeah.
I know
Crip paperwork?
I had paperwork and all the A-Tray gangster movement history, knowledge, and all that shit I was supposed to study. My fucking Shih Tzu Snickers ate it. I swear to God.
Damn.
I was supposed to study this shit. I was supposed to study this shit because niggas want to say I wasn't gangbanging, bro. How would I know what a 13 is? You know what a 13 is?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
13 is a fucking meeting with Crips be having because whatever it is with fucking, A-Tray gangster 83rd, so they have 13s. In Brooklyn, when they have 13s, when big shit goes down, I never been to one, but like they'll have meetings out there. If I was to get brought out there to one, where being Crip in Brooklyn's a little more serious than Long Island. Like they take their knowledge a little more. They're trying to get more onto the knowledge side over here. If you get pressed on your shit and you don't know your shit, they're gonna throw you off the project roof, bro. That's what I was told. So they're like, you study this shit, you're a white boy, best believe the Sig Whales are gonna press you when you come rolling through. You know what I mean? So like, I really did this shit. I really lived this life.
Well, it's good that you stopped, or else you and Bricc would have had to be ops. That would have sucked.
Bro, let me tell you, dog. If I kept going the way I was going, you understand? When shit pops off and shots are flying, after they hear for the 5th time, there was a white boy with no shirt on with tattoos.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
There's only one, dog. There's only fucking one.
Yeah.
Like I said, my dad's the.
It's crazy you have a shirt on today.
Bro,
I made him.
It's a good shirt.
I fuck with Desto Dub shit. I always fuck with the Call Serious shit.
Yeah.
So like, bro, when people don't get it. My family's no. I'll show you. Never saw my dad, have you? I'll show you, bro. I roll with the motherfucking most serious dudes on Long Island, bro. I've been with killers, bro. I have boys that have bodies that's fucking 17. You know what I mean? I used to run with another gang before I was Crip. I used to bang with HNIC. I had niggas in charge. Lime gang. Yeah, I used to run with them. That's what their clique is called. That's what the N stand for, so fucking relax. I used to run with them. Like, so before I was Crip, I already had respect in the hood because, like, there's been times where shit popped off, bro, and I kept it solid. Bro, I used to love driving. I'd be like, yeah, let's go. Let's light the block up. You know what I mean? I've done lots of shit like that, bro.
Certified slider.
People, I'm not here to embrace it. I'm telling you guys it's a blessing that I made it the fuck out. But here, bro, I'll show you my pop. My pop's a gangster, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's not
That's a scary white guy.
Oh, yeah. You think that man's coming around, bro? You know what I mean? These are the dudes that I was around, bro.
He definitely owns the leather
bro,
vest.
You want to say I wasn't banging Crip?
Oh, for sure.
You think I'm gonna be up in the hood, false banging,
That's you. Show him that.
That's me, bro.
We need Bricc to review that.
Shout out to both of my boys in the.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Bro, yeah, I was.
Hey, he said that his Chihuahua ate his gang paperwork.
So I had A-Train gangster knowledge.
Snickers.
All the history I was supposed to know. You know what I mean? I was always told if you go to a 13, if any sig well presses you or anything, you better know majority of this fucking knowledge. You better be able to spit the history on this shit, or they're gonna fucking knock your shit off. So I would study the paperwork, you know, L7s and shit like that, knowing all the codes. My fucking Shih Tzu ate the paperwork. So I swear to God, my dog ate my homework. Like, bro, I can't stand that people then come in here and lie about being a gang. I'm not proud that I was a gang member. It's the least of anything. The best part.
So y'all keep shit like that at your house?
What's that?
Like history papers on game?
I mean, I had them. I was given to them. This was shit that came down from the prison system.
You never got any paperwork?
What?
Is it a
about like how to be a better crip?
From right here.
Yeah, so yeah, you said that.
You asked your auntie who the fuck Tookie was, man. You ain't got to do that damn paperwork.
You said that last time. Like, you don't need the paperwork. You're out here, you're born into it.
Yeah, you
out
already
there,
right there.
we're not the motherland.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So like, I guess that's what it is out there. I don't know if the paperwork thing's real, but this is all shit written down.
Nah, I mean, if y'all gotta know the history of what's going on, I guess, but I wouldn't keep that shit in my house.
Not accessible to the
I
Chihuahua.
would try to remember that as fast as possible, like mental note.
I had this in Florida when my days were over.
This is who was trying to help you. Don't pull this shit around here. Get this out of here.
But pretty much, bro, what I got in store right now is TLC. I told them, look, we could still do the show. I'm going to have a reality show because what we're going to do now is Cassidy's still going to bank off it because she's going to be involved. If she wants to, if you want to make bread and be smart, you'll still listen to me. Like I say, she wants to tell me when I was a bum and I did nothing. Everything I worked for finally happened. I had a fucking reality, a whole production line ready to give us a show. So don't tell people I'm a bum. I've done all this marketing and getting us everywhere. I finally make it happen. Your dumbass wants to go think that you found a better guy because you're out there all banged up, getting laid, and having some hot sex. You think you found the next man. Good. Go bring that. Go have that man bring you into his front of his family and introduce you. And let's see if he's real.
If you want to pay for a no jumper interview, hit me up.
Who? Bro, you can
get y'all back on track.
Bro, you could bring Cassidy on here by herself. She's gonna look dumb because she doesn't actually have the heart to like. She's bro. The amount of things she's making up that are fake. She doesn't have the heart to make. Bro, do you think have I looked like I'm lying to you this whole time? No. She doesn't have the heart. She doesn't really because she knows. I put everything out there, and I didn't do that as a tactic, so you can't say anything about me. I just speak the real shit. She has not been a good person, but if she wants to come on, we could have a fucking debate. You talk about all that shit. You know what I mean?
A debate would be insane.
Let's
debate your moral compass real quick.
You're a faggot. No, I'm not.
Actually, you are. You are. Yeah.
Bro, but no.
Like the Spider-Man meme.
If it goes down, the new TV show idea is going to be like, yo, they're going to follow our life. You know, we're going to have all the girls and everything all meet out at the same places and see what kind of drama unfolds.
That'll be fucking crazy.
I mean, bro, it'd be the TLC. You need to fucking make it happen.
For some reason.
Honestly,
you got hands?
Just what?
I'm not one to do this. At the end of the day,
she'll whip the shit out of a girl.
I'll just show you. I'm not gonna talk.
She beat the shit out of her friend that was living with her that fucked up.
Oh yeah,
damn.
The friend that I did invited to my home. She was staying at my house for 2 months. She did me the whole conversation, the whole fight started over a pack of cigarettes. A pack of cigarettes.
I understand.
Yeah, just menthol.
I feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But. And after she did that, she called up the dude that I was with, the one that was taking care of me or whatever.
Shout out Ace Vane. That's what I was thinking too. He goes, there ain't no way this shit getting monetized.
And I had to put pause on her because, you know, you're not going to disrespect me in my house, coming into my face, you know. Realistically, I don't have a reason to fight anybody. What am I fighting for? I got what I want. I'm doing what I'm not going to degrade myself to that level, but I will, you know, protect myself. I will defend myself.
Sounds like hands to me. I hear hands.
Oh, for sure. You could fuck somebody up.
Yeah. She'd be getting almost cranking on me, bro. She should be telling me, watch your fucking mouth.
How tall are you?
She'd be getting gangster.
I'm 5'3".
5'3"?
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'7". But you know what I like about her? She's gangster like that. So we be matching, we be doing the fly kicks. Like now I'm with someone who are like, you know, Cassidy doesn't like that type of shit.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, why won't you put 110? You know what I mean? You're gonna just sit there and just do 70, 80?
You know.
What?
So like,
But why does 100 have to be like buying a ton of expensive clothes?
No, it's not about that. It's more
The
so
fly kicks don't
about.
cost that much.
Fly kicks don't. Designer is super expensive.
Me
but
and her,
we got those
personally, bro, I could lose. We both said it. We could lose everything and still know we're gonna like each other. Cassidy was always worried about, I want to be spoiled and taken care of.
You don't worry that this is a rebound.
Nah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Air it out.
Straight gangster, bro. This is not a rebound. I wouldn't allow that to happen. That's a bad look as a man. You're weak. You just had to go run to her best friend to get her jealous. I ain't here to make her jealous. She's gonna be the jealous one.
You put a real twist on the word gangster.
What's that?
You put a real twist on the world gangster. You got the new world gangster.
We invented a whole new
world.
style.
Yeah, you got to put new world
bro,
gangster.
is literally being able to stand there in front of any man. Or any
No.
man.
That's being a man. That's being able to stand up by yourself.
Bro, me personally, I walk in a room for any background. I don't. People, my ex always tell me you can't talk about certain things. Read the room. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck the room.
When I walk in the room, see wherever I go, do I not? No matter what kind of any. Don't people always have? Bro, I forgot what store I was in recently. Salt Thugs. Like, yo, you're from No Jumper, and we went into the whole thing, my whole view on everything.
No, it's cool.
Said,
it's cool, but I said you put the twist on gangster because like you used to live this life full of testosterone.
Yeah.
And then like
now
you said you doing this, so it's like so it's like all right.
But you said
I don't know. You like one of the first gangsters to just go super gangster with that shit. I guess.
But you said it last time, which is funny to me, bro.
Isn't there gay gangs in prison?
Gay gangs,
and you respect them, right?
No, gangsters was fucking too.
But if they're killing shit,
see them. We never ever see them.
They're PC.
Oh, all right.
They're all PC.
I just heard about it.
Yeah, I never seen them in my life.
Oh, all right.
Truth be told, he's not the only one. He's just the only one that's out about it. You know what I
But
mean?
that's what I'm saying.
About
That
it.
means that it takes away from it. Like you take away, like because if you look at the standards of being a gangster, you get what I'm saying, and then you transition to this lifestyle, you gotta kind of like you folded your flag, like you know what I mean, like you with it, you with the business though. I guess you gonna fight, you gonna do whatever.
To put it in perspective, he did a fake little twerk on his daughter, joking around. For like 8 seconds, and a bunch of different gang-related podcasters made whole episodes, whole pieces of content saying that he might be zesty because he fucking did a little joke with his like 15-year-old daughter.
Come to their mind though.
No, but some sick fuck with my daughter's story ripped it and fucking posted it in the Reddit and said it was a transgender.
I bet you not one of those fools would come up to you, bro, and say, bro, I bet you, bro, when I walk around, bro, first of all, I walk around, when I'm out on Melrose.
Our stories do not compare.
Bro, where were we staying? I didn't know. We booked a hotel
downtown
Skid Row.
No.
Everyone's like, don't walk around with your jewelry
like he
out.
was comparing.
Bro, I've never had a man. I walk around with everything. I walk around with any hood or anywhere, bad areas. I don't give a fuck. I'm gangster like that, bro. I walk. I don't care who presses me, what you got going on. I'm not
that's what I said. You with the business.
That's it. I'm not the toughest guy in the world. But I know for sure ain't no one on Long Island can say I ever back down, bro. When we used to have I'll tell you, bro, like when we used to have, there was this one family, bro. I'll tell you, real shit. There's this one family we used to beef with, the LaBoy family. We're cool with them. Shout out Jamie and Amy and all them. They're all cool.
LaBoy, that's such like an East Coast last name.
Like, O'Doyle rules. Rest in peace, LaBoy.
I grew up around some LaJoys and LaBoys.
This was a Latin King-based family. They thought they ran the town. I come from a white boy town. You know what I mean? So like we run the motherfucking town. Like I grew up with a bunch of badass white boys.
That's right, brother.
Yeah. Not even type of shit. Like my boy, like Rich Fish. This was someone I grew up with. This is a bad motherfucker, bro. I've seen him break like over 20 jaws, bro. You ever see someone's jaw really breaking? Shit's hanging down, bro. So what happened is we had beef with them. They had caught my man Shot Money, his brother Dottie, Free Dottie. He's locked up right now. They caught him and they pulled the knife out on him. So I got the phone call. So I called my dad. I'm like, Dad, where are you at? He's driving home in his big ass plumbing truck. So we go looking for them. My dad packs out the back of his plumbing truck with all of us. We're driving around, grabbing weapons, looking for these people. So eventually, later that night, we found out that, like, you know, they said come to their crib. So I made all the phone calls. I got 19 cars. I counted 19 cars fully packed out with people up at Stop and Shop around Concomer.
Moving bodies.
I had it like that, bro.
Convoy.
I had it like that. I fucking had an army behind me back at home. Anyone can say what they want. Bro, we all roll up to the parking lot. My dad's there, too. My dad's ready to put the work in. We all go rolling up to the house. Bro, my boy brings a fucking dynamite. A fucking real dynamite. I shit you fucking not.
We got explosives.
You just told on him?
Right.
Nah, I mean, I ain't saying his name. Fucking, it was homemade. It was like 3/4 a stick of dynamite, bro. Bro, we all go through
10
a
M80s tied together.
Bro, we park 2 blocks over. So
Sounds like Braveheart.
So now, like, my dad takes the reins. My dad goes, when we roll up to the house, you motherfuckers, y'all put that fucking work in. You smash these motherfuckers. Like, my dad was gangster like that. You know what I mean? My dad was like the fucking king. Everyone would come to my dad. Bro, so we go walking down the block. We all park the cars 2 blocks over, mad of us getting out like 10 o'clock at night. Dude and his brother are walking down the block smoking a blunt. So my man Dottie's like, yo, get him. Bro, we fucking go booking out and chasing them. They run up into their house. Bro, my dad runs up to the front door. He's kicking the front door. Get the fuck out of the house. My other boy's kicking in the other door on the side of the house, smashing it. Next thing you hear, my boy Richie Avella, rest in peace. Richie's like, yo, the cars. Bro, they had 4 cars in front of the house. Everyone destroying the fucking cars, the windows. Every tire, smashing fucking rocks at the windows. Bro, this family.
Y'all are 100 deep?
We were probably about, probably 75 people deep. Bro, this family was in fucking fear for their life.
Understandably.
Dude, my boy, I don't remember if he did, if it was after. I'm pretty sure he threw the fucking dynamite in one of the cars. I don't exactly remember, but it was so bad that the fucking cops, it was a race riot and it was a fucking hate riot, a hate crime. They fucking installed cameras on the trees on the block for their protection, is what I heard. Like,
so these are some black guys you did this shit.
Nah, this is some black
They were
kids.
Puerto Ricans.
Like another time too, like bro, me and my dad are in the gym. Like bro, my dad was gangster, bro.
Yo,
we're in the gym, and this dope head comes up in there. I saw him. I know him.
So you did that as Crips, or you did that?
Nah, it's just a bunch of white boys. This is before my Crip days. So bro, me and my dad are in the gym, and this dope head comes up in there, and he saw me. He said hi, and he left the gym. He went to the Ronkonkoma train station behind the gym. So the owner in the gym goes, yo, that guy that just left robbed the fucking locker rooms. What? So me and my dad are like, yo, this is our fucking gym. So we open up the back door, we see him sitting on the train station fucking bench. And I'm like, yo, Steve, come here, dog. Let me holler at you real quick. He fucking books it, he goes running, so me and my dad start chasing him. Bro, we wind up chasing him through the train tracks, up and down the fucking train. He runs into a Dunkin' Donuts. He rolls in this door. So my dad goes in this door, I run around to this door. He fucking runs behind the counter. I hop over the fucking counter. My dad runs behind the counter. My dad's beating the shit out of him. Bro, my dad's fucking holding him. My dad's like, smash this motherfucker. Bro, crank it up. Bang, bang, bang. Beating the shit out of this dude, bro. Blood everywhere. Beating the shit out of him. Everyone's screaming up in fucking Dunkin' Donuts. Like, this is the life that I grew up, bro.
Jesus.
Like, personally, bro, I'm not here to embrace that shit. It's a wrap. Like, my whole life's behind me. The whole Cassidy thing, it's behind me. I'm not heartbroken. There's nothing here to make her jealous. I'm gonna live. You guys are gonna see a whole new fucking side of me. Like, personally, I lost myself standing up for her. It was Cassidy. Like, the least fascinating thing about me was Cassidy. You know what I mean? And definitely, I was the last fucking thing on her mind these last few months. So, like, I lost myself, bro. I'm better than that. I have more of a message. I inspire people. Like, and yeah, you're gonna see me embrace this lady because I'm like that, bro. I told her, sweetheart, I'm about to put you on. You don't gotta do all that for me. I don't wanna be in the spotlight. I'm like, you need to be in the spotlight. You got some fucking stories behind you. So, like, that's why I'm bringing her on here because, like, I'm gonna put my people on, bro. Straight up like that. I gotta get all my bread up now. I'm not balling like that. I don't even gotta put this girl on, but like, that's what I'm here to do, bro. It's like, you help me out, I'll never fucking forget that.
Jess, I believe in you. I think you're gonna go on to do great things in the reality TV world, in the porn world, etc.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be totally real. I got a dip. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm dying inside right now at this moment.
No, wait, follow my OnlyFans, Jack_like Jess. Then we got XOXO Elena, or Angel, XOXO Angel. You guys tap in. My link is gonna be in my fucking Instagram. You're gonna see a lot of hot content with us. All you straight men, come check it out. Your mind will get all fucked off.
Yeah, I think Bricc Baby's mind has gotten a little fucked off during this podcast.
I ain't gonna lie.
I fuck his head up every time I come.
Whatever everybody says about me tomorrow, I deserve it. I went through it today.
Hey, he's respected me as a man, and that's it. Don't fucking get it, Bricc, bro. It's corny.
No.
I'll pop up on for you.
Like a
the
little
TLC thing is cool, but literally, like, your life is like if Euphoria was directed by Quentin Tarantino.
I should be in Euphoria. I should be in these shows.
You should be in Euphoria.
Literally, like,
just watch. I'm a motherfucker.
You could replace Angus Cloud and play his character.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Incredible. R.I.P. Angus.
R.I.P. Angus, for sure. Hey, I appreciate you guys so much. Yo, this is a banger episode.
Yeah, that was fire.
One of the greatest of all time.
Every time I come through, I'd be come on, dog. Don't fuck around, homie.
that way.
I can see you all day in this motherfucker.
You guys trying to do the music stream, or is it too late?
It's on y'all.
I gotta hop on it.
I feel it. All right, I think the music stream might be delayed or pushed off to another day this week,
I'm
people.
sure Donnie's devastated about that.
I thank you guys so much for everybody who tuned in. Please smash the like button. Shout out Jacklight Jess and his lady here.
Elena.
Shout out Bricc Baby. Shout out Lush. Shout out to Donnie
Don't
for running
see
the
late.
boards.
Come on.
Don't see late.